to RetroUnlim. Good evening, RetroUnlimers, and welcome to RetroUnlim Live 13.
Try that again.
Triskaidekaphobia. Now, you see, Scott, I started too early, which is the story of my life.
So, what? Say that word again.
Life.
No, Triskaidekaphobia.
Trish's dickophobia. What? That's how you pronounce it, isn't it?
Sure.
Derail the bloody live stream in the first 30 seconds.
Oh, there's Erika.
Hey! Finally. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, finally. That took forever.
Go on, Yack. Start again.
Welcome, RetroUnlimers, to the 13th edition of RetroUnlim Live. Trish's Dickophobia. With me in the call this evening, I have, as usual, it's the snob of all consoles, Scott Bailey. Hello.
Hello.
How about you this week?
I'm good. I'm playing Raiden Trad right now on the Genesis, so if you don't mind. I am busy.
Okay, then we'll move on to our next participant in the call. It's a newcomer. It is Erika Szabo. Hello.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Yes, we're very pleased to have you on the show here. So, for those people who haven't heard of you before, could you give a little bit of an elevator pitch or introduce yourself for them?
Sure. I've been working as a gaming blogger for the past 4 years. I started a YouTube channel in March as well, just to kind of change things up. And I cover retro and current gen games, do a little bit of indie games as well, too. So mostly gaming, but I do some anime stuff, too. So, all kinds of stuff.
All right, so you're a professional video game blogger.
Yeah.
Can we ask how much you earn? Is that a bit of a cheeky question?
Not a lot. Let's just say that. It's a labor of love.
Yes, I'd have to concur with that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the next person that we have in the call is, well, we've had him on a past stream, but we've not seen him for a while. In the meantime, he's grown a mustache and beard. It is Gashead. Hello.
Hello. How are you all?
Hey, good.
We're all very nice. Thank you very much.
Good. I'm glad. Yes, the moustache and the beard are coming along nicely, I think.
Is that for Movember, by any chance?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh, and you're eating some fries there. Not chips, but fries.
Would you like to see what company?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead and do it.
The Golden Arch.
Yes, the stream is frozen at this important time. Give us a chip. It passes one through the screen. Cheers. Yeah. I'm licking the screen.
You went into Arnie mode then.
Fucking Arnie again.
Happens every week. Don't worry. We also have, wearing his best bench shirt.
This is old. This is older than. This is old.
So you're asking people to sit on your chest?
Yeah.
Yes, maybe. I don't know.
You might get that in about 2 hours or so when your fucking live stream's over.
Strange fetish. Oh dear, that was scary. So hello, James.
Aye.
Yeah, very striking red jumper that you have on this evening. No, it's a hoodie, isn't it? It's a hoodie.
It's a hoodie, but I think, like I say, it's so small I don't even think the hood fits over my head anymore. Not that my head's grown exponentially in size, it's just obviously short.
Well, the headphones don't help.
Right, yes.
Derailed it again. I'm good at doing that.
Any interesting games that you've been playing this week, retro-wise?
Not retro-wise, but I have been slamming this pretty vigorously. Remember Me.
Ah, right.
Fucking fantastic. It didn't really do that well when it first came out. I knew it came out in the summer. It was done by Capcom. But I really, really got into it. I really enjoyed that game.
Well, James, what have you been playing?
Shit, I wasn't even listening. What?
And originally, the question was originally addressed to you, but Scott jumped in on it.
I thought you were just speaking to Scott.
Well,
I've not been playing anything retro this week. I've just been playing a bit of Battlefield 4.
A little bit of Battlefield.
And that's it. Nothing retro, sorry, RetroUnlim people.
Well, that's the thing. This is that time of year where all the cool games are coming out, and of course, in 2 weeks, next console generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exciting
Crazy
times.
stuff. Mm-hmm.
Exciting indeed, yes. And we also have a sixth participant to the call, Michael Burhan. He's just the sleeping partner at the moment. He'll be here soon. He's just attending to some prior engagements, or maybe he has some technical difficulties, which is usually the case on this podcast.
Harry, why don't you tell the good people of RetroUnlim what Michael's doing at this precise moment?
He is babysitting.
He's not babysitting, is he?
What is he cleaning up?
Oh, you do not want to know. I think he was talking about not the golden arches, but the golden shower.
Good.
RetroUnlim Live 13, from the golden arches to the golden shower. Yes.
Continue.
Move away from the subject.
It's probably a good idea, Scott, isn't it? Okay. We have, I'm aware that I've not been reading these out for the last 2 weeks, but we have prepared some birthdays, yes.
Whose birthday is it?
Dave Perry's birthday again.
It's Dave Perry's birthday every week. Every week I send him a copy of Super Mario 64. It is Gordon Ramsay's birthday today. He's 47.
Happy birthday, Gordon.
Happy birthday, Gordon.
Erika, you might...
No, you got to do it properly. If it's Gordon Ramsay, you got to say happy fucking birthday.
Happy fucking birthday, Gordon.
Yeah.
Erica, please
You
say the
can't
C
cook
word.
shit, you twat.
Erica, say the C word, please.
No,
The C word?
I'd
Why?
ban that myself. I'd not.
Because it'll
saying
sound
that.
A, funny because you're female, and B, because you're a Canadian female.
I'm not American.
Canadian. Yeah, Canadian. Don't say that.
Fight.
I stand,
Do
I
it,
stand
do it,
guilty.
do it.
I stand guilty, Constable. She's not
So you
going
want
to
me
do
to
it, isn't she?
No, I will. You
Do
just
it.
wanted me to
No.
say you just want me to say cunt. That's it.
Say-
Yeah, that's it.
There we go, and we have the 18 rating.
Yeah,
Yes.
all right. No, it's not a big
Smash
deal.
it.
Come on, guys.
Oh, I hope Michael's kids weren't listening.
I hope.
But Erika, living in North America, you might have heard of Gordon Ramsay because I believe he has a fairly popular television show over there. Is that correct?
Yeah, he does. He does. He gets really angry all the time. I don't really watch it so much, but man, he gets pretty pissed.
Erica, have you ever been to England?
No.
That
No,
is what every single English person is like over here.
He's Scottish.
Everyone's just
Yeah.
angry.
Yeah,
Wow.
we've all got anger management.
Hold on a minute, though. Gordon Ramsay is Scottish, isn't he?
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. He played for Scotland in the England versus Scotland charity match,
Not
didn't he?
being funny, but you saying that he's Scottish is a massive insult. He's not fucking
Right.
Scottish.
I'm looking this up now.
Google it.
I know, I'm looking at him now, too.
Everybody's
I can
looking
spell
it up.
Scottish people a mile away. They're not.
Here we go. Right, okay, I'll read it out. According to Wikipedia, Gordon Ramsay, from Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia, not to be confused with the American actor Gordon Ramsay. Gordon James Ramsay, OBE, born 8th of November 1966, is a Scottish celebrity chef. There you
Boom,
go.
boom.
He was born in Johnston, Renfrewshire, in Scotland. So there you
Erica,
go.
like
I
I was
love-
previously saying,
Welcome.
all people in Scotland are like.
I love this
Gordon
picture of him on Wiki. This picture of him is amazing. I don't know why they picked this one.
Oh yes, he looks like he's got an extra wig coming out of the back of his head, doesn't he?
He has like a derp expression too. He just looks, yeah.
Actually,
That's not a good picture.
it looks a little bit like, on first glance, as though his hair's on fire.
A bit.
Get that up in the stream now so everybody
Oh,
can see it.
I see
I
it.
don't love
Yeah.
Wiki.
He looks
so
bad.
weird.
He looks like he's. Yeah, he looks bad.
That's not good.
There you go.
Hi.
He's a child.
From one Scot to another. Oh, it's cut off. Unfortunately, it's cut off. Oh well.
What?
Hello, child.
Come on, load up. There we go.
What's the boy's name, Michael? What, or your son, I should
That's
say. Not.
my youngest son. His name's Erhan.
Hello, Erhan.
Hey, Aaron.
Hi.
He's a lovely little fella that can't control his bladder. Can you?
Did he have too much? Did you have too much drinkies? Whoa, that Arnie picture, that's scaring me, Harry.
He had too much iron.
Yeah.
What, this Ernie picture?
Yeah, he had too much iron brew.
That's
Ow!
Love Arnold.
Excuse me.
Ow!
There's a story that came out of our local football club this week, James, which is Wigan Athletic, incidentally, whereby one of the players supposedly stole the manager's iron brew. Our manager is Scotsman Owen Coyle, and somebody pinched his iron brew, so he wasn't happy. So that was in the news last week.
That would make like headline news in Scotland for
That
3
must have been a
weeks.
very slow news day.
Well, it was in the Wigan Evening Post. Shout out for the Wigan Evening Post.
Yeah, it's the only
Look.
shout they're ever going to get ever. Oh, zing!
So what's the game you're playing there, Scott?
Persona 4 Arena. I just felt like playing it. I haven't played it in a
The
while.
blood-curdling beefcake emperor.
What's the capture card you're using, Scott?
I'm using an
Lago
Avamedia H727 internal PC capture card. I
Ah.
bought it because I can also hook up the analog inputs to it. So like a mass system, just with an RF lead.
Hmm.
Welcome to the Children's Hour. Aha,
Here
here's
it is.
Dave.
Here's Dave. Here's Dave. Where's
Got to
Dave?
be careful.
Hang
Now,
on.
just so you know, guys, I'm on with the headphones on. He can't hear a thing. He's just going to stand in there and just making comments.
Brace
Just gonna do
yourself,
it
ladies and gentlemen. Dave has arrived.
Hey, this is
Oh,
practically
Dave.
the closest I've ever been to being on time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not too bad.
Only 12 minutes late.
Oh, 12 minutes.
And he's got his Fanta as always. Yes.
Fanta.
Iron Brew, Dave. I'll send you some.
We can buy Iron Brew in England, you do know that. I just choose not to drink it.
So come on, Harry. What we got then? What's the agenda? We're gonna be talking about the newest consoles coming out in a few weeks, or what?
Hell no! But we are going to move on to some more birthdays.
Oh, great! Still birthdays. We'll be here for another 3 hours then.
Good.
Just not my own.
Well, it's Jack Osborne's birthday, and he is 28.
Boo.
Do you not like the Osbornes then, Scott?
Yeah, I love Ozzy, but Jack can suck my dick.
He's one of the useless
Has he not got some
Osborns.
sort of- Has he not got some sort of illness or something?
He's
Jack?
now he's now degenerating into doing paranormal programs. So it's like, yeah.
No, yeah,
he's
what's he got?
doomed.
He's got,
He's got a condition or something, has he not?
He's ginger.
He's ginger.
Oh, be careful.
Ooh.
Well,
shit, what was it? It was, they found out when it was the birth of his kid or something, what was it? Ah.
Yeah, there is something wrong with him. Well, no, do you know what I mean? He's got a
Apart from
condition.
being related to Ozzy.
I
Scott.
quite like him because after the Osbournes, where he was a massive twat, and he did that reality TV show where he took all the fuck-up kids and they went and did extreme sports and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And then he trained to be, he was technically able to be an LA policeman, so he kind of stopped being a massive tool and redeemed himself slightly.
Michael's
Trained
son
to be a
agrees with you.
policeman, that's pretty cool.
Don't you, Erhan? You agree?
Go on. So what other interesting game-related
concur?
birthdays we have, Harry Yack?
Scott, you're really eager to move things along this evening, aren't you?
Birthdays suck.
Scott,
gives a
what do you
shit?
want to talk about, Scott? I've got a feeling that you've got something that
Well,
you desperately want to talk
Burning
about.
issue.
Yeah, I've got
an
some.
issue.
I've got some news.
Oh, yes.
And I know this is a given. Everyone probably knows this, but it's been jumping around the forums and people have been debating it. Apparently, Sony wanted to actually initialize a DRM prior to the whole Microsoft backlash. So all the way down to E3 when they were going to do the reveal,
Oh, really?
they were going to do
No.
the same thing as Microsoft up until the Microsoft conference where they got booed out of the building.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, wow. I had no idea.
Yeah,
Your
apparently there's a
animatronic
day
child
one.
Knew
is
that.
making it difficult to see you.
Knew that about 6 months ago, but
Yeah, but you're in the loop, aren't you, Scott?
yeah, well, it was kind of obvious. And then as soon as I saw the backlash for the Xbox One, it was like, oh, we better scale that one back. The thing is, it's always been the case. Microsoft has been falling on their sword every single time because they can't seem to word what they want to say properly. While the PlayStation are always very subtle about it. Sony's always been subtle. So, you know, they may bring the same sort of measures in down the line. You never know. But
Clever
Sony
of them
always
in a
gives you...
way.
Sony gives you that velvet glove approach, while Microsoft just says, "Oh, we're going to do this and this and this and this," and then everyone hates them for
But
it.
Microsoft still has the mindset, don't they, which is let's make our consoles
But then after
really
the
big.
fact, they're better. I think, in my opinion, I feel like sometimes I feel like Sony doesn't always, I don't know, care about its community, whereas I feel like Microsoft does. I don't know. I feel like they throw away a lot of things, like with the Vita. You don't see a lot of releases on that right now. They don't really care about people actually liking the games on there. They're like, well, we feel like we can make more money on.
They only rely on their brand name.
So we'll just
I've only got two. I think I've only got 2 games on my Vita, and that's that's the only 2 games I've ever played, and that's Zone 4 Golden and Killzone. And Killzone ain't exactly that great on the Vita.
Well, they're turning it more into a peripheral now, aren't they? You can match it with your PS4 and your PS3 to like, do sort of handheld play on that
stuff.
Yeah, and I think that's their excuse of saying, oh, we're not going to release many titles on it because we're going to actually use it for this. Which for them is they want to interface everything. But I do agree. I think Microsoft, in terms of online play,
their online community is far superior.
Yeah,
just multiplayer as well. Multiplayer is way better on like the 360 than the PS3.
Definitely,
yes.
Just the way that they try and organize the community, they just do so much better. Like 360 does, Microsoft does so much better. Than
when the PS3 came out, because I had one on launch, the online felt more of an afterthought.
That's because he's rich.
Yeah, well, stupid as well, because I sold it like 2 months later. But anyway, the PS3 online was pretty much an afterthought. You know, they started to shoehorn all the stuff that the 360 had previously just to compete, basically.
Yeah.
And their main factor was that their online play was free, but the problem is quite a lot of games that were, for example, like early Call of Duty games, they were done by Demonware. And if anyone knows what Demonware is, it's pretty fucking terrible. So for like a good month after Call of Duty 4 came out on the PS3, it was nigh on unplayable.
Could you give us an explanation what Demonware is for those of us who are just really?
Demonware is basically an online architecture that quite a few games were using, like say 2006, 2008, like the WWE games were using it as well, and it wasn't that great. So yeah, of course, for the PlayStation, because Xbox Live pretty much handled.
Take it off, Jimmy.
The Xbox handles most of the matchmaking.
Oh,
Scott.
So basically, what differs between that online system as opposed to the Xboxes?
Well, the Xbox is native to the system. It was straight out when the Xbox straight out the box. Pardon the pun. It was its own proprietary system. While PS3 didn't have that at first. Most games now have that sort of system that Xbox Live have, like the latest, like Killzone games have that sort of system.
Yeah.
But the early ones didn't. They had to rely on third-party server things. Sorry, I'm concentrating trying to play this damn game.
Out of sheer curiosity, out of those people who are thinking of or are getting a next-gen console, what are you getting?
Might sound like a turncoat, but I'm going for an Xbox One because of the fucking launch titles.
Size peripheral.
They're really good launch titles. There's just a lot to offer, a lot of different genres.
Well, the thing is, sorry, I'm fucking talking about it again. I had a resurgence playing my PlayStation recently, playing Resistance, Killzone, and Uncharted, and The Last of Us. But the only games I really want to get for the PS3 is the first-party games. If I want to get a third-party game, it'll be on the Xbox. So that's why I'm sticking.
I'm kind of the same way. It's either the Xbox 360 for me or the Wii U. Whenever I get a game, if it has online play and loads of other little bits and pieces, I'll always get it for 360 because the Wii U is inferior in that at this point in time because Nintendo are doing the exact same thing that Sony isn't doing. They don't have their own service and facilities for online play. They see it as a demon in a sense, which is hilarious.
I don't think so. When I only had Wii U briefly, the online seemed to be pretty competent. It wasn't on the level of what the Xbox Live is doing, or even PC and Steam are doing. But the problem is with Nintendo, and this boils down to its thing. It's not competing with anything.
It takes it forever to release games.
Yeah, it's doing its own thing. It's not competing with anyone. All right, from the outside looking in, that sounds absolutely stupid. But they're just doing their own thing. They're releasing their little Mario games, their Zelda games, and that's it. You know, they're not competing with the Microsoft. They're not competing with Sony. Yeah, they're not doing anything. They're just doing their own thing, and still people are buying their content, which, you know, take it or leave it.
Well, yeah, basically that's 20 or 30 years of hard work building up the brand, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a shame that Atlas never brought out a console, because I'd probably say fuck the whole and just have the Atlas console.
Speaking of which, I'm still waiting for Amstrad to bring out a new console.
I'm still waiting for a new Spectrum.
Yes, come on, Clive.
The
Come on, Clive, what are you doing? Get another one made.
It's too busy building
incredibly ugly man.
bikes.
He got some very attractive ladies, methinks.
Who?
Oh, didn't he
Sir
get
Clive.
divorced?
Yeah.
He got divorced, didn't he?
You seen the amazing movie they did with Armstrong, was it? You know, the Micromen.
No.
Yes, I did. A long time ago.
It had Bilbo Baggins playing the bloke who invented the BBC Micro, and it had the bloke from Armstrong and Miller. I forget which one, because they're the same. I only like the RAF pilots anyway.
Yeah, Armstrong.
And he played Sir Clive, and he looked, I mean, they shaved his head and he looked just like him, but yeah, considering he was such an ugly man, whew, he did alright. Sorry, I sound like a massively chauvinistic prick right now.
You've got money though, you're all of a sudden sexy.
But then he completely flushed it down the toilet, didn't he, because he's obsessed with that stupid little car.
What was it called? The
C5.
C5, aye.
Go on,
That
Harry,
was a
find a picture.
stupid idea.
Yes, I've got one in 3, 2, 1. 1.
Yes.
Oh my god.
The thing is, right, it was road legal. You could drive it on a road. Would you drive that on a road with an articulated lorry behind you?
No.
Run over you like a fly. You wouldn't even see you.
Imagine if we all had one of them zooming about instead of cars. And a little sidecar for our children and another one for your
It
wife.
does not look safe. It does not.
That's the future, James. That's the year 2000.
He was, because
Yeah, exactly.
when he made computers, because people forget this, when he made computers, what was it? We were the biggest
looks
producer
like
of
it's gonna
computers
fall
in the world.
I don't know.
And then that man ruined it all. And then that Amstrad bloke came along and bought a football club.
Was
Yes.
the C5 electric?
Yeah, had a washing machine motor.
Looks pretty
Needed
funky
charging
though.
every hour or something.
I'd just like to point out that's not actually Clive Sinclair in
No, that's
the...
the Microman, isn't it?
Yes.
The creepiest dummy you've ever seen.
It had pedals, right? It had pedals for when the battery went flat, so you could carry on going.
No,
that's
it's just
like
like an
basically-
oversized child's toy.
Yeah, basically, he's already self-admitted when he stuck it on the road that the battery's shit and you're going to have to pedal home.
Yes.
How are you going to pedal in that? It's like those cars when you were a kid and you had the two little levers like that.
Yeah.
If you drove to work in just an adult version of a big wheel, you'd get your shit pushed in.
Yeah.
Adult version of Big Wheel.
That's
At
it.
least you
It's an adult
could think
version
about
of
it though. At
Big Wheel.
least you could park for free because you could just drive underneath the barrier.
Yes.
Yeah, that doesn't look.
Just lie back and go.
Oh, and
The more I
Clive-
look at that, that's just like, oh man. I don't know.
Now put up a picture of the rubber mat Specky.
Clive used to like driving through the car washes like that to get a free bath.
That's how we buffed and waxed his head.
There's one thing missing on that, and that's a Google sign.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sign advertising.
Don't stoke the fires.
you've brought it up now. We have to
Dave.
talk about it now.
No.
Yes, we do. We do have to talk about
Oh,
it.
God, really?
Yes.
This tired old bullshit argument.
How could it be tired?
Sorry.
It only happened yesterday.
I know it's all
Thing-
news.
No, the comment thing is fine, but I think you made the post about it, Dave, on Facebook, about
Copyright.
the new draconian copyright
I
measures.
deleted 25 videos last night.
But the thing is, as well, is that the copyright is pretty strict anyway. So if they're making it stricter, what's the fucking beef, really?
Well, you know why, don't you? Because if you read how it was worded in the
It's
link...
just like the one thing that I'm kind of worried about is what if you make a verbal agreement with, let's say, a musician? Because that's what I did for my opening and my intro
Yeah.
for my videos. But you know, if they see that, how are they supposed to know? Like, I could just be lying.
Well, that's what I was thinking. How
You know what I
do they
mean?
not
So
know
how are
that
they
my
supposed to
theme tune is
know
my
that
theme
I actually
tune?
did get permission to use this music? that I've included in my About section. You know, I don't know how they can monitor all that.
Well,
Eventually, I think it's just going to catch up to them.
It depends. If, say, like, if that band you had your music, your intro music from, had a record label, they could probably step in. But I picked, for most of my music, I pick either obscure Sega CD fucking music or...
You like to use Sega CD music then? Because Sega CD Universe does as well.
Yeah. Well, my new intro is the intro to Lords of Thunder, so, yeah, I've gone away with it so far.
Well, the thing about...
Other stuff I've been using as well. I've been using...
That's the attitude to have, Scott. Well, I've got away with it so far.
Well, actually, but the thing is, the music I've got, I use in my videos normally is like stuff from Thunderclash, and he is cool. He's independent. He makes his money by people showing off his work. So he is full in, like, look, buy my albums, yeah, but then you can do what you want with them.
Well, under Section 107 of the Copyright Act, under free use, it actually states once something is out there...
That doesn't matter because they're bulldozing over that.
No, well, it does at the moment, but if something's out there, you can actually use it. So if a game, say like someone's been given permission from Sega to use a certain game track or a game footage or whatever, you can actually get away with using it as well because it's out there. It's on public domain.
Ah, really? Because once the news posted a picture of an image edit that I made without my permission.
Yeah, they're not allowed to do that.
Are they not? Well, actually,
if you've copyrighted the image.
No, I never copyrighted it. Or I might have done.
You can prove. You can prove it from the timestamp that the image was made.
Ah, okay.
Have you emailed it to anyone?
No. Oh, I posted it on a blog. I have no problem with them showing it, but it was amazing when I saw it on the news, on the national news. Should I tell this story? Does everybody want to hear this?
Yeah, go for it.
The time when I got one of my image edits on the national news. It's a football-related thing, so is that relevant?
No, it's fine then, it's fine. No.
You might be aware of a referee called Howard Webb. He referees in the English Premier League.
Oh, what a twat.
The Man United player.
Yes. Some years ago, I used to have a website, and periodically I would write opinion pieces on football. And one week, the week after Man United had played Tottenham Hotspur, and Howard Webb had given Man United a penalty, which brought them back into the game, and they subsequently won something like 4-2. After the game, I created an image edit for an article that I'd written, saying that he was about to sign for Manchester United, and I photoshopped a picture of him in a Manchester United shirt. And I didn't think anything more of this for months. In fact, years. A couple of years later, I was in work, and some guy said to me, "Oh, have you seen this about Ryan Babel? He's tweeted a picture about Howard Webb in a Manchester United shirt." And I thought, "Oh, right, hold on a minute. That could be mine." So I went on the internet, and there was this weird sensation when I saw my image edit up on all the national newspaper websites. It was really weird. I'll get a picture of it up for you. It's not that great.
Is Howard Webb the one who gave 3 yellow cards to the same bloke in a World Cup game?
No, that was Graham Cole.
That's it. I confuse them because they're both tools.
Thank you.
See, I had my first issue with YouTube this week. It was on one of the Battlefield videos, and it said some content was claimed by somebody else, and I disputed it, and next day, boom, it was fine.
Yeah, like, there might have been some bastard trying to just ID tag you, trying to monetize. I had one this week actually from Capcom. That's because I showed 5 frames of Remember Me FMV, and I was like, really? Okay, take that one down.
How the hell did you detect it?
You should know if it's transitional. If you transition the scene to something else.
You've seen it? Oh, yes.
Yeah,
well,
that.
I did that photograph.
Hell.
It's terrible, isn't it? I know.
Well, it made it on the news.
Yeah, it made it on the news, but nobody knew it was me.
When I was going through videos last night, deleting them, and I never noticed.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just going to catch up to them eventually because there's just so much media out there that how can they decide what's fair use and what's not? Especially if they don't really know what's going on, what kind of connections you have, who you are.
The problem is as well is that there's no generalization on the internet. You know, your copyright laws are different to our copyright laws, and fair use means absolutely fuck all in the UK.
It's called fair dealing here.
So, you know, it's a minefield at the moment. It would be awesome just to have, right, okay, internet stuff is this, and that is it, you know, but that's never going to happen.
If you read the article, though, about why they're doing it, it doesn't blatantly say, but it heavily hints at the fact that they're doing it to go after some of the bigger partners and clean their acts up. So it's my observation on that is, possibly is that because they've kind of turned a blind eye to some of the bigger people for so long?
No. The bigger partners, a lot of them have ways around it. They'll literally send you forms and bits and pieces in order to have like music, footage, you know, and do playthroughs and stuff. So they get written permission from the companies. Whereas the smaller guys are the ones adversely affected by it because we don't do that. Right. We don't have that. You know, if I go to Nintendo and ask them, which I did for my Pokemon review, they just ignored me.
See, some of these companies, in the case of photographs, charge lots and lots of money to contract out these photographs to newspapers, etc. So if you just start posting those on your website for free, then they're going to get quite mad.
Well, yeah, I mean, even the kinds of photos or the videos I can use through the PR companies I work with, they're very selective about what I can use and what I can't use. Just so I don't reveal certain things for people who haven't played the game because they're worried that's going to affect their sales.
Right.
So,
I think it's the same business with the Let's Plays now, because games are becoming more and more like movies that you go and experience and you go and watch. And
the cinematic sections of the Let's Plays, that's where people have issues.
Yeah. Well, especially Nintendo, they are now forcibly not putting any FMVs in their future games, like Smash Brothers. So
really?
So Let's Players can't have that sort of content on their channels.
Yeah,
that's how.
They
That's
took
how.
it out, didn't they? They just
That's
took
how
it out
fucking ass backwards Nintendo are.
That's rubbish.
It was put online.
Their face.
It was put online, I think, or leaked online, and they just decided that's it. We're taking it out of the game.
Well, let's be honest. It's Smash Bros. There's not going to be much of a storyline, you know.
But then what they're basically saying is, well, FMV
they don't seem to think
necessarily
so.
make a
But
game,
I mean,
but
these PR people, they don't use, like they don't play the games. They're just there to promote it. So if they're told they're not supposed to do something, they just won't do it. Or they, you know, or the same thing with like something like with a video game or some form of media where it's already had an adaptation that came before it, like a book, like Halo. What was it called? The one that was the prequel.
Waypoint.
Reach.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
and
there was
Reach, yeah.
Reach, yeah. I mean, there was a book, so it's like if you read the book, then you knew what happened already. But I remember when I was writing my review, they're like, don't reveal what happens at the end. I'm like, but people might already know, so what's the matter anyways, right? But it's just stuff like that.
Isn't it like they did they did those like animated movie tie-ins of Dead Space and what was the other one?
Yeah, the comics, yeah. Because they had, well, they got the anime, well, the manga Dead Space movies, so I got them here. And they also had the comic strips on the Blu-ray as well.
Yeah, and the thing is, most of it just actually revealed what actually happened in the game, so it kind of...
Yeah, that's why I haven't watched that yet, because I still have yet to play all 3 Dead Spaces, so I always avoid that. I've watched the movies, but I've not watched the comic strips.
Yeah.
But going back to the Nintendo thing, though, that to me
it's just, I don't know, there's just such a fine line, and if you just go a little bit over, then they might consider that, you know, wrong, or you shouldn't have that up. Like, it's going to get really complicated. It's already becoming really complicated, so they'll have to figure something else out. But, I mean, in terms of Google Plus, like, I really like it so far, more because of the connectivity. It's easier for me to reply to comments.
Yeah,
and
if
I'm posting on someone's feed, it always sucks when you post on someone's feed, like, I don't know, you just want to have a conversation with them, you want to thank them for a sub, and then you don't know what they say back. They could be replying to you, but you wouldn't know unless you went back to their feed. And that's really stupid if you ask me, but now that Google Plus is being integrated into it, you don't really have to worry about that so much. So there are good things.
I'm just not a fan of being told I have to use something.
Yeah, they're becoming more and more like Wikipedia then, aren't they?
Yeah,
That's
I can't believe
a lot of
it.
people
I was
off.
like never using it. Yeah, like I didn't care about Google Plus. I'm like, I guess I'm gonna post my videos on here as well. Like I have the option to, so why not? But now using it more and more and seeing how much of an asset it's become, I'm just not really sure about this other part, like with monetizing. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I think people would have embraced it a bit more. People wouldn't have had such
Pardon?
a problem with it if it wasn't. I think people wouldn't have had such a problem with it if it wasn't made mandatory. Basically, here you go, cut, you're using it. That's what's my main problem with it. If they did it slightly better than that, or kind of, I don't know, educated you about it months and months before, gave you the option, I don't think half the people would have resented it quite as much.
Well, here's the kicker, and this ends the whole conversation. Well, they do offer the services for free. Duh, that's the end of the conversation.
Can I just maybe go back to something on the Nintendo thing?
Yes.
If Nintendo won't put an I'm not saying FMV makes
Well, there's
the
not really
game,
much
but let's
else
be
to
honest, some
say
games
anyways,
have.
so not yet. At
FMV
least.
does have, some cool game. Some games have cool FMV, but Nintendo not putting FMV in games to stop Let's Players using it. Why should my gaming experience suffer because someone does a Let's Play?
Because of
That seems
PewDiePie.
Well, no, he doesn't.
Well,
do
that conversation
anyway.
ended.
He just covers some sort of obscure shit, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna do so.
That's the best Disney impression I've ever heard.
Fucking channels like that need shooting, especially fucking
sounded like
C-Manners. I
Goofy
can't
falling
stand
off a
that
roof.
prick.
YouTube is full of idiots. You
Oh,
know?
I thought it was pronounced
Oh,
Sean. I thought it was pronounced Sean Annas.
Well, no, all you see
His
is
name.
they'll play some sort of new or sort of original game. Hey, I'm PewDiePie. I'm gonna play Ghost. I'm gonna play Ghost now for the next 5 minutes. So all you hear for the next 5 minutes is,
Yeah, and
Am
then
I the
people
only
make like
person who's
montage
never
clips
watched one of his videos then.
of them just in the
I
like
watched
best moments.
one once by accident. And I wanted to punch
I was
myself
very,
in the
very
And
face.
he regretted it the rest of his
I just
life.
wanted to punch myself in the face.
Yeah,
I
it's
share the
kind of
same
sad that. Yeah, it's kind of depressing when you think all these people are making so much money just for being idiots.
Yeah, but the thing is, bro, that's what gets my tits when you see people that
Sponsored
are
idiocy.
working hard to give you content and they're not getting the. Some of them are monetizing, some of them are not. But for example, say Luke Morse, he doesn't monetize, he doesn't want any of that shit. He's a community guy, so he, brings out videos like 4 or 5 times a week. He's very popular, but he gets overshadowed by assholes like that. It just brings my piss to a boil,
What about this gentleman here, who I have on my picture currently?
Stella Boxhead.
Stella Boxhead.
He absolutely hates monetization on videos, doesn't he?
I'm sure he's got adverts on one of his videos I recently watched. I was going to comment saying,
Yeah,
don't
but don't
monetize your
YouTube reserve
videos.
the right to put adverts on some videos without you having...
Yeah.
Yes, ID tagged, yeah.
One of mine is, because of YouTube. Google.
yes.
Yeah, because I got ID
That was
tagged
very
by Capcom,
Scottish
so
of you. Aye.
YouTube.
Aye.
Do you know Conor McLeod?
Sorry,
I'm going to say some lines from the film Highlander, but I can't think of anything right now off the top of my head.
But if you want to do an impression of Conor McLeod, you'd have to technically try and sound more French, wouldn't you?
Aye, I know.
I know.
I was going to say, when I was cleaning up my videos last night, I basically took all my In the Wild videos off because
Why?
the music in
Oh,
the car.
lame.
Oh, okay.
Ah, right, yeah.
And I know it sounds, and it's background music, but the music in some of the malls I was in was so loud, I thought
Yeah.
that could probably trigger an algorithm.
Yeah,
So I
I
took them
got.
down, but I never noticed this before. One of them actually said when I was in Video Manager, it actually said, "This is blocked from some countries."
Yeah.
But why?
Yeah,
I've got
do
a
that
video
with
from a
some-
few years
We're
ago
trying
with
to
my
hide
son.
from the world. Did we drive on the left-hand side of the road?
No,
I
there's
filmed with my son
especially in
one
music.
dancing.
There's some
Go.
in music, especially there is some bands that are banned in certain areas. Like for some reason,
But then if it picked
So-
up that there was music in it, surely it should have picked up that I shouldn't have had music in it, not the fact that it was letting me have music in it, even though it was in the mall
yeah.
in a certain country. This is
Well,
where
that
the
sucks.
process of,
Well, that sucks because I started watching your channel by those pickup videos. So I always found them interesting. So now they're all gone.
Well, I think
ruined.
realistically that means I'm probably not ever going to do a pickup video again.
Why don't
Oh
you
yeah.
just, Dave? Why don't you just mute the clip and then put some music over the top, some
Because
non-copyrighted music?
I couldn't be bothered. Plus, I don't know.
Oh, I mean for
That's-
future
In
pickup
future.
videos. Yes.
Yeah.
We've done that with.
Oh, put some music on it.
Yes. Speed it up by 50%.
Play it backwards.
Yes. Oh, we don't want that. Get the lawyers on us.
But yeah, I did that on my last In the Wild video where I went around that market store in Milton Keynes. He had the Prodigy on pretty loud, so I had to throw in some of my own tracks just to mix it up a little bit. So
just talk really loud when you're in the shop continuously.
Yeah, it was like being at a music festival where there's one band on one stage and one band on the stage right next to it. So you listen to both.
Perfectly in the middle.
Yes. It syncs up.
Funny thing is, though, right, when I wipe those videos off, and then, because obviously, if you take videos off now, it removes the views. And I don't care about this because it's not, I'm not going to cry or anything. But I was quite surprised when I looked at it, and I knocked 24,000 views off my channel.
Bloody hell!
Jeez, that's like 100% of my views.
It's just as well. I'm not monetized.
Yeah, that's half of mine already.
The negative right now.
Oh yeah, just one little thing. Full screen. If you're watching this.
Full screen?
Yeah.
Oh no.
What happened?
Not full screen.
Free emails in a week. Oh, we wanted you to be part of us. No, I'm not monetizing at all.
Oh yeah, I get offered to be a partner constantly from some weird and wonderful people.
I'd just like to tell the rest of RetroUnlim and all the administrators.
I guess you didn't know I'm
trying to poach me from your
unfortunately
website.
I am part of full screen.
Oh.
And I cannot I can't get out of it.
Oh. Sorry, Erika. What was that,
Erika likes full screen or something, Scott, she was saying.
Could you please repeat that for us, Erika?
I'm part of the full screen network.
I don't even know who they are. So
that doesn't mean I am allowed to sign here.
It doesn't matter. It's all about choice.
So that technically means, Scott, when you flip them off, you flip her off.
Yeah, it's just really funny you mentioned it. Because I've regretted it ever since.
I'm getting so fucking pissed off.
Can you not, Erika? Can you not back out of it? Is there no clause to get out or
contract?
Yeah, but every contract has like.
It's an open contract because I've read the full screen contract. It's open. You can get out whenever you want to.
No, I can't get out. They won't.
So
they won't let you. You're legally bound.
Right. Does it ever run out though?
In 2 years. I know,
Holy
but I'm legally bound. Like they will not let me unless there's a termination clause. But both.
Clause.
Yeah, but both exactly. Both have to want to terminate it. So even if I request to terminate it, they might not want me to because they think they can get money out of me from the shares.
I'll get Arnold to tell them you're terminated.
Well,
the thing is, the only benefit you get is if you're generating a lot of views. If you're not generating any views, you're not going to get any money. So what's the point?
Well, the thing is I knew people who were part of it. I was doing research because they asked me to join, and I was like, okay, well, let me see what other people have been saying. And nobody said anything bad until after I realized I couldn't get out of it. So
what's the downside to it, may I ask?
Well, it's just the fact that they only promote you if you already have like millions of subscribers.
Like anyone.
So they don't promote
YouTube,
me. Yeah, they don't promote me at all. I'm doing all my own promoting.
And they don't really care, do they? They just add
and they're just taking your
for the
shares.
sake of adding people. Yeah.
Oh yeah, exactly. And then once you're in, they will not let you leave.
So the thing is, I get these fucking things every other day, and the problem is, I'm on a copyright strike, and so why are you even bothering? You should see if you have any sort of sway in YouTube. If these full-screen medias and machinimas should know, they should see like let's check the channels. It should say big copyright strike next to me, and they think, oh fuck that shit, but they don't. They still
maybe
try.
They like that, Scott. Maybe they think that makes you a little bit dangerous.
I don't think they give a stuff about things like that. They just want to scrape the little pennies that you've got at the bottom of your video.
So you're telling me I'm like Riggs from Lethal Weapon then?
But saying that, they do give you like 70. They give you like 70% of your ad revenue, don't they? So
they do, but they still take 30, you know. They still take 30, and I mean, as little as that seems, think of how many people. It's the largest and the fastest growing network, and they're making money through that.
Can I ask you a question, Erika?
Yeah,
Under that contract, does it say that they have to promote you under that contract, under the terms of the contract you signed?
It says that they are supposed to offer service, like it's supposed to be a bit of give and take.
Right.
They didn't
Then
say exactly how much and to what extent, though.
Well, that makes their contract null and void then, because if they're not providing you any sort of promotion, you can actually get out of the contract legally.
I've already talked to a lawyer about it, actually, and he doesn't even know unless I'm willing to spend a lot of money. So
yeah, he won't
it's
tell you
not
unless you want to
something
spend the money on the lawyer to do so, but you can.
Michael will represent you for free.
Yeah, I can actually.
It's just frustrating.
Under the law and stuff, it actually states that you can get out when it comes to binding terms of an agreement. The agreement has to be between both parties. Like Party A has to offer services to Party B. If Party A does basically not offer those service, they either have to let you get out of your contract or offer you those services. Otherwise, you can put out a legal letter. You can actually put out a legal letter towards this company. And basically get them. You can even take them to, I believe, because they are a business, the Better Business Bureau, and get your contract null and void. Because they'll even get fined over that. They could face up to $7 grand, basically, for not meeting up to their legal agreement.
Does that work in the States as well?
It does,
or
yeah.
in North America, sorry.
Yeah, it does.
But if I wanted to take them to court, I'd have to go to the U.S. and I can't even get.
You can take them to small claims court though. You can actually file a claim online, yeah, and that can cost you anything up to like $50 or $60. But it means it's off your own back. But in the end, once you serve them that notice, they'll back out. Because they don't want to go to court whatsoever because it's negative publicity. What I would do if I was you is just put something very stern and say, look, you haven't met your terms of agreement according to this section of our contract. So you either meet these terms or you give me free rein to actually make that contract null and void. If you do not, herein we will take you to court. I will take you to court. Blah 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 blah. Give them 7 days to sort themselves out. Within those 7 days, if you don't hear anything, file a small claims court order. They'll get the email.
Do they have the small claims court over there?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, get this, like this is just something that has been joked about with Machinima, or not, Machinima, sorry.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, I'm like talking about a video game here. But it's interesting how with full screen, if you apply to become part of the network, then you're automatically part of it if they accept you without you looking at the contract. So when I saw my contract, my name was already down there, a digital signature, and they call that legit.
That's not legit.
No, it's not. And I even talked to my rep, and I asked him, like, you basically signed this for me without me looking at it. You understand that, right? Like, is that what you're telling me? And he's like, yeah, that's, if you apply, then you're automatically writing your signature in the contract without.
Get him to put it in writing. Get him to put it in writing, because when I tried to sign up with full screen, they said it was conditionary. So what happens? You have a conditionary signature, which means temporarily you're part of them, unless you sign over your rights to that company.
Yeah.
You will not. Yeah, and then you're not in an agreement. Then it's not binding at all.
Yeah.
They're just basically trying to scare you into staying with them. You can literally.
And that's just the nitty gritty of it. Is like I've talked to my rep, but not just talk, like really angry emails that were sent to him, but nothing, like just very passive behavior where it's like there's nothing I can do. We hope you enjoy your time. Yeah, I know, but like.
I'd ask them to disclose the full contract to you.
Under the Freedom of Information Act, you can actually get them to disclose the entire agreement with your name on it.
What's really interesting, though, is when you go on Full Screen's website and when you look at the terms at the bottom, it says you can get out whenever you want. But in the contract I have, they don't have that particular part. They took it out. Well, they don't own it like they do Machinima, at least, because that one, that's for life.
What you can do as well, you can actually report them to Google over this. And Google can actually have their rights.
Oh, not Google again.
I already tried that too, though, and they said that you need to
speak with your partner first.
Speak with your partner, and if the partner doesn't want to work with you, they don't want to work together on that, then no dice.
Okay, write a harsh letter. As I said, write a harsh letter. Something stern.
Yeah.
Something stern. to let them know
Start the
that
letter
they
with,
violate
"Now
the
see
terms
here."
of that they've violated the terms of the agreement. Then all you've got to do is give them 7 days to resolve it. Within 7 days, if they don't resolve it, you can make that contract null and void. Just threaten legal action. Trust me, they will back out. Because it sounds like they're a cowboy company. They have no idea what they're doing.
No, they don't, and they're total idiots, and they don't care about the community at all. And I think that's how a lot of networks are. Like from now on, if I'm going to ever become part of one, it will be a smaller scale network where I have a short-term contract.
Yes.
Try RPM. RPM.
Anyway.
I had a thing going on with RPM, and they're a pretty good network because what they do is they kind of integrate everybody under the same banner. So you get to work with other partners in that channel.
Okay.
You have like advertisement agreements within the partners and within different companies as well. They'll find you the advertise. Their agreement is you take 60% and they take their 40 for just finding you the advertisements and stuff like that. And they're pretty good. So I would go give them a shot, talk to them, see what they can offer you, and then move. And as I said, don't worry about full screen so much because trust me, once you threaten them, they'll back down.
Well, Michael, and indeed Erika, what would you say is the correct size of channel when you can start thinking about actually going for a partnership where it doesn't affect your viewership,
Well,
should I
put
say?
it this way, Harry. Roscoe is partnered with Machinima, and his channel is small in comparison to what other partners Machinima have. So put that in perspective. Anyway, enough this Ace Attorney stuff. Let's move on to something else. I got a comment here by Smooth Ownjet that really made me laugh. He said, "Erika, you don't need promotion at all. Your personality and content is enough to seal the deal. You dirty horn dog, you." Anyway,
Malcolm, you
Good
dirty
Lord.
boy.
God.
Well, I learned my lesson.
MJ,
so.
you better not be typing with one hand.
Well,
Anyway.
Smooth MJ also
Oh,
says.
stop!
Smooth MJ also
Oh,
says, "True, Scott, but has Steve Benway, ever been a member of such money-hungry networks?"
Nope.
No. Many others too. Yet they make plenty of ad revenue because the personality and content win subscriptions.
Yeah, the thing is, though, especially when it comes to gaming content, YouTube don't directly monetize it because of the copyright issues. That's why gaming channels especially rely on third-party partners in order to make money through gaming. And that's the main reason why, people like Erika and other people are doing that. Benway is an anomaly when it comes to that because he still is able to monetize most of his videos because I don't know how. I don't think he monetizes his gameplay videos. He might do. I might be talking out my ass, but most of his his Friday talkies and all the other hardware reviews, whereas mostly all camera, he does. And of course, he has 3 or 4 other channels he also monetizes. So that's how he makes his his bread.
I know you get some people not even partnered up, like the big ones, like Smosh or to a lesser extent Onision, who basically have gaming channels galore. And what they do is they get special allowances from Google. A lot of channels are like that. It's kind of a trickle-down bias in a sense. You've got the really big channels that make the money that will... basically, if they say jump, Google will say how high. Then you've got everybody else at the bottom of the totem pole who will get done for literally everything. I think I've had recently Google blacklisted my channel because they're saying that I can't get AdSense, and unless they remove the block from my AdSense, I can't monetize it at all. Not even going with third parties.
Seriously, I've had some problems with AdSense in the past, which I'm not going to go into.
Yeah, it's silly.
How's that £19.50 then?
Yes, I'm surprised you remembered that, Scott.
Yeah. First they give her, they take her away.
I spent 5 years making that £5 or £15.
The thing is, it's because there's a legal grey area in it. They have their own terms and conditions, so they're not governed under anybody. They have no call centres. They have no customer service whatsoever. That you can't find out exactly what's gone on, what you've done wrong. Yeah, that's exactly it. They look at it as a privilege. They'll say, "Oh, we monetize your channel, and it's a privilege to you that we're doing that. So if we say that you're not allowed to have that, then our decision is final."
And no one can beat Google's dad in a fight.
Not at the moment. They're a multi-billion-dollar company, so you know.
And I just have to say, I think Matt took that one on the chin. I'm only joking, mate. Chill out. Anyway, moving on.
Is just be nice to Malcolm.
Oh. I am. Well, yeah,
I did. I dedicated a video to him last week because he was having a crap week. So
that's why I said be nice.
Oh, let's dedicate this video to him.
It hasn't got Michael Jackson in it.
Well, I do have a bit of a shout out to one of our RetroUnlimers that has a bit of a rough time at the moment. You know him as Half-Bit. Yeah, he's had a bit of problems and he's had to take a break from making videos, unfortunately. And so, going to give him a shout out now. I consider him a very good friend. So, Dan, good luck, mate. And the internet sucks without you.
Yes, I second that, third that, fourth.
Damn straight.
See if we can do a wave through all the little windows at the bottom.
Yeah, but the problem is we're all in different orders. So nah.
I was just watching it. I was so disjointed.
I'll just
watching a documentary on Channel 4.
You might want to pull your headset, so I'll just do a catchphrase, which he has. This is from his TurboGrafx video. Why you wearing a Tanuki suit?
Put your hips into it, yeah!
Yeah.
Oh, yes, what a moment. What a moment in the history of the RetroUnlim streams.
No, I was just going to say as well, because some other website tried to poach me from you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fish the dirt now, Dave.
Let's see if I can
It was Google, wasn't it?
It'll be RetroWare. The NWO to our
I don't know why they're
Generation
trying to
X.
poach me. Who am I in the scheme of things? Where's the inbox? This is what annoys me, right? And I knew this from before they implemented Google+. But why do I have to go to analytics to find my inbox?
I know. No, you don't. I know. Or Video Manager or something.
Sorry.
I'm Scottish.
If I drink lots of Iron Brew, will I get a Scottish accent?
Are we ever going to do
hairy chest as well, apparently?
Are we ever going to do an edition of the RetroUnlim live stream without resorting to the Scottish stereotypes?
But James likes it.
I love it.
James? See?
Yes.
Oh, he loves it.
How do I find out how much? How do I get to AdSense? Because I just checked my things and it says apparently I've made $25.50 from Austria or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, baby. Ooh. That's some sweet change.
How did I even get to where it
have
lives?
windows in them.
That will buy you some Iron Brew and a half.
I know.
Sell it in Australia.
A few bottles, but I can't figure out how even to get to the AdSense part.
I can give you a week's shopping from Asda. Oh yeah.
I didn't delete this email. Where is it?
Gashead, have you got the football scores up there at the bottom?
I might have, yes.
Gashead, just for you.
How did you get that to work, guys?
Hey, look
What's he
at
doing?
that.
What's he doing?
Bristol Rovers shirt.
Bristol
And if you
Rovers.
notice, it is the shirt that is in my banner.
I'm going to go and have a look now.
Where are you? Where's this email from these people who wanted to poach me? To which I basically said, if you've got the funds, I'll be over in a second.
Oh.
Of course I didn't.
Oh.
I deleted it. Oh, I'll find out where it is later on. And then we could all say nasty things about their mother.
We can spam them.
The thing is, I thought in terms of sites though, because I'm affiliated with another site before I joined with
Get out!
RetroUnlim. Yeah, fanboysanonymous.com, but I post like majority on RetroUnlim as well because you guys get my stuff weekly. In terms of fanboys, they get my stuff monthly.
All right.
Yeah,
I find out a conflict of interest, Michael.
Well, we've got a couple more shout-outs, actually. JL76 Gaming says, also shout out to Brett Badley, who is having a family issue, and I would second that too.
Yeah, Brett Badley, if you don't remember, what was it, the podcast or whatever, when he dressed like Zack from Dead or Alive? We had that fucking gimp suit on.
No, it was a Teletubby, wasn't it?
It reminded me of Zack from Dead or Alive when he has that fucking stupid bunny outfit on.
And, oh yes, we've got a shout out for someone else as well. Classic Gaming Webcast, who recently closed his channel due to the issues with Google+, we believe.
I gave him a shout out like yesterday, the day before, and then he sent like a mass email and he's gone.
Yes,
yeah, the thing is with me, in the email I sent earlier, my view on it was a bit controversial.
You controversial, Scott? Surely
if you no, let's put it in perspective. When you put content out to people who subscribe to you, it's their video in the end. All right, you have the creative power to make the video, but when you give it to people, it's their video.
Right.
So what sort of egotistical twat do you have to be to take the whole channel away from everyone else? Think about that one.
Oh, that's controversial, Scott.
Well, look,
Are we talking about subscriptions? Or?
I never watched the guy. All right, I know he's popular because everyone, has talked about him, give him shout-outs, whatever. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. But the way I see things is that it was a rash, stupid decision to delete your whole channel.
Well, the thing is,
cannibalize it.
I've talked to him quite a lot behind the scenes, and he's just one of those people that he's just, the bloke's just got, a really high level of integrity, and so to him,
I know. I've heard that kind of stuff happen before with people who had who reported channels just to be shit disturbers.
Yeah.
And I've heard people having problems with that and their whole pages being taken down because of it. I think that there was a situation with that with the Persona series, actually, where this woman was trying to say that she had some relation with, and she was I don't know.
She said she. Yeah,
you
I
remember this?
Yeah, I remember that. She
weirdest thing.
said that she is a long distant relative of the guy who made the original Shin Megami Tensei games.
Yeah.
So then he said, "Oh, I claim also Persona because it's part of Shin Megami Tensei." But the problem is, Atlas owns the rights to all that stuff. So what she was doing was completely fucking brain dead.
But we get that a lot as well, because I had an E3 video copyright claimed by a channel called the Hello Network. They had no affiliation with it whatsoever. They tried to claim my material. All you have to do is go back to... You have to literally fight these things, and that's the problem sometimes. Some guys will just get depressed, not fight it, and then let everybody and their mother claim their details.
Well, no, I just felt that deleting your whole channel was a rash decision, and also takes away the videos that people want to watch.
I see why he did it. I completely 100% understand why he did it.
It's totally against social networks and stuff, isn't he? He's not got Facebook. He's not got. And I don't
he
think
doesn't even have the internet, by the way. That's the sort of person he is.
Yeah, I don't think he didn't want anything to do with Google Plus, and if that's his decision, fair enough.
How does he upload his videos then? By phone?
No, by work.
All right.
I just felt that it was a bit. I just felt like it was a slap in the face to people who enjoyed his content.
Definitely.
I don't know. I think he covered it very well in the email he sent and why he wanted to do it. I mean, I wouldn't have done it.
Start a new channel. I guess he could just start a new channel.
And
if he saved those videos, he could
respect him for doing it. To be honest.
Well, I don't know if I'm allowed to quote part of this, but he says, as a few of my kind subscribers have pointed out, it's largely about collecting personal information from users, collating lists, and selling them to other companies.
There you go.
Yeah, but the thing is that official line from Google? Yeah, that's the only thing.
Well, let's be honest. Look what Facebook's doing. So I'm pretty sure Google
it's the
are doing
same thing. We have Twitter accounts, we have Facebook accounts, Google Plus. It's the same damn fucking demon.
They've
It's
already
happening
got
everywhere,
our information.
You tweet, you Facebook, you do anything.
Yeah.
Anything that you put your name on, your information is going to be used one way or another.
Yeah, they've already got it. So.
The amount of spam I get in certain email addresses is ridiculous. And it's because of filtering. Even when you sign up for a phone plan, BT sells your information to the highest bidder. So as soon as you sign up for a BT plan, you want an extra directory number, they're still going to sell your number and details over to the next guy. They're guilty of it. They're on watchdog for it.
See, when I first got my recent phone contract, no shit, within a day I had a spam text message. It had just been activated the day before, and I was like, how the hell did they get this number? Obviously.
I told them. I've got all the numbers and I sell them on a daily basis.
You bastard, Dave.
How do I fund my lavish lifestyle?
No, I know one guy had his fill of it. So what he did is he gave
I know what you're going to say.
The guy with the 084.
This is brilliant.
He got an 0845 number basically. So every time anyone calls him or any call centers and stuff call him, they basically have to pay him, so he keeps them on the line for as long as he can.
He made $3 grand in a month or something.
Is that legal?
Wow.
It is, yeah.
Trolling.
Yes.
It is, yeah.
Where can I
He's
get
now got
in
a
on
call
this?
centre at Milton Keynes.
Where can I get in on this?
You can actually change your number to an 0845. Basically, as long as you're registered. I don't know if he was registered as a business or he just got it changed
Yeah,
over.
it was.
Yeah, get yourself registered as a business. I've got. I was actually thinking of doing the same thing because we're getting a load of spam calls at the moment at my place. So I might just do that. Most of them, for some weird reason, are like to a personal ad.
Viagra.
No, it's literally boys asking for boys sort of thing. I don't even know what. Yeah,
Right. That's just
I'm not even joking.
Right up my
A guy called. I was checking my voice messages the other day. There was a guy called Mr. Fajid.
Should we be telling your wife this?
Do you
You
like
might-
men with big muscles?
Do you mean my ex-wife?
Do you like men with big
You
hands?
love bears.
I'm actually
Big fat
single.
hairy
believe it or
men.
not.
Blah, blah, blah.
But yeah, I love big.
Well,
fat
with
hairy
all
men.
these people calling, you should be single.
Do you like big fat men?
What makes me laugh, though, right, is when
That's
cold
my
callers take
fascination
them all
with
high
snob.
ground.
That's
I get-
why I subscribe to Console Snobs because he's a big fat hairy man.
When I get a cold call, because there's that 2-second delay at the start, and it
Yeah.
really annoys me. I shouldn't, but it really annoys me when they put the phone down on you because you say, "Is this a cold call?" And they go, "No." And you go, "No, it's a cold call, isn't it?" And they put the phone down on you, and I'm like, "How rude! You called me."
I hate it when they like they phone me at my office all the time, and I just let them speak, and then I go, "This is a business," and they don't even say anything, just hang up. I'm like, "You dicks."
But that's literally one way around it, though. This guy, as he rightly said, it's basically he's making $3,000. I think it's a month
That's
off these
expensive.
cold calls because they're selling his details on. They're phoning his number up, and he's just keeping him on the line for as long as he can.
So how easy?
Yes, please tell me about these kitchen options and what kind of stainless steel handles can I have? You can just go on for hours.
He now employs someone to man the phone for him.
He outsources it to India.
Erika, do you have to deal with Indian call centers over there?
Yeah.
No,
You do?
American.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, I think that they're all over the world. You're gonna get that kind of stuff.
Yes.
I mean, just like I don't know, like I want to cruise to, I don't know, the Dominican or something.
Oh,
Like,
Caribbean
it's always those
cruise
giveaways.
lines.
Yeah. Like it's those. Like it's always like the giveaways. It's almost always the giveaways, actually.
You may have won a yacht.
I can't really think of what other kind of calls I get like that, but I mean, like, same with like spam messages. I just get the most random things. I'm like, why am I getting this?
I got a phone
Where
call
did they
once
get this from?
when I worked somewhere else, and it was an Indian person asking if I wanted a share in an oil field. I was like, I don't know what this guy thought I'd done for a living, but no, thank you.
I want to share.
Yeah,
this
it's like, what are
space
you supposed to
program
say?
now
I'm
that
like, they're
they're
just
on
doing
Mars.
their job, but it's just such a. I know
Odd
people
job.
who work in customer service, and I feel horrible for them. Like, why are you doing this to yourself?
Money. That's
Get
the
paid
root of
for it,
all
yes.
evil. Yeah.
But
you
they
get
don't even make that much money. They don't even if they can't
That's because they
win
need
you
to get
over,
themselves
they
an
don't-
0845
like it's all
number.
commission based. Like they're
Yeah,
not.
but that's the thing. There's a set pay, and then you get incentives. So you're going to hard sell, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've had some call centers literally try to intimidate me into picking something. One recently, the new craze, the new scam they've got going on, is where they'll get you to buy 30 lottery tickets for like a $5. So you're paying for 30 lottery tickets per week for £5 a month. If you win, basically from one of these lines, they claim like 70% of whatever you're making.
No way.
You get literally
Wow.
nothing. And if you're basically, what they'll do, even if you're not winning, they're getting this £5 a month off of you. I had one call me up, and this woman was literally, she wouldn't even let me put the phone down. She's going, no.
What,
you're-
she have a
What
gun
are
to
you
your head or
about? It's
something?
like, you can't put the phone down. Can't, well, make me.
No, she was like going to me, no, sir, you understand this opportunity. We're only giving you this to now. If you put the phone down now, it never comes
Wow,
back.
she's desperate.
Yeah, and
she
I was
needed
just like,
that. She
I was
needed
like-
that bonus really bad.
Yeah, and I was just like, look, sorry, no, thank you. And she was like, no. It was like literally, boop, off. And then
Yeah,
she
it's
like,
like-
starts calling me back and stuff and sending text
Oh
messages.
man,
You know
they're
how I
literally
get-
hard sell.
they're
If I
relentless.
get, I've only had callers like that a handful of times. The last time I had one, he would call me every single day. So every time he would call up, I had a.
it's your dad.
No. Instead of swearing and shouting at him like I would normally I would get some sugar, some Norwegian death metal, And every time he rang up, I picked the phone up, just cranked that fucking stereo up, and just hit him with some sugar for about 30 seconds till he put the phone down. He never fucking called me again.
Well, I've had some fun with those. I once answered the phone as Borat and conducted the whole phone conversation as Borat.
That's awesome.
I just used the F-bomb and put the phone down. I guess I'm old school.
If it works, it works.
I guess so. Be as creative as you can.
We'll ask them what they're wearing.
Ooh, we've got loads and loads of comments here. Smooth MJ, what does he say? I once had a popular gaming site, took it down. Oh, I once had a popular gaming site, took it down due to lack of time. Guess that makes me a beep as well. Not that I care really. Oh, I'm presuming he's talking about RetroUnlim though.
No, I replied to him saying no, and then he said, "Well, I paid for it anyway." I said, "Well, that's completely different. You know, if you're paying for it, if you don't pay the bill, you get cut off." So, but when it comes to YouTube, my argument is that, you know, why would you fully zip up your YouTube channel for no good, for a valid reason on your point of view, but
it's a bit of a selfish move, you're saying.
Yeah, it's a selfish move.
Because you provided all that content and entertainment for them, and then you're taking it away.
Yeah.
How can you say it's selfish? It's
yeah, I think
you've enjoyed his content, and if he wants to take it away, you could take it away.
Well, some of my favourite reviewers, video game reviewers from the older days, just shut up the channel completely and went in about 2008 when the whole angry reviewing craze passed, and basically now all that we have of those people is these grainy downloaded versions in 240p that people have ripped from the internet and uploaded to these archive channels.
It's like when Liverpool won the Champions League and there was that amazing video up on YouTube and it got taken down. And
what was that?
Someone edited, I forget the song it was edited to, but it was, you know, because obviously it was in Istanbul when they did the massive comeback and won. And yeah, it was a brilliant montage of that. And it was absolutely fantastic, and it got taken down, and it was amazing. And you can only find it now, like you said, in really, really bad, dodgy 1970s porn vision uploads.
Vision, yeah. But from my perspective, my old channel was still up, and I wouldn't delete it because people will, if people want to watch the videos, all right, albeit most of them are fucking terrible, but it's there for people to watch.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I go with the old little, if it's yours, you can do whatever the hell you like with it. It's yours.
Well, I take the Henry Rollins apart. Yeah, Henry Rollins. He's one of them people who said, "I don't care about my stuff. It's for you guys. You do what you want with it." That's why you see all his stand-up shows on YouTube. You see his Black Flag, his music on YouTube. He doesn't care about it because it's for the people. He said, "I don't care if it makes money. I just want people to hear what I'm saying."
Yeah, and you get a load of musicians, artists that support bootlegging because it's mostly the record companies, isn't it, that are against.
Well, it's like I said about Thunderclash and Mega Driver, who I use for my videos, and also like a rapper I already gone into lately, Spose. He basically self-promotes, so he basically just does anything he can in his power, and get people behind him, just making videos, making their own music videos to his music. Same with like MC Chris and Beefy, and well, not so much MC Front a lot, but all those sort of guys do the same thing,
Well, that's basically how a lot of the artists that you've got around today, or that were coming through around about 5 years ago, we had people like the Arctic Monkeys and Lily Allen. I don't know if they were popular in North America, Erika.
They were.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You've heard of them? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I used to listen to the Arctic Monkeys, actually.
Have you heard of the Wurzels?
We've got a brand new combine
in high school.
If you want to laugh, go onto YouTube and look up the Wurzels. It's with a U, W-U. Is it W-U?
No, I think
W-U-R-Z-E-L-S.
They played in Bristol last week.
I
was going to go and see them, but then I remembered that they're fucking shit.
I was going to say that first and foremost with videos, it should be for the people, because you should never expect to make money when you're on YouTube. That's the standpoint I've always tried to have. And if I do, make a little bit here and there, then I do. That's
Give
great.
it to charity.
I would like to make a living out of what I like to do, so. But
Hey,
it's
there they
mostly
are.
for the people first.
Look at the state of them.
Fucking Wurzels.
I'm sad to admit that's the part of the country that I come from. We all dress like that. That's our daily street clothes. Right?
It's your family,
Yeah, if
Dave.
you don't.
Yeah.
You're
That's
just
basically-
missing out the photo. You took the picture.
No, that's your
That's
fucking
one on the
gang,
right,
that's
the
your
one with the
gang
beard
colours. If
at
you
the back
don't
and
wear
the
it, you get
black
your shit
top,
pushed
that's
in.
Uncle Davey. No, I had an argument with someone going back a few months ago where they sent me a PM and they were like, "It's not fair. Why am I not more popular?" And I said,
Because you're an absolute cock.
"Because I said you don't get to decide who's popular. It doesn't work like that, you know. There's something for everyone in the world, but you won't necessarily be that thing."
Yeah, it's who's drawn to you in a sense. In the end of the day, we all have different audiences. I know
Exactly.
a lot of people on my site, on my channel, some of them are drawn to my film videos. You know, I've had, by popular demand, I wasn't going to bring the series back, but people want Movie File. So now I'm going to be doing Movie File again, but I'm going to try and make it more manageable. You know, there's some people who love my gaming videos, others who want to see more retro gaming stuff, you know. A lot of people who like the other content that I do. So your audience differs no matter who you are and what channel that you can actually put out. If more people draw to you, then there's something about you that brings them in.
I have it on good authority that I'm big in North Korea.
Maybe you speak their language.
No, me and King Jong Yogurt Boy are like that.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be honest. Since joining RetroUnlim, my video, if we're talking about subscribers, you know, the usual dick waving part of the fucking live stream,
Hey.
you know, I jumped, 160 odd subs just joining RetroUnlim alone. But the thing is, the way we've all interacted, you know, people watched our videos because of, you know, oh, watch the live streams, I'll watch Lawnboy posts, I'll watch Monkey Spaz, I'll watch me, I'll watch whatever, you know, and that's the way I, really liked it. Alright, sometimes you bring out a video, you get lucky, it gets a few thousand views, which is good for the ego, but in the end, makes no difference.
No, exactly. You just make it because you want to make it. That's
Do
what
it,
you do.
it's fun, it's a hobby. Do it for yourself at the end of the day.
Exactly.
You know,
If one person watches it, then one person watches it.
you know, there's some people who crack the code, like Steve Benway, like Classic Game Room and all that, where yes, it's a job, but you can tell they enjoy doing it. You know, it's a hobby, but you get paid for that hobby. You know, even yourself, Erika. You know, you talk about when you stand in front of the camera and you talk about your favorite RPGs. You know, you're loving what you're doing right there, and if it makes you money while doing it, all the power to you. Yeah, all the power to you.
Do you know the first Classic Game Room, the first time they came out, the thing went bankrupt?
Yeah.
Because there wasn't an audience for it.
The thing is, as well, it was pre-YouTube, like streaming video anyway. The original Classic Game Room was a syndicated TV show, pretty much, through like colleges and stuff like that. It wasn't really a big network. Now it's, a big stalwart in YouTubing.
I believe you can watch some of those older videos on the channel, can't you? Really early on.
Yeah, really early, like his Seaman video.
He has one
Not that
for
kind
that
of
game?
seaman.
That's awesome. No, the Dreamcast game, right?
Yeah, because you linked the picture of that, and I put a comment below saying, every time I see that game, it just reminds me of the Classic Game Rooms review because it's just so fucking funny. And that was one of his first reviews they ever did, and it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And he's still looking for partners for his channel as well, because he's looking to expand, like his channel above CGR Undertone and stuff like that.
What do we think?
The thing is,
sorry, go on. I was going to ask, what do we think of CGR Undertow?
I like CGR Undertow because they cover more Japanese and more obscure games.
Yeah, Sam. It's a different sort of flavour.
I love the way you said flavour.
Yeah, flavour. Sort of flavour from Classic Game Room. Classic Game Room, you look at more of the retro stuff. Sometimes he does like a lot of the new stuff as well, but he'll just basically briefly touch upon it.
Well,
Mark,
Mark, the guy who runs CGR, his basically the way he gets his popularity, views, and whatever, he basically spams Google searches. he'll make a review of any fucking game he can be. So every time you do a search for a certain game, it's right at the top. It's very smart.
Yes.
Very smart.
So he's using an SEO technique.
Hard words.
Yeah. So
and of course, he wants to review every damn game in existence, and I think he might be about halfway there right now. The amount of fucking reviews he does.
It's like
scary.
the Uber Benway, isn't he?
Yeah. The amount of content that his own channel, not Undertow or Pinball or Cars or whatever. The other.
What's Undertow? Sorry, I am looking at it now, but
CGR Undertow is
something to do with the Classic Game Room.
It's basically Classic Game Room second channel, but it's not done by Mark. It's done by the other guys, Derek and a few other guys.
Oh, apparently,
again, still part of the same unit because
I'm angry because YouTube seems to have unsubscribed me from the Classic Game Room.
Ooh,
what's going on?
It happens when you're not viewing. Apparently, if you're not viewing a channel for God knows how long, they'll automatically unsubscribe you.
Oh, so that's why all my subscribers were lost.
Probably.
But it's pretty cool when I've made a game review. I think my most pride in my work at the time, if I can call this work, is when I did a review for the PS2 was Metal Slug 5, and on the search, every time I search for it for Metal Slug on Metal Slug 5 on a PS2, this is from my computer, it's got Classic Game Room and then me below it, and I was like, that's awesome.
Let's all search ourselves.
It probably won't be the case now.
Still though, for the time, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, to me, because I look up to Mark's work 'cause I think he's really funny, and so seeing something like that was pretty cool.
Totally.
Scott, you did say a while ago this is a couple of years ago now. You were considering making YouTube your job. How did that go? How did that go?
How did it go?
I end up talking.
I can answer that.
I was affiliated with a somewhat popular YouTuber, and he was a colossal ass. And so
that Benway, what a bastard.
I was on. Yeah, Steve, he's such a slave driver, and so I was getting nowhere. He was telling me, "Oh, do this and do that and do this." Basically, a complete 180 to what I wanted to do. And he took me on originally as the retro guy. I was going to be, reviewing retro games and shit. So what he wanted me to do was completely 180 to what I'm supposed to be doing. So I was like, well, where do I stand? In the end, I thought I got so fed up with it, I made a review of a hentai porn game.
Did you fight him?
No, I made that review, put it up on his forum, and it was the most popular video for 2 months, and he fucking hated it. So yeah.
Of course, well, it's hentai. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a good FU to somebody.
I kept it tasteful.
It remains my favorite console snob. Oh, sorry, Grumpy Gaming HD video to this day.
No, that was the very first console snob.
Oh right. Oh, and that was the first one on the very first day of RetroUnlim.
Well, no,
it was posted, wasn't it?
Yeah, my channel was a year old, so I thought I'd do a year celebration. I thought I'd do a homage to the cinema snob. So I put on the jacket, I put on this fucking t-shirt, and off I went, Yeah. And yeah, the rest is history. And I've sucked since then.
I'm actually going to go and have a look how many views that video has.
I think it was about 12,000.
Ooh, it's higher than most of mine.
Yes.
Although that's not saying much, is it?
That's higher than most of mine as well. Because the video before that was the Agorist Generations War video, which I was basically a completely obnoxious twat. And
what a surprise for me.
Yeah, and that's what got the ball rolling. Yeah, that was like me sowing the seeds of what I do now. So yeah, and then I brought out that hentai porn game review, and yeah, then everyone. Well, on that forum especially.
I wonder how that video drove the sales.
I do not want to know. In my head, I would,
You went blind.
would like to think that I was the only person in the whole world that bought that game. I'm pretty sure they nicked my fucking card details. Yeah,
What
I
game
bought
was
that
it?
damn game. Yeah.
What game? What game was it?
Yukuri Panic Escalation.
It's spelt Y-U-K-K-U-R-I.
I'll
Panic
link you it.
Escalation.
I bet she's
Oh,
going on
okay,
Amazon
yeah,
right
found it.
now.
And it is.
Erika's
No,
going on
no,
Amazon
you know,
right now to download it.
I actually play a lot of those visual novel hentai games, so I'm kind of
Okay,
interested.
there we go.
I'll be
look at
honest with you. After
They're
watching
fun, I
that,
like
after
You know, if you
after,
put that on a T-shirt and put it in a store, you'd sell
Yeah.
fucking thousands.
Okay, keep going.
Oh, I'm going to write that down. Hold on.
You should just do a video on your channel of you just stating that, and you'll just see the amount of men migrating over.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm not going to make videos like that on my channel.
But
Why
I made
would
that
you
one
jump?
video. I made that one video, and I thought I can't top that. You know, I say, you know, that is probably as best as it's ever going to be.
Well, you'll
I
see.
tried-
You'll probably
and
get
then
a
I
lot
got-
of fans who are topping
No.
themselves to that.
Then I tried to beat it by doing that Womb Raider review, and that's when I got my copyright strike.
You
I
can't
thought,
do that.
oh,
That's our porn.
Instead of reviewing a porno game, why don't I review a porno movie of a fucking game? Not a good idea. I blacked everything out, but yeah, still didn't work out. The studio didn't like my not so say review about it. Piece of shit.
Boom! It's the live stream goes down.
I like how you posted it on my Facebook wall. That's awesome. Now everybody knows. That's okay. People know you don't want to see the kinds of wallpapers I have, or like the posters that aren't behind me in my videos.
Actually, yes, we
It's already
do.
racist.
Never knew.
Turn
They
the
put it
camera
to a
on.
vote.
Come on.
Now you know. Well,
Everyone
you don't
from
see the
RetroUnlim
racy
has
ones,
a new respect
though.
for you now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, every guy's sitting there going, really? Tell us more.
Yeah, but the problem
Tell us
is,
more about these posters.
when you play these sort of, well, when you play like any sort of Japanese game, it's so close to the nail with some of the content in it. It's very like, you know which way they're going. Oh, what was the game I was playing recently? Oh, Magna Carta on the Xbox 360.
Yeah.
And they've got a girl, a character in there, a girl, and it's all like manga-ish, anime-ish.
Mhm.
And this girl is in like this sexy schoolgirl outfit, you know, typical like Japanese shit. But she's
Mhm.
14
Seem
and
to
like,
watch quite a lot of this.
no, it's a game on the 360.
What was that game from
Sure
a
it
few years
is,
back that caused a
Snog.
massive controversy
Yeah.
where it was you work in a store,
You know,
you have to
whatever.
spy on people.
That's good that they do that, I guess. I don't know. Maybe not to some people. Some people don't like that.
But yeah, I was
But-
playing that game and I was just like, God, this just feels so wrong. I was like, you're going through the game, she's talking to you, it's like, just don't look at me, go away.
That's
Yes.
funny.
Snow's probably sitting there going, all right, giggity, giggity.
So Scott's going to keep away from the porn reviews for a while, isn't he? Considering.
At least till his vision clears up.
No, he's just going
No, no.
just
What?
until the rash on his hand dies down.
No, I am reviewing another game which is on the nose, sort of. It's a game called One Chambara, which is,
That's a brilliant game.
yeah, that is an
Well,
awesome
I've got it on
game,
the
but
Wii. Have
Yeah.
you seen the really bad live action movie of it though?
I've got the live action
Isn't it
movie.
Onichambara?
Yeah, that's Onichambara as well. And I'm going to do a review of the Xbox 360 version. I've got the PS2 version, which is called Zombie Zone in the EU for some reason.
I have
And
it.
I'm going to review the
I have it
movie
on
as
the
well.
Wii. That's
Yeah,
cool. Oh, there
I
is a
orig-
movie, isn't there?
Yeah, well, actually, it's two movies. I originally played it on the Wii, and I thought, this is an awesome little game, because you're waggling that Wii remote, and you're beating the shit out of all these zombies. I thought, this is really cool. And then I
Yeah.
realised it was getting ported to the 360. I was like, yep, get in, I'm buying that.
I made a
Yeah.
terrible mistake. I took a load of games to
Yeah, I don't play
a
it so
charity
much
shop.
on the Wii just because it's just so mindless.
Yeah, the
with
360
emo.
is the 360 version is a lot better when it comes to that. It's got more content, and you can change characters on the fly as well.
I'm gonna try that.
No, I took a load of games to the charity shop, and I did this by complete accident. You know when you take a disc out of a system and you're too lazy, to put it in the proper box.
Yeah.
You don't want to leave it on a surface so it gets scratched. You just bang it
I
into
know
the
where
box.
this is going.
Yeah.
I know where
I
this
don't
is
know.
going.
I don't know what it was, but I put it in one of my PS2 games, and then I took my entire set of PS2 games to the charity shop, and then it wasn't until I came
no.
back that night, opened it up to
Uh-oh.
play it, and then it was like bullet time in my head. The entire event went shh, and I just went, oh, bollocks.
Didn't that happen
Yeah.
with didn't that happen with Stellar Boxhead this week? He got Serious Sam on the original Xbox, but the disc in there was the HD edition on the 360, I think.
That's
that was
alright then.
the general gist of the video.
Is that in his eBay is a lottery thing?
I'm not sure. I'll have a look now.
Oh, I know what you're on about, Dave.
I
I
love it is. Pinedale, do you want some? Sorry.
What the fuck accent was that?
That was me doing Conor McLeod's bird, who also isn't Scottish and Highlander, and put a really bad accent on.
Well,
At the start.
The video is...
I know what you're talking about, innit?
You're having a laugh, mate. Talking about...
What are you talking about, geezer?
Geezer.
And I never got a question for it. Your penguin thing just reminded me of my question from that podcast I did last week with Patmos, which is, why don't penguins get cold feet when they stand on snow all day? No one's ever answered this. Any documentary about nature ever, no one's ever answered it.
They actually were shoes.
Yeah, shoes that look like
Flipper
penguin feet.
shoes, yes. Oh, yes.
The highest score is sponsored by Adidas.
There you go. There's one Chimbaran 360.
That was quite good, Dave.
Sorry, Gassy.
Done with Patmos.
Was that Gassed?
Podcast was quite good, he said, Dave.
Podcast.
Oh, thank you very much.
I also listened to it, David.
Because it's on 286 views, and let's be honest, whenever someone does a podcast on their channel, no one watches it.
Well, mine's on 26.
Yes. I did
But
notice there
what
were...
makes me laugh is it got 6 thumbs down in an
I
hour.
was just about to mention that.
I don't care about thumbs down, but I
Wankers.
just guarantee people will probably just go,
What's your cover look like? I want to see.
That's the
I want to see
360
the cover
version.
differences.
That's the
the
360 version.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
360, you naughty
And this is
console.
the original PS2 one, Zombie Zone. On the,
Okay.
well, it's Zombie Zone in Europe, but, you know, on Ichimbara in Japan.
It's actually quite funny. It's like the PS3 version's like snuff porn, whereas the Xbox 360 is the hardcore porn.
Yeah, but the thing is...
And then you go to the Wii and it's kind of softcore.
the Onichimbara games are not really sexualized. The character is, but it's just graphic fucking gore and violence. You're just
Nothing
cutting the shit out of
else.
zombies. That's about it. There's no, like, suggested themes or anything.
I think they had the
It's
same thing with
fucking
they had it with, I think, Bullet Witch as well.
Yeah, Bullet Witch, I love that
What
game.
does the
And
normal
Bayonetta.
American cover look
Yeah,
like?
just very like action. Like they care a lot about that action gameplay, but they just want to
Are
have
you ready?
sexy ladies. And I'm fine with that.
Yay,
so.
there you go.
No, this look.
Oh, no.
So,
I foresaw
some
you had
lucky
no problem, mate.
bastard in the Heart Foundation, right, picked up a game and got 2 games.
Yeah, and there's like
That's how much I care about charity.
There's
Yeah.
the pinnacle of like these sort of like good-looking girls in over-the-top action games. Bayonetta, I fucking love this game.
It's really
is that
good.
the only
See that to me, right? One of my mates goes, "Oh, that game's amazing. She's so hot." But I was just like,
Yeah, it's a really good
dude,
game. I'm
her
looking forward
clothes
to
are her
the second
hair.
one.
I don't think Bayonetta chick's not hot. She's fucking freaky.
Do you have a
that's
Wii
what
U?
I love about
Erica?
It's basically
Each their own.
it's basically like it's like Devil May Cry with a Cradle of Filth sort of mentality to it. It's just garth and just over the top.
Devil May Cry with boobs.
Well, Dante's got enough pecs anyway.
I'll tell you what,
Not
like,
the new
pointless-
Dante. He's got a side part and haircut and just acting all moody.
Queer as fuck.
It's
No,
a
actually,
well-known
like the
fact that
new
emos
DMC.
make the best fighters. Because of all that pent-up angst.
Oh yeah, I've been listening to a train for the last 4 hours. Now I'm really fucking angry.
Yeah, before they, you
right.
know when like in Rocky he trains to all that amazing music, emo fighters train to the Smiths.
I want some clothes. I don't have clothes. I don't know what to wear when I go outside. And then,
Have you seen my skinny jeans? That was a joke I did on Family Guy last night. I was watching this. Thank you, Fox, for finally giving us a full 23 episode box set of Family Guy.
You know what's really funny? I'm getting a lot of okay, so I'm Hungarian, but for some reason people like to assume that I know how to speak Hungarian, which I do, but I know a lot of Hungarians that don't, that just grew up in the U.S., and I'm getting so many private messages from these people talking to me in Hungarian without any thought, and I'm reading the weirdest conversations, like the weirdest things they're sending me. They're like, oh, I would really like to talk to you more. I think you're really pretty. Or just like a lot of those kinds of messages. But it's just like, how do you know I can understand any of this? Just because my last name is Szabo, it's like the most popular Hungarian last name ever.
Yeah,
I could be anybody.
So I'm guessing it's basically like the Hungarian version of Smith or something like that.
Yeah, it's Taylor.
But saying that,
very common.
by the way, is most of those messages done by a guy called Malk? No, by a guy called Malk. Sorry, Smooth MJ. No.
He's going to hunt you down, Scott, and fucking rip your new asshole,
I'm only fucking joking, for fuck's sake.
He's going to moonwalk over your face,
That I'd pay to see. Well, no, I wouldn't be able to see. I'd have fucking boots on my face, whatever.
I think the weirdest thing I got was a guy messaged me on YouTube and said I've got lovely eyes. I was like, this is not a dating site.
Now you have those man-on-man phone calls. You're having comments about your beautiful eyes. It's starting to come together a little bit.
The evidence is building.
The gay community wants me. It's not my fault. Okay.
Yeah.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. So.
I got CM'd there, and I didn't respond. But how do you respond to this? And what was he PM me?
Yeah, there's some very forward people
you're
on
really
the
good
internet,
looking.
on places
No
that are
homo.
not dating sites. I'm just like, oh, okay.
I saw that, I think.
Yeah, a lot of guys do.
That
They
was a
tend to
private
use
PM
it.
between me and you, son. All right.
You what?
That was a private PM between me and Dave. I just told everybody.
You're good looking, no homo.
But then the other one, like I told you last week, that made me laugh was someone said, and I'm not being disrespectful to the person, but they said, "You've got lovely hair. Why do you hide it with a hat?" And I just I didn't mean to be rude. I just responded and said, "Because I like hats."
Yeah.
Sorry.
He was expecting you to instantly go into his arms and
Take
have
it
a whirlwind
off, like
romance.
Yeah, swoosh it about like a
And you're gonna have this lovely little dream sequence, like dream that,
and some wind blowing and some nice 80s music.
Oh.
Dave,
I'd say because I'm worth it, but I can't do a Geordie accent.
Because I'm worth
Why
it.
are you, man?
Because I'm worth it, Chuck.
Neither can he, apparently.
And you've got to have some sort of flower tattooed on your ass.
What?
Flowers? That's not flesh. It's the size of that thing. That's practically a rainforest. It's huge. I mean, I don't have a problem with tattoos, but she's a very attractive lady. Why would you put that size of a tattoo on you?
Yeah, with an ass like that. Why would you cover it up? Derp.
Slightly detracting from the point I was making there, Scott.
Yes, James?
Put a picture up of the ass tattoo that they're on about.
Yeah, go on.
Who's ass tattoo?
You're not even listening, are you, Harry Yack?
Cheryl Cole?
Yeah, she's got an ass tattoo of roses, and it's basically just covers her whole damn ass.
Erika, does anyone know who Cheryl Cole is in North America, or was she just that chick who got kicked off the X Factor?
Hello?
I'll take that as a no, thank you.
Yeah.
She's fucking
God,
lucky.
your country's been spared, Cheryl Cole. You lucky people.
Yeah.
Cheryl Crow.
Oh,
Erika,
come
do you
on,
know
Yack,
who Cheryl
really?
Cole is?
I don't think she can hear us.
Do you really want to see this?
Canada?
You don't want to see this, do you?
Oh my god.
Look at that.
Wow.
What the fuck?
There was no ink left in Newcastle after that.
That's just,
looks
that's not
stupid.
nice.
Yeah, they're writing their invoices in fucking crayon after that, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That's just wrong.
I know, why would you have that? It's just
The best burn I ever did.
She must have thought that was a cracking tattoo.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I
Give me a
had
rim shot.
Wow.
No, the best burn I ever did on anyone was a job a few
Those are
years
gonna look horrible when she's 80.
That's what I was going to say. Imagine going round to your granny's house.
They're just gonna be wilting. They're
Yeah.
gonna look
You have to pin it back.
Yeah, it'll be wilting because every rose has its form.
Thing, right, though. You couldn't, besides that, right, if you wanted to laser that off, you'd have to laser away half of her body.
You might as well just cut her fucking ass off. I'm done with it. Fuck. Cheryl, can I call you Cheryl? If you are watching this live feed, we would just like to say that RetroUnlim does not approve of your tat.
your tat on your tat.
At least get like a tattoo of Simon Belmont on your ass. At least that'll be funny.
Why did you do that, Scott?
I would, yeah. But you can see my ass. It'll take fucking 2 months.
You should get one on your forehead.
What happened to my laugh?
Please slap here.
Oh, I've offended Dave. He's run off.
Dave's off. Malk.
Well, no,
Malk
all right.
told me to stop calling him Malcolm because he's getting an angry face.
Gosh, you can, Malcolm.
So everybody please call him Malcolm now.
Alright, let's simulate it then.
No, JL76 Gaming says,
Do I look cool? Do I look cool?
Yes,
Simon
just
Belmont
hold it
on my
there for the
forehead.
rest of the
No?
show.
Perfect. Just
Hold it for the rest of the show, just keep it there.
JL76 Gaming says on Cheryl Cole's tattoo, bet that was a pain in the ass.
Oh, God.
Nice.
Hey.
What have we got on the agenda, Harry? It's coming to a standstill.
Oh, we don't actually have a lot on the agenda. I'm going to have to quickly get it up again. Is what she said. Oh.
Nearly had it.
Fucking hell, Harry. You're killing us here, come on.
I'm
Drive
watching
the stream.
WWE 2K14 footage. Looks so cool.
We have some on this
It's a
day.
high-res PS2 game. Go on.
Yes, on this day in 1974, British Lord Lucky Lucan disappears.
What the fuck
Obviously,
you
he was
listen?
one-
Who the heck
what
is
you,
Lucky
What are
Lucan?
you reading, the bloody Wigan Post again?
Lord Lucan? Do you not
Must
know
be
who
really-
Lord Lucan
No.
is?
Must
Yeah,
be the
I
most
know, Lord.
unluckiest man in the world. It's like his
Okay.
name is a total
I'm
reverse of
assuming
who he
there's no
is.
90s dude because Pat Sharp caught up with him.
Oh, yes. Dave, you've heard of Lord Lucan, haven't you?
Yeah, is he the bloke who disappeared?
Yes, exactly. He disappeared on this
There you go.
day.
History lesson from Dave. Is he the bloke who disappeared? Pretty
Yes.
much everyone, that is.
He disappeared on this day in 1974.
But
Where did
didn't
he
they?
go?
It was in the news maybe a year ago that someone swore they saw him, didn't they? On the Isle
Has he
of
just
Man
never
or
been
something.
found since? Did he properly just disappear?
Yeah,
living
I
on
reckon
an
he's hanging
island.
out with the bloke from Manic Street Preachers
Oh, yes.
because he was
James
also
Edwards.
spotted on. Yeah, he was also spotted on the Isle of Man.
Oh, no, that was Tenerife.
Does that sound like a gay bar, doesn't it? Isle of Man.
Oh, men.
The Isle of Man has no speed limits. Oh,
we're
come on.
men. Oh, we're men in tights.
No,
Yes.
he actually killed himself jumping off the River Severn for historians
dark.
listening.
Did he?
No, it's true though, isn't it? Oh, Richie Edwards. Anyway, moving on.
Get to the fucking
He
point.
was legally declared
What?
dead last year.
Oh,
Isn't he the one who cut for real into his arm in front of a journalist because the journalist said he was faking his angst or something?
yeah, that's correct.
I'll show you, thank you, angst.
I'll show you angry. Ugh.
I was going to say, but don't put a picture of that up.
He should have had his own YouTube channel. The Angry Lord.
It's interesting actually. He went missing when he was 27, so he kind of joins the 27 Club. Do you know about the 27 Club?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
these
I
musicians.
know the
that-
37 Club.
Mark Bolan.
Yeah.
Oh, I
watch
don't want to
Clerks.
know what that is.
Oh, come on. If anyone watched Clerks, people are giggling right now.
No.
Moving on.
No. I do not approve of your
Nope.
humour, Scott.
I'm 37. Whatever.
I'm 38, but I reckon if I shave, I can pass for 29.
I'm feeling fine.
Michael, how old are
Okay.
you?
Old enough to know better. I'm 31. I'm 31. I'm going to be 32 in January.
Oh well, happy birthday.
for then, in case I forget.
Yes.
Very early birthday.
Yeah. That way I'm covered, though, aren't I? Because then you can't say I didn't wish you a happy birthday. Job done, innit?
Shall we go to some comments? Do you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Jesus is the Tree of Life is responding to one of
Ask
Snob's
them
comments.
who thinks Dave can pass for 29 if he's clean shaven.
Jesus is the Tree of Life is commenting about inactive YouTube channels. He says, I think YouTube delete them after a while, be worth logging in. And I think he's talking about your old channel there, Scott.
Yeah, and I said, whatever. It's full of WoW videos anyway.
But hang on though, because you said that it was Classic Gaming Webcast was selfish for deleting his. But if you're not going to log in
Yes.
and that's going to be deleted, then you have contradicted yourself.
Really? I'm a hypocrite. Wow.
We can't have hypocrisy on this stream.
Yes. Don't do that.
Oh, dear.
Sparta.
First person to spell hypocrisy wins.
HYPOCRISY.
You win.
HYP-ocracy.
What he said.
Why no?
Dan, Harry, Yack.
Yes.
What do you remember the word forfeit? That just sprung into my mind again.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Long ago, I was challenged to do a forfeit, wasn't I?
Oh,
And
yeah.
that was either do a commentary on an episode of the Kerberos, or to do a full cover with vocals of Jamie and the Magic Torch, the introduction.
Wasn't there a
theme.
Steve Benway thing in there as well? You had to dress up. You had to cover it dressed as Steve Benway.
Oh, I don't remember that. You've added that just now, haven't
No,
you?
I haven't. Go back. I demand you go back through the old streams now.
Back, you say. Go back.
You ought to sing it while conducting the cinnamon challenge.
Oh yeah.
I can tell
We
you
should
that
all
one
do
of...
that on a stream, by the way. We'll have
Well,
to cover our
I-
computers.
Just that
On
would
my
just be 2 hours
cinnamon-
of fucking
cinnamon challenge.
puking.
Did you ever see the mayonnaise challenge?
No.
Oh, I fucking
Yeah, I know,
hate
but the thing,
mayonnaise.
it was really funny because Saint Magnus blew it out of the water, and what he said afterwards was brilliant because all these people were doing the mayonnaise challenge, right? And he just got a jar of mayonnaise and just took a spoon, right? And he goes, "Yeah, it's not pleasant." He goes, "But it's mayonnaise." Just ate 2 spoons outright and blew everyone else out of the water. And when he finished it, it's one of my favourite videos of his. He just goes, he looks at the camera and just goes, "I don't get it. It's mayonnaise."
You get that mayonnaise like a boss.
So what about your forfeit, Harry? Because you're just going to keep avoiding this, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. One part of the forfeit is done, and I bent the rules slightly with that. I keep meaning to upload that. It is complete, but I will get round to that eventually. And Scott doesn't care, because he's yawning.
No, carry on. You're not camera.
Funny though, you were on camera.
Was I?
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah,
That's,
you're always on camera technically, 'cause you're at the bottom of the screen.
That's Harry.
Oh,
Yack's
yeah,
dodgy,
everyone else doesn't
That's
see
Harry
it.
Yack's dodgy camera work. Then.
When you don't move your head because of the Batman poster right now, it looks like you got a halo.
Well, it's my only poster at the moment, so I thought I'd make it prominent right behind here.
Are you
Right, well,
planning?
we passed 10 o'clock at night, so it's lager consumption time.
Are you planning any more posters, Scott?
Yeah, I want to get some cool posters, but I don't know what of. So
Once
yeah.
you get your second mortgage, are you going to upgrade to a 2-poster house?
Well, no, I used to have like loads of them, but they just like after about a year or so, they just start going to shit, and they just decay and all that. So I'm looking at it, but when you go into like crappy shops like HMV, they always have the same old. Oh,
Yeah. You get a
Yeah,
Liverpool
newest
poster, a
movie,
Chelsea
or-
poster, an Arsenal poster, a Bieber poster, a One Direction poster, and
Halo
2 different
one.
posters of Call of Duty artwork.
Yeah,
Why
yeah,
would you
that-
want a Call of Duty poster on your wall?
well,
Call
I
of
had
Duty.
when I pre-ordered my copy of GTA, I got the GTA poster, but the problem is it's handed out to fucking hundreds of thousands of people. It's like everyone's got it, so I was like, nah. I would like a poster, a pretty big one of. I don't know if you've seen the artwork with Trevor holding the lighter in a gas can before he sets fire to the house. I would love to have that on the wall here. That's a fucking quality piece of art. I love
On
it.
the subject of those other posters that they give out, Scott, I saw those at my local Bernardo's. Seriously, they were giving them out for free.
No guff, yeah? I would like a poster of that done as if it was a movie.
Where is it? Oh, that.
Oh yeah, Wing Commander. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
it's such a
yeah.
good poster.
Yeah, that would be a cool poster.
Oh, someone go forth and fashion this for me.
I'll
Erika.
do it for $20.
Well, there is
Earlier on,
a
Erika mentioned some posters, and I'm curious to see the
Yes.
rest of the posters.
Could we possibly see them?
You want to
Can
see
we
the
have a poster
posters?
too?
Yes.
Okay, let's see.
poster talk.
You won't be able to see them all. This is like the tiny. So hard to tell. But I have a few posters over there.
Who can do a
I have
Lloyd
a Scott
Grossman
Pilgrim
impression?
poster there. You've seen the posters in my videos if you've watched my videos, but
Harry
I have
hasn't.
some just anime posters. I have an Earthbound poster, Chrono Trigger.
Greatest anime
I don't
ever
know.
is still Wicked City.
That's my poster wall. I have posters in my bedroom too, but you're not seeing any of those.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Are
one
these the
diameter.
hentai posters?
I do have a
Stop-
cool
stop
Mega
showing
Man
you his sexy
10
boudoir.
poster over there and a Resistance 3 poster.
Did you say you had
But,
a
I mean,
sexy
those-
Mega Man poster there?
No.
Yeah, he's got his other Mega Buster out.
No, it's yeah, it's sexy. Maybe I did say that. I was a Freudian slip or something.
I just saw the comments here. JL76 Gaming just knocked it out of the park once again. I don't like to go against the rest of the RU crew right now, but I do have an ass tat. But what is it? Come on, it's got to be a tramp stamp of some sort. If it's an Atari tramp stamp, then you're winning fucking money right there.
If it's a girl's name, you're going to get a slap.
Or do a Steve-O and put your name on it.
Yeah, if it's your own name, it's even better.
No, just have your name, not the name. Your name, yeah. Yeah, dude, I got your name tattooed on my butt.
Or you've got please insert here tattooed on the side of it.
That's in the men clubs again, isn't it, Michael?
This way up.
We've got a couple of comments regarding Dave here. The first one is, oh, it's just disappeared. Oh, it's been removed. Somebody didn't want that to see. But we've got another one.
There's no comments directed at me because I think I've pissed everyone off on the stream today.
RetroUnlim says, which finger do you shoot with, Dave?
Do we know what finger he shoots with?
I didn't respond to you on that one.
That's his pussy finger, isn't it?
I didn't respond to him on this one because that was when the comments got removed. But if you look at the start of my video intro, right? Where is it? Where's that gun? The reason
going to recreate it.
Eric, I did a video about 5 weird gaming habits I have, and which is when I play light gun games, I have to use that part than me. I do it like that. I have to use that finger. I don't know why. I just have to go like that. But when I use BB guns or cap guns, I have to use that finger. Now he called me on it in the comments section, and I haven't responded to it yet. But if you go back and watch the start of the video with my intro, you'll see that that's actually a BB gun and not a light gun. Therefore, I'm using that finger, and not that finger.
The thing is, if you put your finger,
actually correct.
If you put your finger on the slide of a BB gun and it goes back and forth, it's going to fucking trap your finger. No shit.
Hang on. Here we go. Here is one of said guns, which is my Wii light gun, and I have to use that finger. But if I use a BB gun, I have to use that finger.
Yeah.
See, I'm like man-at-arms.
And you know my fucking tweak, I've got to use dual wield at all times.
Military trained, am I?
I've got to use two guns at all times. If not, I get fucking shouted at.
Like that. Scott suffers from a
shouted at
condition called compulsory two-welding disorder.
Akimbo syndrome, yeah.
RetroUnlim says, his tat says this way up. And JL76 responds by saying, no, I don't have an ass tat.
No. It found lying face down corner ambulance.
Scott or Harry, where's the link for this live stream? Somebody wants to watch it that's texting me.
Well, it is on RetroUnlim.com right now.
Hang on, I'll send you the link.
You send me.
It is currently sticked on the top of the RetroUnlim blog.
Guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. It's getting late for me.
Okay,
Stephen, you big pansy.
Thank you very much for joining
to your Facebook, mate.
And thank you very much for gracing us with your presence.
You're more than welcome, mate. Take care, guys. Nice to meet you, Erica.
Box. Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Ta-da.
Ta-da. Explain to Erica why he's called Gashead.
Ta-da a bit.
Ta-da.
Yeah, a gaming channel. He's called Gashead, you know. Salt abuse.
Well, it's because he used to live in Bristol. And the football team that he supports, which is also one of the football teams that I support, is Bristol Rovers. And their ground or stadium used to be next to the old gasworks in Bristol. So anyone who supports Bristol Rovers is called a gashead. And that's why he's called Gashead. Yay! I know shit.
I didn't even know that.
Is it Hartlepool that are called the Monkey Hangers?
I don't know, but it should be. That's epic.
Because they supposedly hanged a monkey.
The Monkey Hangers.
And they named their mascot Monkey Angus in tribute to this.
That sounds like some weird sex act.
Sounds like sacrificial. Did they sacrifice said monkeys in order to have a good season?
Not the bees! Not the bees! Ah!
Not the bees!
Yes,
I think you should do more football nicknames than what they mean now.
Okay.
I can hear you feverishly searching tinterwebs.
No, it was me just sending a comment.
Oh, now I'm disappointed.
Well,
It's probably
we're called.
not-
No,
more
Jesus, the
technical
tree
for
of
it.
life is saying dual light guns. Never thought of that. It's like what? Every time I went to an arcade when I was a kid, I'd put in
I
an
bet the
extra.
arcade bloke was just rubbing his hands when he saw you come.
I'd put an extra pound in so I could use both guns, so I could be like, an action hero. I was like, well, what's the big deal in that? Fucking.
Were you really,
but
really
not-
good? And were you just doing it like RoboCop and just going
Well, I think
spinning around
I think
backwards to Matrix and
the
shit?
game that I really loved to dual wield in the arcade was Point Blank, and it got to the point where I was literally just popping targets without even fucking thinking about it. Yeah.
But Scott, listen, not all of us are rich enough to be able to do that. I only have £1. I don't have 2.
And I don't even own any light guns.
Well, think about it
Because
this way.
one's hollow.
I spent my money probably twice as quick doing that, but whatever.
Oh well.
I need to do a video for my fucking light gun collection.
So
We'll
did you
do that
have,
soon.
Scott? I have to ask you this. Did you have a local arcade near you when you were a kid?
Nope.
Nope.
No,
Okay.
most of the time it was when I went to the seaside or abroad somewhere, they always had arcades.
Did anybody else have in the stream here tonight have an arcade near the house?
I did.
There was one in Bristol called Mad Harry's.
In the bowling alley by where I lived, that I lived all around, so never for long enough.
Well, we were talking last week about how in my local chippy they have a Space Invaders cabinet.
Still,
Space Invaders!
My town
Harry,
was
do they
more
have
sort
one
of Capcom-y. We had like Street Fighter cabinets and stuff like that, and down at our local chip shops, we had the Golden Griddle down in Lewisham.
I could not play an arcade machine in a chip shop, just the grease.
So we had loads of different places, but now they're all gone. Kind of sad.
We used to mostly play when I was a kid.
In Toronto, they've actually condemned there from being any arcades in the city because apparently the people running the government here think that it's a big problem in terms of like drug dealing and stuff like that.
CD.
So you're not.
There was a couple.
it's too
Yeah,
seedy.
there was a few arcade machines, especially back when I was a kid, that were proper fucking ropey. If I played my cards, or I probably would get touched up by some fucking weirdo. But luckily, I got away with all that shit.
Yeah.
I thought you were the
There must be at
weirdo.
least one cabinet. There must be at least one arcade cabinet in Honest Ed's.
In what? Sorry, Honest Ed's.
Yeah, I was saying that to Erika. Yeah, so there
Honest
must be at least
Ed's,
one
yeah.
arcade cabinet in Honest Ed's.
What about Honest
Greatest
Ed's?
store in the world.
I didn't actually grow up in Canada, so I didn't go to Honest Ed's when I was a kid.
I like Honest Ed's. It's
I
like
went
a
in
pound
now and I
shop.
don't
It's
know
the
if I
size of
wanna
a
go
block.
back.
What about Tim Hortons?
No, there's some bars where they still have machines, but it can't just be specifically like an arcade.
Most of the time, it's all like quiz machines now, isn't it?
Well, if you go to like yeah, exactly, and that's the thing, right? Like if you go to the
Right.
movies, you're gonna have machines, and there's some racing games. But if you go to Chinatown, there's this one area in Chinatown where I live where there's like just like a mall, and you go down to the cafeteria, and like right in the corner is the seediest little arcade that nobody knows about still.
Sweet.
And it's really spaced out, so like there aren't that many good machines, but there is like an Initial D. There's
Oh,
DDR,
yeah.
of course. But then there's like Ride in there, which is really cool. There's some
Sweet.
pretty good shmups. So, but I just don't think that they've found out yet. But once they do, I mean, they're just
When it becomes
They're taking
popular, will they make it unseedy?
hopefully no one finds out.
Well, that's always been the way for arcades. If I walk into an arcade and it's clean and pristine, something's gone wrong. Like when I was a kid,
it wasn't.
one of my cousins used to work in Sega World in London, now Namco World, and we just go in there all the time, and it would just be so clean and crisp, and it was like, something's gone wrong here.
Is that in the Trocadero?
When I go into I don't know what it is now, when I go into an arcade, it's got to smell like piss and
Shame.
sweat, or it's not going to be an arcade,
It's got a smell of shame and failure.
So
Exactly.
So like the local pub then, basically.
As
Yeah,
you
I
walk
wanna-
in, you stand on people's dreams.
If I'm playing Final Fight, I want to smell smut.
This curb that has to smell like the peanuts in my local pub.
But
Jesus.
that's
Sorry.
no, it's okay. It's just that's the thing though, is that like they say that's seedy, but then what about those really seedy bars?
Like Steve out of his cupboard. Get back in your cupboard.
Jesus is the tree of life saying he used to live in Barry Island. Every game you can think of from the 90s. In his comp school, he had 4 machines in the youth club. Tiger Road, Flash Gal,
Tiger Road was fantastic.
Street Smart, and Time Pilot.
Oh, and also, I'm the only
yeah.
person who likes Street Smart on the Mega Drive. See? Awkward silence. No one else likes it.
I've never heard of it.
No, I'm still on the search for. I want one arcade machine in my collection. I'm looking for that Final Fight. I've got to have it.
I want a full sit-down original 1983 Atari Star Wars. Let's have a whip around for Dave.
Didn't they have a Vectrex version of that? Oh no, that was Star Trek.
Oh yeah,
Never
that's a Sega, that is, isn't it?
If somebody wants to buy me a Gauntlet arcade machine for my Christmas, I'll be happy.
I have got the Star Wars. I think Star Wars Arcade on the Mega CD, or I might have to do a video of that.
Oh, that's Rebel Assault, isn't it, on the Mega CD?
I think so.
That's a game I want to get on. Hang on, Rebel Assault 2 on the PlayStation 1.
I'd like to eventually get a cocktail machine, so like a egret.
Like a what?
One of it's the egret, like the egret 2. It's just like a small cocktail arcade cabinet. They're really nice. And it's just the right size, and they can just turn it into a MAME or something.
Well, yeah, it's a cool thing.
My friend at work's brother's got the cocktail cabinet.
It takes up a lot of space.
Main cabinet. It looks absolutely amazing.
Yeah, you can get nice tabletop ones as well.
Yeah. Is it the ones where you look down?
Yeah.
No, I know what you mean, but like a bar top one, I should probably call it then. It would sit on like a...
Yeah, a friend of mine who's got a bar top one, and it looks like... He basically replicated the Ikaruga arcade machine, and it looks just like that. It looks really fucking cool.
Cool.
And because I love Ikaruga, so I was like straight away like, oh, I've got to have it. It's like, nope.
Well, ADZXR2I, that's a mouthful, says the Edge in Harrow about 2000-2001. I'm presuming that's when U2 came to play there. I mean, no, it's an arcade, isn't it? Yes.
Don't take U2's name in vain.
What?
How dare you?
I do not know that person's real name who commented, but he likes Amigas, so he is a friend of mine for that.
I thought you were selling your Amiga.
No, he's a
It's
CD32
up in
fan.
there, that is, Dave, I don't know.
ADZXR2I, his name.
Well, you downsized your collection then, James?
It's in bits at the moment, as you can see.
Well, you are downsizing.
Now you're not selling it anymore.
I'm not downsizing. Well, I am downsizing a little bit. I sold an NES and I sold my Mega Drive 2. But I've still got a Mega Drive 1.
That's pretty sad.
I've still got another NES and I do still have a Mega Drive 1.
I've in the last 2 months
You gave me a heart attack there.
In the last 2 months, I've cut about 100 games, but it's all PS2 and Xbox games.
I've got to send you guys a list because you've got to have dibs on that pile of PlayStation games that I'm still being lazy and they're sat downstairs.
Ooh, please do.
I might just, I don't know, if I put them on Facebook, it's going to take about 30 odd pictures, isn't it? You're all welcome to it. And as I said, I'll get a list and I'll PM you in the next few days, and whoever wants what can have it.
Awesome.
It's alright. Can't be as lazy as me. I've still got a
Fight
package of
amongst
Super
yourselves.
Nintendo games that have not been delivered yet.
Well,
So that happens when you pick up so much.
Well, that's the thing with me.
to play.
With the PS2 and Xbox games, you can pick them up dirt cheap right now. So I was, I could easily buy like 20 games, for pennies. And then realise I've got a pretty hefty collection of games that I'm not even playing. I'm probably playing like 20 at any given time. So it's like, just get rid of them, downsize them. So I've been doing that aggressively for the last 2 months. And
I can't bring myself to get rid of any games, even if I never played any of those games.
It's only games that I know I'll probably I'll probably play it once or make one video of and never play the game again. So I've got rid of those sort of games.
Because there's only
I wish I could do that. I probably have quite a bit of money here, but can't get rid of them.
Well, when it comes to original,
I can't get rid of any of my stuff. I'd literally just buy more stuff. I would never get rid of any of my games.
Well, that's what I do. I sell the stuff that I don't want to play anymore and buy stuff I do.
See, I recycle, not quite the same thing, but I recycle my DVD collection sort of every 2 months. I've got a ton of DVDs that I will never, ever get rid of. But stuff from like cash converters and stuff like that, basically every 2 months.
It's an expensive hobby.
I trim my DVDs
and like when I do my
down
pickup
and I get rid of,
videos,
like,
we cover board games, retro games, current gen games, anime, I don't know what else. a lot of other things. If we go to a con, we end up picking up a bunch of stuff, so it's like all around, like figurines as well, all around. Comic books is like too much.
Yeah, I had
I don't know
trimmed
how I
down my
have
comic
enough
collection
money.
as well.
Yeah, I don't know how I was thinking of actually getting a lot of my comics rated. My local comic book shop.
Yeah, most of the time
they
they'll
do
fucking rip
that.
you off. No, what I've done.
No, not the guy we know, luckily. It's not like it's a stranger.
When I buy comics, I'll buy them by the issue, but then after a while, they just have the annual of all the comics in one go. So it's like, well, what's the point of me collecting the single issues? I'll just wait for the big fucking annual book and just buy that. I did that.
Yeah, but you have to wait, like, how long, you know? Like, I don't know.
Well, current stuff, old stuff, yeah, is a different story, but current stuff, like I've been reading Wolverine and Deadpool quite a bit.
Yeah.
And so the book's just come out of that, so I've already pre-ordered that. So when that arrives, I've got it in hardback, and then I can shift the paperbacks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there are like when I mean rating, I mean like the CD. I think it's CD something. I don't remember. But then, you know, like where you get like an actual score on it, you send it into the company, and then they put it in a case and they rate it. That's what I'm planning on doing with a few of mine. I just need to see how much they'll be worth, because like I look at Walking Dead #1, and that is worth so much money now.
Well,
and I know like
even the newly pressed reissues in England alone are like £30. So
yeah,
they're still quite pricey.
Yeah, well that's the thing, is like, especially because I have a lot of like first print stuff too. So
yeah,
like,
that's where the value is.
Yeah, exactly.
I've got a comic run of Todd McFarlane on the Amazing Spider-Man, and it's the highlight of my collection because I love.
Yeah, I'm reading Saga right now by Brian K. Vaughan.
That's one of your early videos, isn't it, Dave?
Yeah. So
I've
been following that since it began. So I've been getting all the individual issues. For
that.
On Scott, by the way.
Was that
Which
Dave?
one?
That was one of the videos, Scott. I had to cull because there was music in the background.
By Brian K.
That
Vaughan.
sucks, because I watched that a couple of days ago actually, because I've seen.
I can't watch my early videos.
I've seen it in your intro. Yeah, it is rough because.
I know, but when I watched my early videos, to be honest, that's when I was culling stuff that had music in the background. I didn't mind too much because my early videos are just me being very shouty.
Well, there was Why the Last Man, and then what was the other one called?
Well, I'll be honest, I don't.
Ex Machina.
I don't really care much for Spider-Man, but when I watched that video. Well, I watched that video of Dave's. I respected that because, Tom McFarlane, anything is fucking good most of the time.
Oh, don't get me wrong, right? Tom McFarlane did a couple of wonderful things. He sponsored a little league hockey team.
It's just expensive.
He upped the quality of action figures, but and it wasn't till
I shouldn't be spending my money on all this stuff.
Wanted McFarlane just to carry on
but I want to.
Yeah, then he releases a load of Twisted Soul fucking dolls that are just
those are so
up.
freaky. They're so creepy.
His action figure range is pretty epic, especially is it him who did some of the Dawn of the Dead, and you can get the Harry Krishna zombie.
Cool. Yeah, that looks cool. But yeah, like I said, I don't care much for Spider-Man, but I did respect that because you're showing off, his fucking passion right there, and I was like, that's pretty cool. That's a shame that
the entire spare room is full of comics. And I tell you what, the day when I took my entire comic collection and put it sequentially in long boxes, it took me 2.5 weeks, just sat there when I was on holiday from work, just putting them in backing boards and plastic cases and sticking them in long boxes in order and then putting the separating things. It's great, but it took so long. And then putting silicone gel in the bottom.
I'm sort of like a born-again comic book fan because I ain't collected comics.
You're going to say Christian.
I ain't collected comics in a long time, and I've only started collecting recently after watching a lot of Comic Book Men. So I was like, I've got to get back into it now. I don't know if any of you guys watched that. That's a good show. It's basically porn stars for comics.
It is good. I like it.
Does anyone know? Because it's funny, Erika, you were talking about The Walking Dead, and I doubt this is in the same league, but I have first prints of every single
my boyfriend,
Marvel,
he's gotten really into the show, so we've been watching it on Netflix.
They got to be
and he started collecting, he just got the issue of Batman where Bane broke his back. I mentioned
is that valuable?
I broke your back, Batman.
Erika, is that valuable, that issue?
I don't remember what number it is. over
Because
there
I remember when
somewhere.
that came
You
out.
might
But,
not be able to sit up in the next week.
Yeah. He saw it on there and he was just like, oh, I need to make, because our comic book shop has a bunch of rated comics, like individual comics like that. So he's
Your
gotten really
comic's too
into collecting.
expensive. Oh.
That one wasn't that expensive, but there were some that were really expensive, like
Oh,
hundreds
crap,
of dollars. Yeah. It's better than some I've heard.
Does anyone
just
know
like-
what the original print mini series of? Because I've got all of them. Marvel Zombies is worth. That's got to be getting up there, surely. The first.
Yeah,
print
it's
Marvel.
still, especially with the zombie craze, I think it's worth something because they're ending that series soon, aren't they? I think they're doing
My
like
favourite
one
with
more.
That was when Spider-Man web swings
I
with
don't know.
Bane.
Maybe.
I do not know what you're talking about. I do
Marvel
not do
Marvel
comics.
Zombies.
Are we talking about Walking Dead, or what are we talking about?
Marvel Zombies. It's like when the zombie
Never
craze
mind.
started happening, because that was
Oh.
when it was in the same time as like The Walking Dead and all that was becoming hot property. They Marvel released their own versions called Marvel Zombies. That
But they
happened in a separate
tied it in with
universe.
Ultimate Fantastic Four, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
Yeah. I remember
Um,
when that was released, actually.
Well, now the universe apparently is out of whack because they've now got like a Galactus in the Ultimate Universe trying to destroy that, and which apparently that may be the end of that universe. And they're now saying that the zombie universe can actually come into the main 616 universe.
What is the
so
main
it has-
616 universe? Please tell me.
That's the
616
official.
is the main Marvel universe.
Okay.
And then you've got
Go
all
on
these other
Wikipedia,
expansions.
right? If you want
sit there
complete-
and just contemplate selling your Jaguar. We're talking about comics right now, okay?
If you want a
Just
complete
completely off my head,
mindfuck,
this.
yeah, James, go on Wikipedia and type in Marvel universes, and they list all of them, and it's insane.
You've got like it's actually kind of awesome as well because you have like a universe where all your favorite characters have been killed off, which is like the Ultimate Universe. Then you've got like the another universe where Spider-Man and Carnage merge, and Peter's like a homicidal maniac, and loads of other little like pocket universes where certain incidents happen or have occurred that just destroy like Age of Apocalypse.
Age of
that-
Apocalypse was my favorite Marvel series.
That's like
ever.
DC's multiverse.
Yeah,
It was like
it's
when I
it's
was
insane.
reading Crisis on Infinite Earths was one of the first
brilliant,
comics I
man.
read. And
Yeah, I
I was
read
just
that.
like, oh my god, like everything's like just all over the place.
Yeah, they've rebooted
Planets are
that
getting
universe
destroyed.
so many times now.
Yeah,
They've
but yeah,
like,
DC are forced to tidy up their universes every 4 or 5
many
years, aren't they?
times.
yeah,
Well,
they've,
that's the
they've
thing,
merged
they-
everything.
Well,
up
now
to
they have the new
52.
52.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
So none of that is all sort of. They've merged it all into one unit now. Like Earth 2 is a different universe in comparison to Earth.
I just hope this time we get a Deathstroke miniseries because that's one of my favourite characters in DC Universe.
Well, he had his own comic at one point. He had his
Yeah, I
own
know,
comic.
but
Yeah.
it's just like any other sort of comic like that. He wasn't appealing to anyone, but I loved that
The
character.
his original series was quite a popular series. I mean, we're talking the 80s here, aren't we? Mid to
Yeah.
late 80s.
I'm talking about
Yeah.
the new Deathstroke, not the old Deathstroke.
Well, they're killing off like recently they were saying they're going to kill off Superboy again.
No loss there.
Okay.
Well,
And
yeah, because he
he's-
sucks.
Well, they're going to be replacing him with like Lois and Clark from another universe's son.
Oh.
So he's going to be taking over the
Listen to
mantle
the
of
groans.
Superboy.
Pay attention, DC.
No.
Exactly.
How about we just
Stick to
don't
Batman.
have him and don't replace him? Yeah, stick to Batman.
Yeah, Batman's actually one of my favourite titles in the DC universe. Him and Green Lantern.
I like Green Lantern.
I love. It's one of my favourite series.
I like Green Lantern Corp a lot.
I know I've talked about it before, and I
It's
have
really
Chris to
sad.
thank for this.
I
But
like
you've never seen
Nightwing
this,
a
Erika.
bit too, but I haven't really been following so much of the New 52. So it was all like
Oh,
fire.
Because they've got their
Love
first
this.
they've got their
Hang
first
on.
Arab Lantern, haven't they now? In Simon Baz.
They've just showed probably one of my favourite TV shows right now on
Arrow.
DVD. What is it? Show us again, Davey.
Davey? Who the fuck is Davey?
You are, you fuck up. Arrow.
Love it.
Yeah.
It's
Great
like, this is
show.
not like this is not show and tell. It's just because I sleep in a different room, but this is where I watch TV. Basically, on this side of the bed is just all the DVDs I watched recently. I mean, obviously, absolutely love that.
What is it?
Supernatural,
Oh,
one of my favourite series.
I
Oh,
downloaded
and
them
then-
all 'cause
and then-
I never watched them, but then I thought it was
I
too
haven't
big a
seen
task
this
to
season.
try and
Apparently,
watch
this
them.
season's Walking Dead is kind of pants.
What, 4?
Oh,
I've not
no.
watched 4 yet. I haven't finished 3,
That's what I'm
so...
hearing.
I haven't watched any of it, so.
I've not
And
watched
can I
it.
They're
just
saying it's
say-
going a bit too slow in terms of the build, but that's all we
Such
always
an
have.
underrated gem of a
Whereas,
movie.
like, it's gonna be
I liked it.
so different.
Hmm.
in
And
terms
then
of
just to prove
cinematography.
my inner geek,
Doctor
I'm not.
Who.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Hey.
That's the old series. I'm actually more of a fan of the old series as I am the new series. I feel the new series is kind of pants in comparison.
Pants.
don't make me swear when I'm consuming alcohol.
I'm gonna leave
Oh.
you to.
There's a Whovian
Oh, yeah,
argument
enough of
here.
it, mate.
No, the wife's not long back in, so I've not seen her today. And if I
Alright,
don't go see her, I'll get beaten.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Anyway, guys,
Sounds
nice
like Michael
talking.
Jackson.
See you
See you
later,
later, Jimmy.
Erika,
ya.
nice
Yeah.
meeting you.
Bye, it's nice meeting you.
See you later.
See you next time.
See you
So,
later, you bunch of
There's
bollocks.
I'm going to do it here first and spoil it for everyone. James knows, but there's an update of what I want to do for my 3,000 sub special, if I get there, which is, does anyone remember the gunfighting bit from Spaced?
Yes.
I'm going to ask a ton of people from the YouTube.
Say hello to my little
And we're
friend.
gonna do that.
Especially when what's his name is holding up the
Minicap?
gun. You think, say hello to my little friend, and he's got that pink light gun. But you know where that's from? House of the Dead. Thank you very much.
And then there were 5.
Dropping like flies.
Indeed, it's that time of the night, isn't
This
it?
is when you can
No,
spot
it's
the
not.
people who are nocturnal
Yes.
Yeah.
or work night.
Well, I only had 3 hours sleep this morning, but I'm fucking wide awake now. So
Jeez.
You still off the caffeine, Scott?
yeah,
What time is it over there?
it is now 1:45.
Oh, wow.
No, it isn't. It's 11:15.
Shut
Yeah.
up.
Scott forgot to put his clocks back.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, that's right. Duh. Sorry, I'm whatever. Maybe I'm not so awake after all.
Yes.
That's
Oh,
got me
that's
the
going
first
in the
question.
highlights
that
Oh,
was-
was
video.
that Dave? You asked me something then? Oh, I'm fucking losing the plot now.
So you forgot, when you said it was 11:45, and
Caffeine.
Harry goes, "No, it's not," and I said,
Oh,
"That's
that's it,
because you've got to
caffeine,
put your
yeah.
clocks back."
No, I'm drank Coke or any sort of soft drinks now in nearly 3 weeks.
And I'm assuming
Oh,
you stay away
wow.
from tea
Good
and
for
coffee.
you.
Yeah, I don't drink
That's-
any of that anyway, so it's just
Yeah.
straight up water.
I tell you what,
Good.
last Tuesday when I was at
Yes.
college, right,
Makes
the
a
vending
big
machine-
difference. Like
Well-
I only drink pop occasionally.
Throughout my channel, I do vlogs, and now I just do this video called Get Real, and I basically just talk to the camera. And I noticed at the start of the channel, my chin was fine, and then it started to grow the second chin until like about a month ago, and now it's starting to recede again, so that's good. Alright, the beard covers it, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, really happy about that.
Yeah, the beard really suits you, I think, Scott.
Oh shit, Horatio Van Basten. Just mentioned 2000 AD, and I just totally forgot about that. That is an awesome series. Judge fucking Dredd.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love just.
Absolutely. I hear that they're actually gonna end up making the Dread 2.
Oh, brilliant!
That'd be
it
awesome.
it
Such
just
a
got
good
enough
movie.
like
I
it was getting a lot of cult appeal. Like it's
I
as
went
close
into
to the
Dr-
comic as you can
Yeah,
get.
I went into Dread 3D not thinking much, because after Stallone's debacle with fucking
Oh.
Rob Schneider,
Although Mean
I was
Machine Angel was brilliant in that.
We don't need
So
an
I was like-
emotional dread. Like, come on.
but I sat there and thinking, this is gonna suck, and it blew my fucking balls off. I love that
it
movie.
was so good.
Paul
yeah.
Urban.
Yeah.
The best bit about
Whenever
it was, though,
whenever I
he never took the
recommend
helmet off.
like post-apocalyptic action
Yeah,
films,
never took
I
the helmet
tend to. I'm just like Dread. And if you have a 3D TV, you need it for the slow-mo scenes. Like, so cool.
Yeah, but the
So
thing is
cool.
as well is that
on the 3D TV.
Dread-
It's epic.
Dread 3D as well, the way they filmed it, it wasn't epic in scope and scenery. It was basically you're in a concrete fucking
They
monolith.
worked their budget well. That was
Yeah,
one of the massive
they
budget
did it
movies,
so
they can
fucking
find
well.
it.
They did. Yeah, no, I love that movie. And I'm glad they're going to be doing the second one. Urbane did such a good job as Dread as well. Like,
Well,
he was
if
so
Carl-
smug and he's just like he should have
Yeah.
been.
if Urban's
Yeah.
still Dread, that will make me very happy, because I was quite surprised after watching the remake of Red Dawn. I was like, oh no, why is he fucking Dread? And
It's
yeah,
funny though,
he
isn't it?
blew
When
my
you do
fucking
that,
balls
you
off.
just carry
So.
over from a movie to another one because you just
Yeah.
see how they're portrayed in one
Yeah,
movie.
it's
You
good.
think,
I just
"Oh."
got it on Blu-ray actually a little bit ago, and I was
Yeah, I
having a
did
good
as well.
conversation about it.
It's
I
weird
did as
over
well.
here, right? Dread's in the
Mm.
bargain bin in all the stores round by me. It's like a Blu-ray
It
that you can
sucks.
pick up for
It-
£5.
Yeah, I picked it up in CEX for £5, and I'm thinking, why? Because I love this movie, and
The
people I
depiction
speak
of Mega
to love
City's
this movie.
fantastic as well. You know, when it goes
Yeah,
from the cursed Earth.
But
And
it
it's
just
like
didn't seem
modern
to
America,
sell well.
but with because that's I mean like the Hall of Justice, but everyone expects the mega city to look like Blade Runner, don't they? Which to me was
pretty much.
well, no, you wouldn't be able to pull that off in a movie. So the fact that it just kind of looks like a decayed modern sort of America.
Well,
just worked
dystopian
totally for
future.
me.
Yeah.
Fuck
In the
yeah.
next one though, they work in a couple of other cities. That would be brilliant if they do make a reference to because what is it? There's the Irish city, which is Emerald Isles, where their guns fire potatoes because they haven't got any bullets.
Potato guns, yeah.
Then you've got two, haven't you? Then you've got Texas City. You've got East Meg 1. You've got Brexit. I'd love them to put some British judges in when they got the elongated helmets like Bobby's hats, and they wear capes.
Oh, that's
Because that's what you do.
Going back on the comics quickly, was there ever a comic of the Warriors?
No. No,
Yeah.
I
no,
don't
no.
think so.
Because I just had that in my head then for a second. I thought
I've
there
got
was a
it in my
comic of
head.
the
I know
Warriors.
what you're thinking. I don't know. If
It would
there's
make
an
sense
old
if they
school
did,
one.
but I don't think they did.
I think didn't one of the Image studios
see.
do something on it?
They did something like that. I'm pretty sure they did because
I get
love
confused
that.
with Image now because
I love that movie, and it's also one of my favourite games as well. But
Yeah.
I thought they had a comic book of it as well.
I'm sure either Top Cow, Image, one of those people did like a 4-issue miniseries, but it certainly wasn't a mainstream sort of
Nah.
They have.
company.
There's something. There's a movie adaptation comic that came out. I'm looking at it on eBay now. The covers look kind of cool.
How much?
It could
is
be
it?
horrible though. I don't know.
I'm almost slightly ashamed to admit that I've never seen it.
What, the Warriors?
Yeah,
Oh, come on, man. You gotta owe it to yourself. It's awesome.
it's in cash converters every week. Maybe I'll pick it up.
It's one of those
Oh, the
movies
same copy or
that,
different
it's one
copies?
of those movies that
No, it goes in and out all the time. So
it's one of those movies that initially could be written off as like an art house flick, but when you really get into it, it's just such an experience. And of course, Warriors come
Wow.
out to play.
How many bottles do you have there?
Wow. I
Too
drank
many.
3 bottles of water.
when is
Yeah,
Recycle Day in your neck of the woods, Scott?
fucking yesterday.
Never. He just has he built his whole house.
He's
is built
building a
with recycled
fort
bottles.
made of plastic.
And the pitch.
He's
Missed.
gonna have a house
And
next
again,
door.
Currently, he has enough for the
Oh,
portcullis
that was
only.
in.
Are you not a
And
fan
this
of
one.
tap? You're not a fan of
Scott.
tap water
Missed.
then, Scott?
Scott, you're doing it the wrong way. The
What?
way you have to throw stuff into the bin is you have to say, if I don't get this in, the entire world's going to end. Wait, one more time. That's how
Well,
you do
the
it.
world's end 2 out of 3 times then. Oh well. I'll have to pick them up in a minute.
You just killed off 2 of the multiverses.
Shit.
Are you not a fan of tap water then, Scott?
No.
No.
I'm a
Nothing
fucking
gold.
middle class
Look at the
pod. What
disgust
do you
in his voice.
expect?
No, who drinks tap water? Tap water is for the working class.
Exactly.
Oh. No.
Scott, when Scott runs
Tap
a
water, what do you
bath,
think I am,
he bathes
Paul?
in Evian.
I feel like scum now, drinking my tap water.
When I go to the hospital, I've got Perrier on the knee. Whatever.
Was it? Who was it? Was it
Fancy.
Tesco's who got caught that their bottled water was actually just tap water that they put through like a filter?
No,
That was
No, that was
Tiny.
Coke.
Dasani.
Oh, Tsani. Oh, that's the Coke one, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I did an image edit of this.
And their excuse for it was it's filtered tap water.
And it's cheaper than. Oh yeah, but what is it? It's cheaper than buying Britvic filters or something. I
Yeah.
don't know. Brita filters. Britvic is a soft.
Yeah,
one.
so basically it was £10 a bottle.
I drink tap water. I like the taste of chlorine.
I don't mind tap water, but if I can get away with it,
See?
I'll buy bottled water.
The RetroUnlim crew, we're grounded, man. We drink tap water. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, though, fucking drinking water is the best thing I've ever done. I didn't know you could get fucking high drinking water. Apparently you can.
You can?
Yeah,
You can what?
You drink enough
get
of
high
it.
drinking water, yeah.
How much do you have to drink?
The water.
You
If
can get water poisoning too.
yeah, you don't want to drink that
you
much.
wash all the salt out your body, don't you?
No,
Is
you
that
gotta-
the number one killer of
you
people
gotta
who
hit
take X?
right. the way I've been told is that if I hit my hydration level for 3 days, you feel fucking great on the 4th day, and they are damn right. Because this morning I woke up and I could take on the fucking world. I felt fucking awesome.
Who knew? Water. It's the new drug.
That's crazy.
Those crazy kids these days getting high on water. We're going to have an epidemic.
Yeah, we'll have to make it illegal.
Well, considering considering the amount of like Coke and all that stuff I used to drink beforehand, like 6 liters a day, you know, water is like, yeah.
Hang on. Ooh,
yeah.
6 liters. Jesus Christ, was your piss black?
At my worst, yeah. No, well, it was pretty much brown, yeah, but whatever.
I like Diet Coke, right? But on a very bad day for me, I won't even top 2 liters.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, I was.
That's a bad day. Normally I only drink 2 bottles.
That's why I had to quit, because it was like 6 liters a day, you know. That's just insane. And I wasn't doing any favours with myself. My sugar levels were all over the fucking place.
Well, Coca-Cola, like you.
Yeah, my teeth were fucked, you know. I thought, you know, time to cut it, you know, knock it on the head. Drink beer, of course, but...
Oh, yeah, but that's because beer's good for you. Beer's got vitamins and shit in it. By the way, Carling, if you would like to sponsor me...
I said that earlier in the comments about when we were talking about sponsorships and shit. I said, I don't want to be sponsored, I'd rather be a hobbyist, but if Captain Morgan want to sponsor me, I'm your guy.
I either want to be sponsored by Carling or Golden Wonder Ringos.
This is a very good question. If you were sponsored by anybody, who would it be?
Me, Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Only because you want your face in the bottle.
No, it's because I drink like tons of it.
Yeah. He wants his face on the bottle next to Dynamo. You could be twins.
Pepsi's good. I like the retro Pepsi.
I like Pepsi Max.
I like it when they still used to use sugar instead of
Maximum
glucose
taste.
Corn syrup.
fructose.
Allegedly no sugar.
Oh.
I have an original
Better with
1983
sugar.
Pepsi can.
I don't know if I.
There you go.
How cool is that?
Classic Pepsi.
Oh, cool.
And look, it's actually from the game.
I want to be
This is gonna make me
sponsored by
sound old.
Arnold.
Tin Can Alley Action Alley. Does anyone remember that?
Yeah.
This is a can from it. When they used to have 2 ring pulls on the top. Do you remember?
I remember the can from Golden Child. When he touches the can and it starts tap dancing.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Golden Child.
My uncle used to have one of those.
What would I be sponsored
What, a golden child?
Yes, he was the golden child.
Was he a deity?
Yeah, that was with Eddie Murphy, right?
Back when Eddie Murphy was still cool and didn't make kids movies.
It's pretty ridiculous.
Doesn't
I
he
know my
shoot?
favourite Eddie Murphy movie is Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't get enough of that.
Oh,
I think
but
that's
it's
my
it's close to that in Trading Places.
I tell you what, I
Love Trading Places.
I don't know if this is a guilty pleasure, but every time I play GTA, I always put it on the Funk channel, and it's got one of his tunes Party All the Time. I fucking
Eddie
love
Murphy.
that. I love that tune. I can't get enough of it. It's like, you know what? I should be listening to Channel X, the stuff I'm into, bit of punk rock, whatever. I was like, no, Party All the Time, all the time.
You put a
in
banana
GTA.
in your tailpipe.
Yeah, no.
Hello, my name is
awesome.
Serge. That's the best bit in the movie when he goes,
Yeah.
hello, my name is Serge. Would you like it with the lemon twist?
Isn't Katie Price's song in GTA 5? Jordan?
No, I don't think so. I hope not.
I was just chuffed that
it is,
Convoy
isn't it?
was in there.
Yeah, that is awesome as well. It's one of those like epic moments in gaming when I did a mission where I had to get into a lorry and drive away. It was one of the Mars missions.
When you did it, were you just playing Smokey and the Bandit in your head over and over again?
Straight away,
The
but
tip.
no, when Convoy come on, here's a big old convoy. I was like, this is so fucking
I love that
epic.
movie so much.
I'm driving down the road in this fucking semi, and that music's playing. It's like, that is just awesome. You can't top that.
I'm sure I've said it before, but you know, and not they shouldn't screw it up like they did with the Dukes of Hazzard games. But if I could have and get everyone, well, they can't get one of them back because he's dead. They could get Burt Reynolds, but yeah, I want a Smokey and the Bandit movie game voiced by Burt Reynolds. Oh, that would be amazing.
That'd be cool.
Especially
That would be cool.
Smokey and the Bandit 2 when you got the truck bit. Where they're just smashing all the police cars. Isn't his brother, Buford T. Justice's brother in Smokey and the Bandit 2, called Gaylord?
I think so, yeah.
We've got some...
Junior, when we get home, remind me to smack your mama in the mouth.
What?
Look at Scott, he's got the move.
Copyright strike!
That's copyright.
You've only got one.
Alright.
My girl wants to party all the time, party all the time.
Wicked.
We've got some interesting chat about tap water here. Jesus is the tree of life says, tap water, council pop. I used to drink water in the pub. Always pull on a pint of water. It really does wake you up. Everything sparkles. Water goggles, sponsored by Space Raiders.
That's what happens when you get high on water, kid, you babble.
And the best theme of all time. Yeah. Who wants to drive fast right now?
Have you heard the who covered it?
And copyright strike.
Yeah, Scott doesn't care, but then in Scott's defence, you know, the RetroUnlim live channel's not his.
I will not endorse any copyrights.
There's a really, really good cover of it, isn't there?
Oh yeah, there is. Oh shit. I know.
Shit.
Mr. Bungle did one, didn't he?
Oh, I remember. I forgot all about Mr. Bungle.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Bungle did one. Because they also did the theme
That's
as well.
Mike Patton, right?
Yeah.
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 It's one of his
happened
many
to him?
side projects.
Well, it was a side project, you know.
Yeah. He has so many of them though.
Yeah, well, you know, after Faith No More went all shitty, you know, he did like 15 different side projects.
The real thing. Epic.
Oh, yeah.
You
Sorry?
two. You two again.
The thing is, as well, I've got a guilty pleasure as well. I love Euro Truck Simulator 2 on the PC. And I've got two tunes. I got two tunes on the soundtrack. That's Smoking a Bandit theme and Convoy, because that's all you fucking need. It's awesome. I don't know why I love that game so much, but it's just like I can't stop playing it.
It's bad. It's so bad it's good, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just it's like
There's nothing bad about Convoy and Smoking the Bandit. To my mind, two of the greatest theatrical masterpieces in the world, and the fact that they were passed over for Oscars to this day still pisses me off.
Maybe it's part of my fatty genes that I always wanted to be a trucker or something, so, you know, that game sort of appeals to me.
That's awesome.
I only see you as a trucker, Scott. Put your arm out the window like that. Pete and Pete style.
Yeah.
Waiting for people to go across the crossing in the road, and when they're halfway through, just go, making them soil their undies. Oh.
I'd get the shit kicked out of me if I was in the LA riots, but that's a bit of a pull.
Random. Excuse me for a second, I have to go tinkle. I was going to say slash, but then I thought I'd better be polite because there's a lady in the room.
No, you could say sparkle. Sparkle.
Sprinkle. If you sprinkle when you tinkle, be sweet and wipe the seat.
Sparkle. Fuck yeah! Sparkle.
What?
Sparkle.
That's another obscure reference that probably about 5 people
Nostalgia
get.
critic.
Oh,
Thank
it sounds like off My Little Pony or something.
Nope. It's from fucking
Yep.
Nostalgia Critic. You just yep me. No.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Yes.
You've been watching Archer.
Fuck yeah, sparkle.
That's where I got it from, fucking Archer. I watch Archer for a little while. Next thing you know, every reply I get is yep or nope.
Yep.
No, that's as far as my vocabulary stretches, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, Wiganite, I forgot.
What?
What? Yeah.
No.
No.
Yeah.
That's the Wigan Arnold. Who killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age!
Wigan Arnold. Oh yes, I'm having that on my channel. The Wigan Arnold.
The Wiganator.
Oh dear.
Villa.
I was going to start up a new channel called The Northern Bastard.
You're trying to get that sweet tooth fat bastard's money, are you?
No, it was a long time before then. It was based on a guy who's from Wigan, actually, a comedian. He's fairly popular on YouTube. He's called the Wigan Joker. You'd never have heard of him outside of Wigan. But I was thinking of ripping him off and doing a similar thing, where I'd wear a flat cap. A northern bastard.
Flat caps are cool, even if you're not northern.
Yes, as Half-Bits will attest.
We'll wear them backwards.
If Half-Bit can rock one and get away with it, so
Yeah.
Bring back the flat cap.
They were big in the 90s amongst clubbers, as I recall.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, backwards.
Where in Canada?
What?
Where's Wigan? Where?
Wigan, in England, is
It's
a back-and-bound shithole.
Yeah, it's somewhere...
Oh, you lost last night, didn't you, Harry?
Yes, it's somewhere down the back of Manchester's pants. That's a good way of describing Wigan. Yes, we did.
But you're still going through, though, aren't you?
Hopefully, yes. There's a good
Wigan
chance.
is twinned with sucks.
Is it dependent upon someone else?
I'll take you.
Well, if we win our next game, then there's a likelihood that we will go through because it's likely that Rubin Kazan will beat
Welcome
Maribor.
to Midnight Football Talk.
Yes, football chat. By the way, if anybody wants to start up a football podcast or a football chat thing, let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, I'll be the colour commentary.
I don't like football, so I'll leave that to
I
you
heard
guys.
that you were a wanker like that.
All day and all night long.
Oh,
mate.
Joshy. I wrestled Eddie Guerrero. I am
slightly disappointed, and therefore you won't be on mine and Harry's football podcast. So, Harry, we've it worked out yet? If you do a podcast with me, you'll get a massive amount of thumbs down. This isn't video games. I didn't sign on for this.
Oh, no wonder I get fucking thumbs down, because I'm guilty by association then,
Yeah.
I'm
Fucking
gonna ask you
utter
guys,
nonsense.
Like your little
Did you
troll
watch it,
on the MJ
Michael?
video.
Sorry?
Like your little troll on, on your MJ video.
Swat that bloke was.
Yeah, he said, oh...
I thought my comment was...
I did my very first podcast. I wanted some feedback, so I said, please leave some feedback. Not, it's fucking shit. That wasn't exactly what I was looking for. Then I went
on a moralistic tirade because I did
then
a
I went onto
gameplay
your
of
video.
Moonwalker.
Yeah, then I went on to your video, checked out Moonwalker, and then I saw him again. I thought, oh yeah, alright, whatever, troll.
I think Smooth MJ handed him his ass on a plate.
It was like, oh yeah, he's a fucking kiddie fiddler and blah blah blah. I was like, oh, fuck off. Really?
Did you see what I responded to him? I was tactful. I said, I'm sorry, but I thought this was a video game video. A gameplay of Moonwalker, if you will.
Yeah.
Oh, the worst one, I had a friend of mine who got their YouTube channel taken down because of trolls. Because they were all expecting... We did a review of the Wolverine movie.
Yeah, I remember you saying. Oh,
Yeah.
and they just said it, and people accused him of posting the movie up, didn't they, or something?
No, because we didn't post the movie up, they were expecting
that's
the movie.
right.
They gave
Yes.
it... They reported the video, and then
Where
YouTube
is
took the whole
Wigan?
channel down.
Oh my god. That's so stupid. That's like saying anybody can.
Do that again, Scott.
Well, RetroUnlim just put a comment saying if you ask where Wigan is in Siri, it won't know where it is. Okay, here we go again. Where is Wigan?
Here is what I found.
That is the right answer. Fucking hell, Siri, you got it right for
Yes,
once.
congratulations.
Ask him where his, Ooh. How
Where in time is Carmen San Diego?
Where in time is Carmen San Diego? On the Mega Drive.
Alright, here's what I got.
Huh, the Wikipedia page of the game. Fucking hell, he's on fire today.
Oh, jeez.
Jesus.
Ooh.
Ask
What's
him where
going
the
on?
Somerset is.
Siri is actually working. Fuck. It's the
Siri's getting
21st century.
smarter.
Ask him what... Alright, Scott,
Oh,
ask him
wow.
what the best Back to the Future is.
Ah, yes, this
Do
would
it.
be a good one. Hang on.
No. What the best Back to the Future sequel? 2 or 3?
What is the best Back to the Future movie?
Here's 3 films matching Back to the Future.
Ah, you pass.
Oh, he's on the
I'm not a
fence.
fan.
Oh no, hey, he said he sorted it by quality. Right. On Rotten Tomatoes, which is this pulled from, 96% for Back to the Future, 73% for Part 3, and
Yes!
64% for Part 2.
Told you I was on the money. 3 is better than 2.
Hmm.
And Tinterwebs confirms
Part
it.
3 wasn't very good though. Part 2 all the way.
Thank you, Siri. That was the Siri hour. There we go.
Yes, well done, Siri. Well done. Very, very well done.
What?
Can you literally ask it anything?
Yeah.
Ask it who would win in a fight between Superman and Lobo.
Okay.
This is going to be
I could do
good
this.
tonight,
We should do a
isn't it?
podcast about this.
Who will win in a fight between Superman and Lobo?
Okay, give me a moment. I found this on the web.
Oh, really?
It's about Batman and Superman. You lose, Siri.
Oh, I broke it.
Fail. Well, that was fun. Put a comment in the comment below, guys, if you want me to ask Siri.
Yes.
a stupid
Yes,
question.
please. Yes, please.
Oh,
Well, we've got some
Windows
comments.
8. Oh,
We've got some
sorry.
comments regarding
Windows
Wigan
8
here.
keeps screwing this up.
We've got some comments regarding Wigan here. Jesus is the Tree of Life says, didn't the Verve come from Wigan? Yes, they did.
That's not a claim to fame.
Yes. And Horatio Van Basten says, Wigan, home of the World Pie Eating Championship, which I have won for 5 years in a row.
Is that because he's been the only contestant?
Yes. Well, actually, there's quite a few contestants.
He's like, just happens
Is
in his
it?
house.
In all seriousness, though, is it actually the home of the pie eating company?
Yes, it's in, I think it's called Harry's Bar in Wigan Town Centre.
I didn't know you owned a bar.
Yes. It's named after me
Oh,
and my
wow.
pie
It's
eating
got a
exploits.
Ooh. We have a surprise guest. We have a new challenger arriving very soon. Might be like last week when we waited for a damn hour and no one showed up.
Oh, who's that? Nobody.
Go fuck yourself. Come in.
I've just for me, I don't want to be boring about football again, but ask it who's better, Cristiano Ronaldo or Lionel Messi.
It'll say Messi, surely.
It should, if everything's right with the
Who
galaxy.
is the
it
better
should.
footballer? Lawn Boys post 1975 or Messi?
Lawn boy.
I think I know the answer.
I couldn't find any information about Lionel Messi.
Hey, that makes me the better footballer.
Ah, alright then. This would be a good one. Lawn Boys post 1975.
A YouTuber
Sorry,
who's on the round.
Scott, my knowledge of sports history is limited. Okay,
See?
I found this on the web.
You fucked up, Siri.
He's found
Because you just told me I'm a better footballer than Lionel Messi.
Lawn Boy's entry on Statsbase. Soccer Statsbase.
You're getting there. You're getting there. A few more searches and,
Yeah.
and Siri
Now
will
I'd like to
acknowledge you.
announce that I will be leaving Barcelona at the end of the season to sign for Liverpool.
Scott, ask him which is better. Yakuri Panic Escalation or One Chambara?
Isn't it Unichambara though?
What is better, Onichambara or Yukari Panic Escalation? Please say Onichambara.
Let me think about that.
You
My
think
web
about
search turned this up.
No.
Let me think about that, because I
About
have no
panic.
clue, because I'm a
What
computer.
about fucking panic attacks? Yeah, you lose, Siri.
I got one. Don't ask it a question. You have to word it like this, Scott. You just have to
Yeah.
say sweets or crisps.
Sweets or crisps?
Okay, I found this on the web.
Stop looking at the web. Actually, give me some answers, you fucking ignorant twat.
I would love if Siri just came back and said, "You are an ignorant twat, Scott."
Yeah. It's like, oh my god, the machines have evolved.
Look who's talking, you
It's
fat bastard.
Skynet.
All right, but I mean, just for me, I know it's not going to be able to answer it, but it's worth a try. You know, seeing as I am the greatest footballer in the world, just ask it, why did Battlestar Galactica become shit after season 3?
Why did Battlestar Galactica become shit after season 3? Wasn't it shit before season 3?
Checking on that. My web search turned this up.
Just the Wikipedia page. And then season 3 saying it was a bold move of part of the producers to think the show take it into a new direction. But albeit it failed. There you go.
Scott, we have a request for Siri from the chat.
What?
Who is better, Rangers or Celtic?
Ooh!
Oh.
Who is better, Ranger? Oh, fuck.
Here are the current standings for the Rangers.
Oh, the Rangers as in...
Queen's Park
fucking-
Rangers.
No, as in the hockey Rangers. Oh. I didn't realise I could do that. Shit, I've been wanting to know how the Devils are doing.
Oh,
And
well,
they're
learning
doing-
so much this evening.
and the NJ Devils are not doing too well. Oh well. Anyway,
Go on, Dave.
fuck. What was the question again? Oh, that's it.
Rangers, which is better?
Who,
Rangers
who
or
is the who is the greatest hockey player of all time? Maurice Richard or Wayne Gretzky?
Wayne Gretzky.
Sacrilegious.
What, you got a bet on the
That's
Canadians?
Sacrilegious.
Who is better, Rangers or Celtic?
That's not how you say Wayne Gretzky.
Since Celtic and Rangers play for 2 different leagues, I guess you'd have to say they're incomparable.
Oh, he's been asked that before, hasn't he?
Go on there, Siri, you gorgeous machine. You.
Here's an important one, Scott.
How awesome is Wayne Gretzky? Thank you. Give me the answer.
I think you should ask Siri the biggest question known to man.
Okay, didn't work. All right, what?
Can a machine make love to a human? That's what it says.
Yes.
Can a
I'd
machine
like
make
to do it
love to a
right now.
human?
Let's do it right now.
Who? Me?
What the fuck?
Brilliant.
Oh.
What's the question from Hitchhikers?
Scott,
I
ask
want
him.
to think of buying you a USB port.
I'm Siri. But enough about me. How can I help you?
Well, you just answered him.
I
Ask
want to
Siri.
rim your home button.
Oh.
I don't know what you mean by. I want to rip your home button. Let's search for it.
You
Oh.
can search for it at the bottom, the sexy phone I'm holding. I would love to rip your
All right,
nipples
all right.
off.
Yeah, too much stuff, Scott.
Come on.
My web search turned this up.
What?
Oh, don't look, you'll go blind.
Okay.
Erika,
No.
Not quite what you were
before
looking
Scott
for.
starts going blind, what was your one?
What was the
Mine?
question? What was the answer in Hitchhikers?
Ask
Was it...
Siri to make you a sandwich.
Okay, yeah, go on then.
Make me a sandwich.
Make me a sandwich, you cunt.
Oh. I think you hurt his feelings.
He's currently making you a
Thinking
sandwich.
about it.
Thank you.
I found 2 sandwich restaurants named Bloomer's Sandwich Bar a short while from you.
No, what? No.
Basically, he's saying make your own
You
damn
make
sandwich.
it.
Yeah,
You talk dirty to it, and then
A sandwich bar called Bloomers. I'm not going there.
So now we know that Siri doesn't mind you
Tastes
talking
like ass.
dirty to it, but it gets offended if you ask it to make the sandwich.
I can't believe it paused for that long.
RetroUnlim asks, ask Siri, who is Steve Benway?
Ooh.
Oh, come on. Everyone should know this. Who is Steve Benway? You better get the answer right, Siri.
Did you mean Steve Trimmer?
Who?
Benway.
I don't know what you mean by Benway.
Don't argue me,
stutter.
Don't
Me thinks
argue
he's a
me, you
whip-hop.
electronic fuckhead.
Did you mean Steve Trimmer?
He's very
Benway.
adamant to promote this
fucking
Steve Trimmer,
Benway,
isn't
you
he?
cock. It's one of my friends.
Here's the contact info for Steve Trimmer.
Oh,
He's practically endorsing
I
him.
think he wants me to call my friend.
Ask
but
him-
I don't think I
ask
will.
him,
It's going to be at work in
Scott.
4 hours.
Ask him why Optimus Prime had to die.
this is good tonight.
You have to describe it. You have to describe the Optimus, the Transformers.
Why did Optimus Prime had to die?
Because he
In
sucked.
your own time, Siri.
Because he sucked.
I think I broke it again. Or was your
Okay.
battery gone flat?
No. Why did fuck.
Does Charlie Sheen have
There's
tiger
no
blood?
need for profanity.
Well, that's the first time
Well, fuck
said
you.
that.
Whoa, Scott, that seems uncalled for.
Oh, what?
What is this? It's like Cleverbot.
Blow me, you fucking dick shit. Bastard. Fuck me, fuck. Sound like Andrew Videogame, nerd.
I couldn't find you fucking dick shit bastard. Fuck me, fucking your music.
Right,
It's like
Scott,
play-
massive,
it's like
massive,
playing with the
massive
Amiga again.
tirade now, right? Scott,
so
seriously,
good.
go on an absolutely
Wow.
massive F-bomb tirade on it.
That's hilarious.
Okay.
Too much fun.
Shit balls, dick licking cock bag, fuck, ass, twat, fuck, shit bastard.
Yep, we're very mature, are we?
Scott, your language.
Right, Scott, here's the most important question. Console snob or Harry Yack?
Ooh.
Harry Yack sucks.
No comment.
Thank you.
Can we play... hang on, I got an idea. Can we play my theme tune without getting a copyright strike? Because it's my theme tune.
Yep.
Play my theme tune to it.
Oh, it's going to be awkward. Hang on.
Oh, this will be interesting.
I just
Right,
want to
hang
be recognised. Validate me. Can I get that on the app? On this, that's an iPhone app, right? Can I get it on the Windows phone?
It's probably got something like that.
It's built in to the iPhones, probably not.
I don't want to use it for anything real. I just want to do what
I know
Scott's done.
Google had one for Android, and it was fucking even worse.
We've got
Scott.
loads more requests
What?
here. for
Mind your
Siri.
language.
Shut up.
You have been told.
Blow me. Oh, sorry. No,
Scott,
bad language.
What's your language? Oh,
No,
this
actually,
is
not
on
going to blow
TV.
you,
Ask it
Scott.
why Twilight is shit.
Hang on. I'm going to try and Siri this up right now.
I am not going to dignify that with an answer.
Right.
Your
here we
Siri
go.
sounded Jamaican.
Here we go.
Hello, kitty.
Oh, fuck.
I blush if I...
Goddamn sexy biscuit intros.
Sorry about that.
I don't know how to...
Shut up, Siri.
Yes.
It was very tense. Just pick an early video, then there won't be any intros.
No, it's not having any of that.
Aw, no one loves me.
Right, pop off fizzy juice.
No, I can't put my headset on. I'm not redoing it. Ah! So weird. I can hear 2 days in one go. That was weird. Ah, that's a good one, RetroUnlim. What is Womb Raider?
Looking.
Oh.
The answer is David Bowie.
Well, David Bowie's a Womb Raider, let's be honest, 'cause he has got a giant fucking dick. Allegedly.
Well, no, he has. Look at fucking Labyrinth. The
Yeah.
entire movie's an advert for his schlong.
Oh, that's fun with that. Right.
DeLorean, good, bad, discuss.
Oh no.
Back to the Future DeLorean, yes, but real life DeLorean sucks.
I'll have one for free. I'll be honest.
Oh yeah,
There we go, people. There's the perfect birthday gift for Dave.
there's no flux
Christmas gift,
capacitor.
sorry.
What's the point?
Everyone have a whip around and buy me a DeLorean. And then for my birthday next year, you can buy me all the bits to glue onto it to make it look like the one from Back to the
To
Future.
buy the lightning to make it go back to the past.
Is your cat trying to punch you in the face?
Oh, it's that time of the night again. Isn't that cat video minute?
I love cats. Cats are cute.
Hmm.
It's not
The
actually
most
the.
famous cat is the cat.
I like
Smooth
cats,
Smooth
apart from when
videos.
they poop in my garden and I don't own
Let's
them.
see if I can get mine.
Not
Oh no,
actually
she's upset now.
Hmm.
Like,
That's
yeah,
probably
she's not
because she
happy.
knows she's not the first cat to
Or
appear on
fizzy
this.
juice.
She's giving me the look.
Okay, I found this on the web.
What is it? It's a picture of monkey spaz.
No.
If you say I am brew into it, a picture of monkey spaz comes up.
I am
Bruce.
Okay, I found this.
What is it?
I am Brew.
Oh.
It likes Wikipedia, that's all I'm going to say. Anyway.
Ask it Connor McLeod or Duncan McLeod.
And is he here to help you?
Nope. He's here to make really bad movies.
Oh, I got a good one.
What?
You ready?
What?
Yeah. SAS or Navy SEALs?
SAS? Oh, fuck
No,
you.
actually no, because Navy SEALs would be SBS. So we'll have to go SAS or Delta Force. Who is the better?
SAS or Delta Force?
Here's what I found on the web.
I'm probably going to get fucking raided right now for doing that, but whatever. The Rainbow Six be busting through my window right now.
Get your big hands on the floor!
Fucking, yeah, stick that G18 in my face.
Did it not give us an answer?
Nope.
I guess that's
Okay, I should probably get going.
Alright.
Okay, thank you for joining us tonight, Erika. It's been
Yeah,
fantastic to have you
absolutely.
on.
That
Very
was
nice
really
to-
fun. That was really
Very
fun.
nice to meet
One
you.
last request. Tell Siri I love you, and let's see what he says, and then I'll go.
I love you.
I know, Scott.
Alright,
Oh.
fucking.
You
I
apparently,
love you.
He's blushing.
apparently you have to buy it.
Can't.
You can't.
Oh, you know why? You have to buy it dinner first.
Oh, that's so sad.
Alright. What do you want from me? Do you want a top up?
Okay, thanks guys. That was really fun.
Goodbye.
Have a good
Nice
night.
to meet you.
Have a good night, Erika.
Bye.
Good night.
And no, the ugly for.
I think he's talking about you.
What was that? I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
that's a
I don't
Simpsons
answer-
quote. What was
Sorry,
it?
I
That was a
answered that
Simpsons quote,
ugly.
wasn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Never mind.
I think he's talking about you.
Well, pretty much everything. Pretty much everything's a Simpsons quote, isn't it?
Yeah. Simpsons did it. No, that was the thing I was going to say about the Family Guy I watched last night when it made me piss my pants when Peter goes to the door and he's about to go out and then he stands there, looks out the window and won't move. And Lois goes, Peter, are you alright? And he goes, there's teenagers out there in skinny jeans. I'm just going to wait a few minutes.
What have you got as your picture, Harry?
That's the Iron Brew Cuckoo from a few years ago.
Mascot.
Yeah, a few years ago, about 2004.
Well, they struck out on that one.
Didn't the advert get banned?
Probably because of the freaking butt ugly chicken.
Give kids nightmares.
That actually does look like James there, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I feel, yeah,
Doodle and
I
do.
particularly like the way he's blue, like James as well.
That's his day job
Yeah.
in his office. Bring it on!
Aye.
Which would be your day job. Schwarzenegger impersonator extraordinaire. I'm surprised a radio station, like a lesser radio station, but still a radio station, hasn't approached you to do like the jingles for them.
Jingle bell.
Jingles.
You know, like when they have a competition, like, well, I was going to say GWR, but it's not GWR anymore, it's Heart.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock.
Jingle all the way.
You got to release a Christmas album now, just you singing
Yeah,
this fucking...
Christmas single, I demand it.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
You know, it'd be hilarious to start singing there like, it's just another manic Monday.
Wish it was Sunday.
Get
Don't
on
know
the
any more
full
words.
Get him singing all the hits, you know.
Arnold
Smoking,
Schwarzenegger sings the hits.
the Smoking the Bandit theme. Yeah,
They're
he's
actually-
bowing down.
Right, there is actually an Arnold album, a workout album, where it's
Really?
basically a load of songs, and he just shouts out encouraging things over the top of it to motivate you to exercise.
Let's get physical and fall in love.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's move to Miles.
Do the
Right.
line, Harry, do the line from Working Out. You remember when I told you a few streams ago where he insults Lou Ferrigno?
How does that go?
When he goes, what was it he says to him? When he snowed, oh, hey everyone, it's Lou Ferrigno's birthday. Let's all sing happy birthday for Lou Ferrigno. And then sing happy birthday.
Let's all sing happy birthday for Lou Ferrigno. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
I think
Take out the papers and the trash. Or you will get those in the cash. We'll
think-
scrub that kitchen floor.
I
You
think
ain't
I'm
gonna
right.
rock and roll no more. Yeah, don't talk back.
Talk back.
I think you should sing Don't Look Back in Anger now.
I think
Inside the eye of your mind. Don't
Well,
you
man,
mind.
love the woman.
They used to play.
You can't love anybody else.
with Harry, I think I unleashed this demon on everybody because he did that one time. I think one of the first podcasts, and I just fucking cried laughing.
That's because
So
it's
since then, he just does it to make me laugh. Yeah.
What's that?
The
Arnold
Arnold
impressions.
impression. Yeah. Oh, that was right because on your Skype you had a picture of Arnold. So I
Oh,
started
yes.
doing it, and then you started doing it, and your impression was way better than mine.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Oh dear. In jokes. So
That's
that's
the
the
best joke. Well, I can't spell fest.
that's the in joke of that's the origin of the biggest in joke on the flipping Retro and Lim podcast.
It's
Oh, well.
it's a fantastic high quality stream. I'll have you know. I listen to it on a regular basis.
Yes, but that's
Actually-
only because you participate in it.
Beat me to the pun. No, seriously though, it's a brilliant gift being able to do such an accurate impersonation of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I hope you're being tongue-in-cheek there. It's not that accurate.
It is compared to mine. I sound like fucking Boggy from Only Fools and not Only Fools and Horses. Last of Summer Wine. That's as close as mine gets.
Nah.
I'm just trying to think of movie quotes that need to be Arnold Schwarzenegger, and then I can't talk properly.
You say them, and I'll repeat them for you.
You hum it. Sorry, young one's quote there. You hum it, and I'll
to
smash
be.
your face in.
Not to
You
be.
hum it. You hum it, and I'll smash your face in.
Yeah. No, you gotta do the one from Last Action Hero. What Mike just said. To be or not to be. Not to be.
To be on
I need to buy that. I watched it on YouTube the other day, but I want to buy it so I can watch
Claudius.
it. Can you get it and
You killed my father. Big mistake.
I'm the famous comedian Arnold Braunschweiger.
Schweiger.
No sequel for you.
Okay, look up some Arnold quotes and I'll say them.
everybody get to the chopper?
You don't need to. Though. Most of us grew up watching his fucking movies.
Talk
Yeah.
to the hand.
Fuck you, asshole.
I'll set
When
you
I
up.
said I was
Hey,
gonna-
buddy, what you got in there? A dead cat?
I can't remember that one.
Harry? No, that's what the bloke says when Arnie's just about to cut his eye out. Remember?
Oh yeah. The one I'm thinking of right now is when I said I was gonna kill you last. Yeah, that's right, man. You did.
I lied.
lied.
Hey, what's that piece of shit doing on the floor? He says he lives there.
Get down.
I thought somebody entered then.
That's what
I
she
thought
said.
somebody entered the call.
That's what she said.
Yes, but it's just them notifying me there's an hour left. Right, we're supposed to be having a special guest on very soon, which is why we're stretching this out. So
We're not
okay,
stretching.
yeah.
This is high quality entertainment.
Don't
Yeah.
talk back.
Yackety yak.
All right then, Harry. Why don't you
Oh,
do
I got
some
one for you,
Duke Nukem
Harry.
quotes
Oh, sorry,
as Harry
carry on,
Yack. Do some Duke Nukem quotes as Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'm all woman.
I'm all woman.
I got one for you. I want you to do some Anchorman quotes.
Go ahead.
I
Kind of
love
a big
Scotch.
deal.
Scotchy, Scotch, Scotch. Here it comes now. Down into my belly.
Scotty, Scotch. Now it goes down into my belly. Look out, stomach, here it comes.
I just how good is that? A recommendation for a movie. Just that tiny little bit there just made me think I'm gonna watch Anchorman before I go to bed tonight.
Right, here are
When's the
some
sequel out?
real... What? Anchorman.
When's the sequel to Anchorman out? Is
It's
it
called
November?
Blankety
November?
Blankerman. It's called Blankety Blankerman, and it stars... what's his name? That O'Grady bloke.
Well, I only saw Anchorman recently, and I now realise how fucking funny that film
It's
is.
brilliant. More
It's
movies should
so
be set
funny.
in chauvinistic 70s land. Not because I'm a chauvinist, but as piss take as it
Well, the
is, it's
only
actually
thing-
quite accurate.
The only thing I've seen of Will Ferrell before that was when he was in James and Bob Strike Back. I didn't really watch any of his
Will
movies.
Ferrell's a legend.
But now,
Yeah, he is.
watching the Anchorman, oh
Please
man, I'll just
say you've
fucking
seen
stitches.
Step Brothers.
Oh, I have.
I'm
That's
teabagging
hilarious.
your drum set. Well, technically, my drum set's a dude, so that makes you gay.
Liberty.
He's got the. They put the other thing is Scott. They put in a. He's got like prosthetic balls that he's He's got a Chewbacca mask. His looks better than mine. The thing is, they're right though.
Dad, can we have bunk beds?
Man, when you were singing that, you looked totally looked like a unicorn for a second. Doesn't he make him lick White Dog? It's been a while since I've seen it.
I need to catch up on some of these fucking movies because I was watching Anchorman. You know,
All this stuff, this Jeopardy stuff in Saturday Night Live is just. I know it's not to everyone's taste, but it just makes me cry.
Come on, go ladder.
20th. Smooth MJ says 20th of December, Anchorman 2 release.
And he's kind of a big deal.
We should all go. Screw going to a retro gaming fair or whatever. We should all meet up and go and see Anchorman 2. Granted, we won't be able to film any of it.
Well, we could film like perceptions afterwards. Basically,
that's all right.
Have each and every one of us just stand there on cam.
Now, I would like to suggest, purely for ease, that you all come and see it in my neck of the woods. How far away is Wigan? Oh, man. Oh, that's a lot of work. Scott, where are you located?
South Oxfordshire. So it's only about, say, a 2-3 hour trip.
That's more doable for you at least to come to me.
On the train,
Michael,
anyway.
where are you located?
I'm located in South London.
Oh, there you go. Well, sorry, everyone else. It's basically going to be me and Michael. That was doable.
Yeah, but don't forget, everything's expensive in London. Everything's dirt cheap here in Wigan.
I'll tell you what, though.
Michael, if you put me up for the night, I will come and meet you, and we will go and see Anchorman and do a video about our thoughts about it afterwards.
Well, we could do, but unfortunately, we don't have a cinema.
In Wigan.
I lie. We do have one, and they're thinking about.
The fucking screen's kicked in.
Well, when you see the screen, that stupid little thing that says, "Are you still there?"
Yes. That happened to me earlier.
Obviously, that annoys me because it's like, well, obviously, you've not realised that if we're using Google Hangouts, possibly it might go on slightly longer than normal. So, chill, Google, chill. It's bad enough that everyone's going to get a copyright strike on November the 18th. I wonder how many channels. I should say this. Touch wood. I wonder how many channels get toasted on November the 18th.
What's happening then?
That's when their copyright policing goes absolutely batshit crazy.
Saying that, after running my mouth tonight, if I get shut down, that's going to be proper egg on my fucking
Why are
face.
they going to go nuts on November 18th? I don't understand.
They've announced that their copyright policing gets basically ramped up.
Then that means they're going to be shutting down every single channel on Machinima, including Machinima.
Yeah, but that's no loss. Because I was talking to Steve Benway about it last night. Even Steve Benway's he's cold. I think he's cold about. I hope he doesn't mind me saying this, but I cold loads. He's cold, and his videos to me, it's very well put together, and you can tell that he thinks about what he can and can't do. And I think he's taken sort of 100 down.
Really?
Yes.
I thought Steve was really conscious about that.
But as he said, and this is why I took 2 of my intros down, and they're both cool because I've asked Grubgun to do another one. But this is just me being paranoid, but you don't know because obviously my channel's 3 years old. I don't want to lose it. I put a lot of work into it.
Yeah.
His intro was brilliant, and he was totally cool about it. But then you would expect that from Grubgun because the guy's so laid back, you feel like you need to poke him with a stick to wake him up. And he leans in front of a Spice World, doesn't he? He goes, Spice World. Fuck, I mean, sexy biscuits.
Yeah.
So he's going to do another one. I've kept the video and I've taken it down, but so I'll re-edit it when he does it. But yeah, it's I don't know what they're doing on it. Maybe they've been leaned on by movie companies. Maybe they've been, because let's be honest, even I'm still surprised the amount of stuff on here that you think, why is this tiny little channel with 15 subscribers got away with having Armageddon on it for 5 years?
Yeah.
Which don't get me wrong, I like because I was bored and I watched it on my Wii U handset. But
speaking of Nintendo, I've just gone to my copyright notices page and I've noticed a new one, and it's on my Super Mario Challenge video, and it says
Stupid Mario.
Nintendo Super Mario Brothers BGM sound recording administered by Nintendo. Should I acknowledge it or dispute it? Sorry?
Ooh.
Acknowledge it.
Hang on, let me check then, because I've got loads of Nintendo videos up, and my voice cracked there. I don't know why.
No, the thing is, it's mostly because of chiptunes. They are very, now that chiptune is quite popular, they, quite a lot of fake companies put false flags on them. But even now, the major companies like Sega and Nintendo are now starting to clamp on the copyrights of them as well now.
And also, the Austria Philharmonic Orchestra are clamping down on me as well. Unfortunately, I used some of their copyrighted content, and I thought it was public domain.
To go fuck themselves in Arnie Vision.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. But yeah, I Right,
I'm just
I'll be
trying to
honest
find
with
my
you.
Wii Super Mario Bros. Thing. 'Cause
When it comes
Wii
to
U,
when it comes to Grub Gun, I didn't really get his channel that much. I watched a few of his videos.
it's just
But
massively, and it's not put on. It's just massively deadpan. It's brilliant.
Yeah, I know. That's what I wasn't on board with at the time. But when I watched his Halloween special when he's playing Fatal Frame, or whatever it's called on the Wii, I think it's Fatal Frame. It's on the PS2. Oh my god, I just cried laughing throughout the whole of it. It was just so funny. Yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there.
Man, I didn't do it that long ago, did I? I do like the fact that pointless board videos you do that surprise you that they get the views they do. I can't believe my England vs Germany penalty shootout is on the views it is. My announcement for joining RetroUnlim's on 6 thumbs down.
Hey!
That's quite low comparing some of the videos.
That's what makes me laugh about people thinking they're intelligent, though, is when you say, like, I did a video about why does what was it? No, would people thumbs down if they weren't anonymous? And it's my most thumb down video, and it's like, what are you, 12? I see what you did there. You thumbed it down because I dared to mention thumb down in it.
Yeah, you wave that red cape in front of the balls.
Plus, also, I'm never going to remove it anyway. I don't care. I don't think it should exist. I think it should be about, if you don't like me, I don't give a shit. But say, I thought this video was crap for the following reasons, or possibly you could improve it because of this.
Well, it was like with the troll that both of us had. It's like, you know, I was looking for some sort of constructive criticism.
I was looking for love.
I was only looking for love, yeah. But it was like, oh, I think they're fucking shit. It's like, okay, you know, that's the scraping the barrel of the intellectual moron, whatever.
It was funny though. Like I said, I mean, it may not be my highest viewed video, but I am quite proud of the Pointless Oddcast. I didn't, even though that was kind of a butchered pilot, when it did upload, and it was, because I didn't give a shit about the thumbs down, it was just received as well as it was. I was kind of like, oh, people got what it was about.
It was, the audio quality was crap from your end because it was recorded with a video camera from Patmos's end, but...
Yeah, but it was just us having an idea, do you know what I mean? Like, playing an idea out.
It was a cool idea, you know, and I think you should carry on, and of course...
We will, we'll be getting some audio software for the next one, but it will be cheap, free audio software.
Well, what I do
the thing is, because it's Paddy's computer hates her, so she can't do Uvu, because obviously Uvu lets you record within it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Whereas Skype doesn't unless you're on premium Skype.
Premium Skype or using a third-party app, but that's normally...
Yeah, but they're eliminating the third-party app now. Skype MP3 recorder, they're getting rid of it. You have to find something new that matches the new API.
Yeah, you fucking know that, because I recorded a 2.5-hour podcast. It didn't fucking happen.
Yeah,
that's probably one of my favourite podcasts. That never fucking seen the light of day. We were both on fire that day. Weren't we?
Basically, it's going to be hyped up forever now. That isn't it, between us two?
It has to be now.
There's so many memorable moments that I can't remember right now.
What we should do though, right, is we should both get you hypnotised at the same time. And see if we can get the subconscious memory out. If we synchronise you.
We did repeat a lot of stuff in the following... we redid it, didn't we, live on Google+.
Yeah, we did it on live stream instead.
Yeah, we repeated a few things. But unfortunately, we couldn't recreate the moment with Dominic Diamond.
And I can't remember the story I said on there. And
I heard that Dominic Diamond has that problem with his wife.
Scott, you told the story of Get Real about a certain gentleman who was causing you some problems. Warcraft, I think it was.
Can't remember. I really can't remember now. It's just like it'll probably come back to me again someday. Well, I did a Get Real a few days ago, which I pulled down because I did it as part of a joke, and I don't think many people got it. They just thought I had some sort of serious psychological problems.
What was it?
It was about me saying that I fucking hate jerking off. It's just such a laborious task.
Not surprised.
And no, the joke I did, I said, look, you know, after I strap on my helmet and put in the bike plate, then tears start rolling down my eyes, and I black out and end up in another part of the house, bollock naked.
Right. Yes.
And I had a few people who comment regularly. They thought, oh God, Scott, you know, I feel so sorry for you. I was like, no, it was a joke. For fuck's sake. I would not wear a crash helmet and a bike plate to fucking tug off. What are you on about? Yeah, so it was a bit of a failed video.
For those of you still with us, Scott does not endorse masturbation because you will go blind and the Lord doesn't like it.
No, he doesn't.
Kim Jong-un yogurt boy, he's got woody.
Oh no!
Oh,
He
here we
doesn't wear
go.
a bike helmet. He wears a stormtrooper helmet.
I tell you what, I watched the end of that back the other day.
God.
I think possibly that was an endorsement for me being mentally ill, but I've never seen Scott laugh so hard in his life.
Yes, we had some good feedback about that last 5 minutes. Apparently, it was better than the previous 2.5 hours.
Really?
Supposedly.
That night, I was just not with it anyway. I watched it back and I was like, "Where am I?" You know, I was just not there all night. And then I was laughing.
Well, I'd like to give the viewers an update that I did profusely apologise to Chuck Norris. I bought him dinner and then 15 steaks that he consumed in a single bite, and he came around my house and he deflected the one missile that North Korea has. So basically, by that logic, if Chuck Norris is still alive in 2 years' time when they get their second missile, I'll invite him back.
I heard they're like scrapping the military initiative to have Chuck Norris as our one and only military.
Oh fuck! Here we go.
defense.
Okay, we've had the Arnold impressions.
I know what I could do though. If he, sorry, Chuck, I'm not saying you're going to die anytime soon, but mate, you are getting on a bit. What I'm going to do is, right, I'm just going to shave his beard and sprinkle it on top of my house. I'm pretty sure that'll deflect fucking anything. And the little bits that I don't use to protect my house, I can use to dip.
Quick, copyright that before they steal it.
I think we should just skin him.
Yeah.
Just have a big Chuck Norris rug.
Yeah, because then if I wear his meat cadaver, right, I'm pretty sure, even though my roundhouses aren't as good as his, simply by wearing Chuck Norris's meat cadaver, I've probably at best deflect at least a 20 kilobomb. You know, what was it?
Kilobomb.
You know what I mean?
Kiloton.
Kiloton, yeah. Kilobyte. You know, I'm not going to be able to do the big ones, but his meat cadaver will probably provide protection up to 20 kilotons.
All I can think of now is I don't know if any of you guys played a game called Azura's Wrath, but I can just imagine fucking Dave as Azura just fucking beating up all these punching
I like to
all
think
these
that somewhere Chuck Norris is watching this and he's just going, who's this English kid? Oh, I bet he's gay and therefore I hate him.
Oh, what was I going to say now?
And then he took a bite out of a live cow because I heard that he cooks food in his mouth. Sorry, we go off that. That was last week's.
Oh, crikey.
But yeah,
Chuck Norris isn't a big fat chicken.
But talking about the old...
But he could totally take the big fat chicken.
Talking about your oddcast, it was just fun to listen to because your dynamic is fucking funny, and especially with
I'm
Patty
dynamic.
anyway.
Do I need a cape?
No, you and Patty's dynamic is, you know, is riveting to listen to, especially from Patty's point of view because she's so fucking random.
Well, there will be more.
Good.
Thank you.
And there will be more. There will be more of the snobcast, and
I'm going
hopefully
to
some of
try
you
and
guys
get
will
at
be on
least
one
6
night.
thumbs down every one of them now.
Sorry, what was that, Scott?
And there will be more snobcast episodes, and hopefully I'll get some of you guys on soon.
I'll
As
do
you
it.
know, Scott, you will need to talk to my agent.
I will guest on that, Scott. In fact, we can
Yeah,
do
with
it
it.
right now. Welcome to Scott's Snobcast, live
I
on the
am
Retro and
so
Lim Live
jealous.
Get out.
Why are you jealous?
I'm just watching the Canadian Xbox One event. They have a heck of a lot more titles there, and the presentation's a lot more better as well because they're wearing headphones, whereas the UK one, the one that I attended, was loud as hell.
Yeah, your presentation of the Killer Instinct floor tiles and feet was awesome.
That's because North America is just generally more polished when it comes to things like this, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's not me having a pop at the UK or anything. But
Michael, how was the launch event?
I've got a video up on my channel at the moment that actually shows the entire event, basically me going to the event, because the sound was so loud, because literally there's a couple of cutaway scenes that I have.
When he's coming onto the
taken down
cast,
in
it was
18.
fucking unhearable. At
Yeah,
one
it was-
point. at one point it was getting so, because you were trying to show us the video, but the problem is the sound was so fucking loud it was deafening everybody, so we had to mute you so you could see what was going on.
Yeah. No, I look back
it was
at the
fucking
video.
deafening.
It was with that event. What I did is, because literally the audio was terrible, I've added little snippets of me saying certain comments and stuff, and I sped up the video so that you could actually take a tour of the entire place. I'm going to do some perception videos this Sunday talking about each individual game that I actually played on, like FIFA 14, Battlefield 4, Killer Instinct.
What's Battlefield 4 like? Just give me a sneak peek, because I really like Battlefield 4. The single-player campaign is weak, but the game engine on the 360 is absolutely fantastic. So
I played the Xbox One multiplayer demo, which is what they had, because the majority of these stuff was basically demos that they had of the pre-existing games, and it was fantastic. I'm not an FPS fan, but the colors, the graphics, basically the
everything
interface.
can be destroyed. It's incredible fun.
I can't play Battlefield on a console. I did buy Battlefield 3 originally on the Xbox, and I just could not get on with it. The only way I could play Battlefield now,
like I said in my previous video, the Battlefield 3 game engine, which is the Frostbite 2 game engine, from a console perspective, is still streets ahead of, I should say, of Call of Duty Ghosts.
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong, I like Call of Duty Ghosts, but seriously,
could
you have updated the game engine?
The thing is, with Call of Duty, it's been running on the same Quake engine for the last 10, 12 years.
Yeah.
It's just a really highly modified version of the Quake 3. No.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it looks like a turd sandwich, but...
Well,
that's what I would never thought I'd say this, but fair play to EA, even though they are corporate bastards, that even though, the Xbox is going to soon become 360 prior technology, they still rolled out an absolutely incredibly impressive new game engine.
The funny thing about it as well, though, is Battlefield 4 has smart glass support. Now, for most people who don't know, there's an app that you can actually download, which I don't know.
Sorry, mate, I let you go, but I just want to quickly say, and after a good hour and a half of randomness, we're back to video games.
Yay!
The one thing about it is, I don't know if it's exclusive to the Xbox One. It might be. It might not be. You can download an app where you can actually command your troops. So you can tell people where to go. You can select the troops, and you can literally do like the bombs and the parachuting and stuff, all from your smartphone. So while there's a game going on, you can still participate even though you're not near a console.
Well, on Ghost right now, they have the same sort of dual screen functionality. When I'm playing, I've got the app loaded up right now. And that's just my character and some like random shit on the side there. When I'm playing a match, that flips to the scoreboard and all that stuff. But I rarely look at my phone to look at what's going on. I just look at the HUD, so it's a bit of a...
Well, Battlefield's actually pretty
pointless
different
exercise.
because when the person plays the app, one person assumes the role of, I believe it's like general or team leader or whatever, and you can actually direct everybody and where to go. You've got all like the enemies on the maps and stuff, and you've got your team on the map, and you can basically place, say to people like, go over here, 6 degrees north, blah 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 blah, and actually still communicate with your team. So it's pretty good, and it's for those who like kind of the strategic route and how to strategize. The kind of the best players basically.
Ooh.
Ding-a-ling.
Hello.
Good evening.
Welcome.
What's up?
And that
Aaron from
fanfare.
RetroLiberty, hello.
Hey!
It's a fantastic collection of games you have in the background.
Are you
thank you.
Are you recording this in a game store?
No, I'm not.
That's all the games you picked up.
That's probably more than the entire RetroUnlim team actually has.
Oh gosh, that's sad. That's not even one. I have like 6 walls like that, so it's bad. Or good.
Oh my
I
god,
guess
you
could
have
call
a
it.
fortress of games.
Yeah, it goes all the way around.
Is
And
this
up
is this your fortress of solitude, but in game form?
I'm in my shed right now, and I'm like hitting the kids away with a stick. I told my wife don't let them in for. So I hitchhiked home. I was out running, and you guys told me to try to come as fast as I could, and I was like 5 miles away. I'm sweating right now, and I was still 2 miles away from my house, and I just put my thumb out, and some chick picked me up, and I told her to take me home. So.
Well,
That's quite lucky that you've made it home then, let's be honest, because you could be somewhere else right now in someone's sex dungeon.
Well, I did get a vasectomy, so I'd be okay.
Yeah,
I need one of those.
You'll be in a dungeon somewhere wearing the skin of Gamester 81.
yeah, exactly. He rubs the lotion on the skin.
You know. Yeah, because you was going to be on last week, but you got tied up with the old Halloween, didn't you?
Dude,
it's the next dungeon again.
Yeah, exactly. Good point. Yeah, man, it's hard, man. With kids, doing all this is just like, I mean, with 3 kids, it's just so crazy right now. Everything.
Children can be so selfish when it comes to a man's retro.
I know. What are they thinking? So, you know what's surprising? My kids, and this stuff is actually surprisingly low to the ground. They never touch anything. Like, I tell them don't touch, and they've never pulled a game off or anything. So I'm pretty thankful in that aspect. So
how long have you been beating your children then? I'm joking.
The rest of the house are fine children, but this is Daddy's special stuff.
This is Daddy's special stuff. Yeah.
You touch it, and I will touch you with a log.
Yeah, exactly. Smack across the face. So, yeah, pretty cool.
Fascinated by your game collection behind you.
Yeah, it's never ending. I'll tell you that. And there's just so much more. It's bad. I don't even know what to do with half the stuff. I told my wife.
Give it to me.
Yes.
Like behind my laptop right now, I have probably 700 Nintendo Power magazines just staring at me. So, and I'm looking right behind the thing, like 4 Dreamcasts and 6 Nintendo 64s and all this. Just
no.
I can
see.
One of everything for me, one of everything. I can store more than like one of every console, especially in where I live right now. It's so fucking small.
This is Scott's sexy boudoir.
Wait till you guys, tomorrow's episode, or Sunday's episode that's going up, we bought a GameCube kiosk, like the full-size kiosk.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So,
wow.
Yeah, I saw Shady J scored an Xbox and a PS3 one.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, pretty wild. So, yeah, this weekend was a great weekend for game hunting. Sunday's video is going to be there's a lot of good games in there. So,
can I purely from a selfish point of view say I still need a Sexy Biscuits intro off you?
Yes.
It's kind of gotten out of hand and taken on a life of its own.
That's what I mean. I was gonna yesterday I actually filmed something for someone in Australia. What you need to do is add me on the Google Hangouts, like texting. Do you have the app on your phone?
No, because my phone's a Windows phone and it hates everything.
Because the best way, like, for me to get in contact with people from like out of states and stuff is the Google Hangouts app, because you can text, like, basically, without paying those fees.
I would. I bought the Windows phone simply because, well, it was cheap and I'm cheap, and there were a few apps on it that I really, really liked. But then I found out when I went to the App Store in Windows Phone that there's fucking no apps.
Jeez, great.
What a surprise.
Yeah. But
well,
it does...
So if you can figure out how to message in YouTube nowadays with how it is,
send me. Well, do you not have? Well, oh my God,
send a report.
I'm almost slightly about to endorse Google Plus. If you add Google Plus or link it to your channel, then it kind of works like it did before. But I would never wish that hell upon anyone.
Yeah, it's different now. Yesterday I couldn't reply to anybody. Like, I had to put the plus sign and then tag them. But then today, the new comments I can hit reply on. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think there was a problem yesterday about it, because I had problems commenting on my own videos.
It would have been as bad if they actually told people first.
Yeah, I
was
like
literally in the comment section when that orange thing appeared at the top that just said, "You're fucked."
I think they should have put out like a video, like on the main page of our YouTube channel, like, watch this video and this is going to explain how to do everything before we do it,
Oh yeah.
So that all the channels can be like, okay, this is how I'm going to talk to people and do this and do this.
Yeah.
But
are you, as we've talked about prior in this feed, are you aware of the copyright policing goes batshit crazy on November the 18th?
Oh really? I didn't know that.
It gets upped a level. I just said to these guys, I deleted a ton of videos last night.
Great.
So
what are they doing?
Background music. Yes. And the thing is, they took obviously they updated. I deleted a ton of videos and I lost 22,000 views.
Wow.
But just because I'm paranoid.
So is your channel in danger of being taken down if you've got a lot of acknowledged third-party content?
I honestly don't know, because what annoys me about this is something else that Google's not promoted to anyone, which is, well, if you've tolerated something on someone's channel for sort of 2 to 3 years and it's never, infringed any copyright, but in the link I read, which was an official link, you're all of a sudden saying people have to be extra careful now. Why don't you put a video up on Google and make people aware of this, so a lot of people don't wake up on November the 18th and just go, "Oh Christ, I got a copyright strike," or "Where's my channel gone?"
Everyone needs to be extra careful, except Ray William Johnson, Smosh, and every other person who's making.
Because they can do whatever they like.
Yeah,
whatever they want. Yep.
So,
well, shoot, hopefully they don't.
So are you telling me CNAS is not going to shut down?
Nah.
Fuck. Really? It sucks.
Onision is still going to be doing his thing.
Ooh.
Oh god, I hate Onision.
Rich, I think is coming on.
What's up, dude and dude?
Zeta Mouse.
Hey!
There he is.
Yo,
Pat
yo,
Sharp
yo, yo,
released
yo,
you.
yo, yo, yo.
What up, yo?
We were really worried, Rich. We thought that Pat Sharp had kidnapped you.
Shit, it's RetroLiberty. How you doing, man?
Hello, what's up?
How's it going, man? You right?
I'm pretty good. I'm still sweating. I just got done running, so I look like a pig right now. I'm like
No, you look
drenched.
lovely.
I just got back
like
from
a
the
pig.
pub, man.
Right.
I'm
I've
pissed
been
as
sat
fuck.
on this. I've been sat on this live stream for 3 hours. And I'm sweating my tits off now.
What is Rich? What is your tipple of choice when you're at said public house?
I had some San Miguel.
San Miguel's piss water, mate.
It was lovely and tasty.
You're gonna have a headache tomorrow.
That's what she said.
Yes, it was. And also, I've quit smoking, so I've got this sonic screwdriver style cigarette.
Oh, you're doing the half bit.
Oh,
Ooh,
e-cigarette.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
It just makes me laugh with these sort of fancy e-cigarettes. It looks like something in a fucking Cypress Hill video.
This is so wrong, right? I haven't smoked since 2010, but when e-cigarettes got released, I tried one just out of curiosity.
Ah,
It stopped for 2 days because I had nicotine in my system, but I was just like, this can't possibly work. Holy shit, this works.
This is a cola. This is a cola flavored one. But you can get all sorts of
fucking-
flavors, man. You can get like apple pie flavor. You can even get cannabis flavor, which is well,
Wow.
I don't know. I haven't
Sketchy.
tried that one yet.
in certain
No, last-
countries.
the
So
last
it's
time
not
I
really-
tried
Importantly,
one.
tell us about this apple pie flavor. Have you tried apple
Yes.
pie
There's an apple fly
flavour?
flavor. I haven't tried the apple fly
Taste
flavor.
America.
The apple fly
Apple fly.
flavor.
Think about it.
Apple
People
fly
like to have a
paper.
cigarette, don't they?
Apple fly paper.
People like to have a cigarette after a decent meal, but now they have apple pie flavored cigarettes. Well, job done. It's
Why
a meal
would you go
replacement.
Why would you go back to normal cigarettes? I don't know.
Once you go
So-
easy, you never go back.
Yeah.
So how are y'all doing then? You're right.
Yeah, good. We've had,
You missed the highlight of the evening, which was the app on Scott's phone. Which, and everyone else can back me up, basically admitted that I am a better footballer
Yes.
than Lionel Messi.
It
No, God,
did.
seriously.
I'm
all right
sure
then.
you are.
I'll do one more.
Yeah. For old time's sake.
RetroLiberty. Will Siri know who you are?
Here's what I found on the web.
Oh. Statue of Liberty.
That'd be a fail.
Oh.
Yeah, but now, just for the sake of not leaving anyone out, you have to try 90s video game, dude.
If I was a bit of a troll, I'd say, oh no, actually, it directed me to the Game Chasers webpage.
Scott, sorry, I know you said you only wanted to do one more, but just do one for me. That say, sing to it. If I was a rich man, dabba 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 dabba.
All day long I go.
If I was a rich man, dubba 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 dubba.
It's going to say the
Wow.
chick who used to be No Effects, isn't it? Not No
Let me
Effects.
check
Yeah.
that.
All day long
Here's what I
I
found
go.
on the web.
Oh shit, fill on the roof.
Gwen Stefani.
should do.
Call of Duty Ghosts.
One
See,
more, just do one more. Go,
One
get
more.
to the chopper. Say to Siri, get to the chopper.
Get to
The
the
chopper.
Get to the chopper.
I don't know what you mean by.
Because you're
Wow.
a fucking idiot.
Sorry, I know it's
Chopper.
I chabba.
I know it's
Well,
it's
Can I
kind
just
of
have
mobile
a-
phone app, crack. But just say for me, say I got to take a slash. We've done this all night, RetroLiberty. It's brilliant fun.
Yeah, we had
The thing
a.
is,
Go on, Scott, please,
Give me
just
some
for
time.
me, just for
What?
me.
What now?
I got to take a slash.
I've got to take a slash.
I got to take a slash. Yeah.
I don't know what you mean
You see,
by.
Come on.
I'm going
guessing
to take a
I'm
flash. Search for it.
I'm
How
guessing
about
that's because
website
machines
for
don't
it?
piss.
You have to say it in perfect English, you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My web search turned this up.
Addled. Addled.
How
Come
to?
on.
Oh no. How to take apart a flash drive? What's that got to do with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
That's how he
Yeah.
urinates. He's a computer.
Oh, yes, of course.
Ask him who the best Doctor Who is.
Oh fuck's sake, man.
Ask him. Ask him.
Dance for me, Scott. Dance for me.
Ask him. Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Yes.
Yes.
Daddy, and what do they do?
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
My daddy.
I did it.
I think. No.
This sounds like the end of the Railway Children.
Maybe
I
even
think I'll
orphan.
Daddy.
I think I'll be in the basement soon, wrapped in a fucking iPhone 5 case.
Series revenge.
See, no, I'm sorry.
just-
I've got to have like just one second to just do a little squee because I fucking love RetroLiberty. Ricky and Aaron.
Oh, thanks.
I
Thank
fucking
you.
love your channel, man.
Everyone
It's
loves you
awesome.
because you're epic beans.
Yeah,
Thank you.
your
I
channel is
appreciate
awesome,
that.
man. It really is cool, man.
Who are you
Thank
again?
you.
Do you know what?
Thank
Who are you?
I know who he is. Come on. You comment on pretty much every video and everything, so I highly appreciate that.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh my God,
Yeah.
you know me.
I like the fact that you're super polished, but at the same time, you've still got that kind of just started vibe of someone just going, hey, what is this YouTube stuff? Let's see if we can do that, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but
Well, it's crazy. But before I started the show, but my first video that I uploaded was straight up me on YouTube that night that after we filmed Video Game Hunting and looked up on YouTube how do you edit videos. I had no idea. I didn't even know what any editing programs were. Nothing. So it was wild to learn. It took a while to really get it down, but I seriously
I'm very disappointed that I did leave a comment on your video where you found those 2 sombreros asking you to buy them for me.
We found another one last weekend. This weekend was good. You'll see. You'll see on Sunday's video. We got a lot of good stuff this weekend.
Saying that, you just passed the year, so
yeah, congratulations on the year, man.
From nothing to what you stand now, being endorsed by Gamester and the Chasers and all these other guys. It's like,
Well, and then freaking Happy Console Gamer just gave us a shout out, and in one day we got 1,000 new subscribers. I was like, dude, that is. Wow. I was just blown away. It's humbling to me. It's not like I'm not one of those guys that's gonna be like, yeah, that's right. To me, it's just like. It shocks me. Like my day still gets brightened every time. Like I look at comments and there's such nice.
That's it. That's a reflection of your personality, mate. Because you can see in your videos that it's not a case of, oh, sub hungry. I do this. It's not. You're having fun. You're enjoying yourself. You're down to earth, and that's infectious.
Well,
I think that goes for every YouTube channel. You know what I mean?
That's it, man. Because you've just got up 1,000 subscribers. I've been really excited this week because I've gone up by 4. So I've gone from 70 to 74 subscribers this week for some reason. I'm like, yeah.
Hey, that's good. And I always tell people, man, it's not about like I tweet about it on Twitter and stuff. Like I can't stand channels that are like, oh, I'm not going to tweet this guy back because he only has 7 subscribers on YouTube. It's like a person's a person to me. If they're a cool person and we all enjoy playing, we're all dorks really and play video games.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's just be real. It's all fun. I don't care. So.
Well, there's
cool.
only I think that when it comes to like YouTube and stuff, there's certain people that don't play that game, but there are a lot of people who do.
Oh, there's a lot.
You know what, Mike? You're right. I think more people play it than those who don't, and that's good. That's refreshing. That's a sign that the world's not this horrible dystopian shit pattern we see on the news.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, like, say for instance, if I give and I'm just using it as just throwing the name out there. If I give a shout out to Doug Walker, for instance, you probably won't hear anything for him. But if I go to someone like Pat Contry, Pat the Nest Punk, he'll be more willing to sort of talk to me. And it's just the whole the whole thing when it comes down to these guys is what can that person do for me? Where a lot of channels like the Happy Console Gamer, Johnny Millennium is so open. Him,
yeah,
Rob
I was very surprised.
Recently.
I've PM'd a bunch of times, and he's just responded, and he's even left comments on my videos. And it's not that you want to be cynical about this. That's just kind of the nature of the beast. But yeah, I PM'd and he responded, and it was just like, wow, it's like my faith was restored in humanity.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
He's a great guy.
When he brought out the Ease videos, and I was interested. I've never played any Ease games beforehand. I was like, where can I get them? What are they like? And I ended up talking to him for like 3 hours on Facebook, and it was pretty cool.
Yeah,
my one that made me like I know I'm going to sound like such a fanboy right now, but hey, I'm going to do that. The one that is in my sort of Sexy Biscuits intros, which I think people watch more for than my actual videos now. The one that amazed me, and because I talked from a while back, was when I asked Lazy Game Reviews. The guy's on 140,000 subscribers, and I asked Lazy Game Reviews. Oh, you probably don't remember me. You covered my intro. When I first started out, and would you just want to do this? And he came back in like 35 seconds, and then tweeted it, and it's not about being, oh, I want this video to be massive. It was just kind of like, oh my god, that's so cool. We forget that you're people as well.
It's a cool feeling. Like when we met Johnny Millennium in Portland, we actually hung out with him like more than I ever thought I would. But it's just weird. Like when you meet them, he's not one of those guys that's like, oh hey Johnny, what's up? And he's gonna be like, oh cool, nice to see you. I got to keep going. He'll like stop and be like, tell me about yourself. Like I mean, he knew who I was because of the show, but even to like fans, he was like getting seriously like choked up almost on how excited he was of these people coming to talk to him, and he's like just saying how much it blew him away that people actually care to talk to him and stuff. So we forget that sometimes as fans that they get humbled just as much sometimes. Yeah, it feels good to someone with that many subs too to have people come up to them and be kind to them. And everybody I met in Portland there wasn't one person that gave me like someone like Alpha Omega Sin, who you think from his videos, you might think, oh man, this guy's going to be nuts when I meet him. But he was just like the nicest dude ever. We went to his hotel all night with the guys, and he was just super chill. I
was quite amazed by he did that the thing with Happy Console Gamer. He just did the panel thing with Happy Console Gamer, and how quiet he was when he's not in his own videos. But the weird thing I found is that I've been watching a few of Irate Gamer's old videos. And exactly the amount of hate that Irate Gamer gets.
Yeah, I know.
From most of the AVGN fans.
Hello, I'm the Irate Gamer.
He gets a load of shit from the AVGN fans. Irate Gamer. He's just brought out that game, which... He's just brought his own game, which isn't very good, is it? Supposedly.
He gets a load of shit from everyone because his videos are fucking terrible.
Yes.
But I think he's just brought out a game, hasn't he? And his game's not that great either, is it?
His iPad game is just a fucking blatant rip-off of Mario, and also the AVGN game.
Yeah, but if people are gonna, bash someone else, they should. I don't know. It's like at least, well, you shouldn't bash anyway because that's wrong. But watch something, make an informed opinion or decision upon it on why you don't like it. Don't just go, I'm affiliated with this person's channel, therefore I can't even watch you. I must be nasty. That's just video game politics.
I'll be flat honest with you. Sorry, I'll be flat honest here. I wasn't the biggest fan of the RetroLiberty videos for a good couple of months. I know. No,
I'm just I don't care.
Don't worry, mate. This podcast is over. We're going to take him outside.
Don't worry. He'll get kicked later. Don't worry.
The cool thing is that after a little while,
tomorrow.
Now, after a little while, I sort of started to get into the videos, and then I thought, well, yeah, this is pretty cool, and I'll watch them regularly.
Well, you know what's a funny thing? We hear that from a lot of people. Like, a lot of people say at first they found me, like, too over the top, too annoying, but then, like, even my wife was saying, she's like, it's probably because they think you're being that goofy on camera. My wife's like, once they watch, they're going to realize that's how retarded you are in real life. I mean, I don't use that word. But it's true. Like, I mean, it's just, it's my wife.
That's why I'm married.
At that time, I was watching a lot of Chasers, I was watching the Retro Hunters, and also I was watching a lot of Arcade Impossible, so another channel like that sort of like just didn't go into my brain, Yeah.
And, it's all good, dude. And even if, whatever, you don't expect everyone to like you, And it's also like, it's scary going on like the field of like big channels, like when Games31 put out a video just about us, it was like, it's almost scary because his type of people are so, a lot of old school retro people, not too many, crazy stuff going on. So a lot of them might react. I saw a couple of comments like, I hate this guy, Aaron. And it's like, but you just got to look at the pros and the cons and, you can't take it to heart. You look at the likes and even not the likes versus dislikes, but just the good things said about you versus the bad. It's like 1 per every 1,000 is someone saying something negative, So
well, that's it. Because I like the effort that you put into your videos. There's a lot of effort that goes. Who does the most of the editing on? Is that you?
I do 100% editing.
100% editing. Yeah, because I just like the little touches. Like you'll have a like you'll say something, like you just have a little quote on there, but then you'll put an accent on that. You'll sort of you just do the little. I don't know how to explain it. Just little
I know exactly what you mean. I actually watch like Video Creators TV. I'm like subscribed to this channel called Video Creators, and they're very good about every day they put out videos about ways to just keep people involved and having things happening, and it kind of goes with my editing style, my attitude anyway, because I'm kind of ADD anyway. But yeah, it's wild. Every week I probably edit each video. Probably I'd say like 27 hours a week. So for one video. So
I've been trying to put in some more sort of sketch material at the start of my videos.
Yeah.
Which has basically been because of you, really. That sort of
thank you.
thing. Just making it a bit more entertaining and just trying to get more subscribers, really. But it's just make it a bit more entertaining for people to watch, I think.
Yeah, and as long as there's and it's true. Some channels they can do nothing and it's entertaining. If some channels edit none at all, and I'm like glued to it. If the content's good.
Exactly. If the content's good and they're interesting and they're knowledgeable about the subject, and you're watching like Gamester81, he doesn't put a load of like bombast into there, but he's knowledgeable and you're interested in what he's saying. So I like to watch his videos.
Well,
then there's the I wrote an article for this website I write for. About YouTubers, and then I put them into categories. Like there's the entertainers, and then there's the guys who just do like gameplays. But I put like your channel in like the entertainers who
thank you
have like do a bit entertaining stuff. But then there is guys like Gamester who just do interesting videos.
Yeah, yep. And very knowledgeable.
Well,
very knowledgeable stuff.
On a clinic,
Sorry, Scott?
He puts on a clinic when it comes to that, He says, "Oh, this is a system.
Open
this
surgery.
Is what it is."
And he's more into he's more into console collecting and game, really, isn't he? He did
highlight a game that I had to get for the PC Engine simply because of a video he did years ago, and when I actually got it.
Fighter.
Yeah, fucking hell.
I've got it as well.
Death by boob.
Wow.
I was going to do a gameplay, but I just thought, no, there's some...
Yeah. I'm planning to review it pretty soon.
It's shit. It's terrible.
It's fucking horrible.
Oh my god, when she whaps those bad boys out, it's hilarious. Who would ever thought you could be KO'd by spinning boob?
That's the thing, is like
that's when a dream of mine.
When you win a round, you get to see a little bit of skin. It's like they don't even look like women; they look really poorly attractive fucking transvestites.
They look like Crayola. They look like wax versions of the Street Fighter characters left on a windowsill in direct sunlight.
Well, it's like when there was that whole suppose about cheat for the first Tomb Raider to make Lara Croft naked with her pointy boobs.
Who put that into their action replay? Took them 3 hours to do it. I did.
Yeah.
I did. This sounds horrible. I didn't. I had more fun letting the cow drown.
Wow.
Oh man.
But that was mainly because the Space TV show showed me how to do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And how to drop a lot of fucking speed and play Resident Evil 2.
Yeah. Hey, buddy, take a bite of peach. I was going to say, RetroLiberty comments. Man, that must be... I got to be honest, I've been a bit crap. I just watch you and don't comment now. But I thought I was doing you a favour, because how much time do you spend on your comments? Because I'm Ickle Dave, and it takes me 3 hours to answer one of my vlog videos.
Well, it used to be just me, and the whole thing for the first I'd say 6 months of our show, I was pretty much doing everything, and Ricky was just like in the videos, to film, and because he's my best friend. But
just muscle.
Yeah,
that carries over as well, though. By the way, you could tell that you are. I like that. There's a nice dynamic. You can, you can't fake good friendship.
He's basically the silent Bob of the.
Oh yeah, no, Ricky and I have been friends forever. Our wives are like best friends. I see Ricky probably. I'd seriously say me and Ricky and his wife hang out 5 days a week. I just left the park with Ricky's wife and my wife.
That sounded really badly when you worded it
like that.
Yes,
it did. It was a good time.
It's only best friends that you can slap in the face and they're not going to beat you up, isn't it? So
I'd just like to take this opportunity to say that everyone on the RetroUnlim live stream are my best friends.
Oh. I'm going to slap
He's lying. He wants to kill us all homicidically.
I want to slap you all in the face.
I'll tell you what, if you pay for me to see Anchorman 2, then possibly die.
Nice.
I'm gonna see Bad Grandpa on Sunday.
Seriously, you up for that? I would totally do that.
Yeah, I'm up for that.
As long as there's somewhere I can park my car in London that's not going to cost me £600.
Where were you nearby?
Sorry?
Where are you nearabouts? Where are you situated?
I'm Bristol, so I'm like 2 hours away from you.
Well, my flat at the moment's kind of empty, so if you want, you can actually camp in there for the night.
Dear.
He can park his car in the flat.
Well, you can actually park the car near there, or you can even park it on my...
the skin of Yack.
The last time I went to London, I got clamped, and it cost me quite an exuberantly large amount of money to get it unclamped.
Well, you can also park near my mum's area, basically, because they've got like a private street, so it won't get clamped there.
I think we need to sort this one out because it's not that long until the year anniversary of RetroUnlim, is it?
Yes.
I think we could basically go see Anchorman as sort of a group meet-up.
No. You guys come to California?
Yeah.
Yes.
But if you pay for our flights, then,
I just lost my job, man.
Oh man, no way.
Oh, what happened?
I saw that in your video. I thought you were joshing for the video.
No, I worked at a nuclear plant for 7 years. And
Wow,
like then, yes.
Do you have an adamantium
extremely
skeleton?
sterile. Does your boys like not float anywhere?
He brings plutonium home.
We definitely know he's not sterile because he's just had a kid, man.
You use your mind powers and levitate this.
Yeah, I got a 3-year-old and a 2-year-old and a newborn, so it all.
It's definitely not sterile.
So I can actually beat you on that one. I've got a 7-year-old, I've got a 5-year-old, and I've got a 3-year-old and a 2-year-old.
Yeah, but you can't beat him because he lives next to a nuclear plant.
Yeah,
I've only got a 1.5-year-old, so that's it. So.
Nice.
You got the easy life.
I have Charlie Brown doll.
Thinking of that, my time limit might be reached. My wife just unleashed them, basically, which means get off now.
Was there a neck timer at the side of the bed that went bing?
Oh, great. They're literally touching my sealed action figures right now.
Oh.
Let me see that, Brixton.
It's like that scene from Night of the Living Dead.
Brixton, let me show him. Here's one of them, the one he was touching.
He busts through the windows.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, I didn't know they did action figures there for him, Jim.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome, man.
Dave Perry crafted them with his own hands.
Remember they had like an animated series and everything.
That is so badass. I never know that.
I got this one too. This is another one, so pretty cool.
There you go, the proper one. That is fucking sweet.
Hey
Not
guys,
quite the same league.
Have you got the goldfish?
Those aren't coloring books.
Goldfish, yeah.
Those aren't coloring books.
Oh,
my
the
Nintendo
comic.
Power.
Destroying them.
Nintendo Powers are not coloring books, guys.
I have a kind of not quite in the same league of Earth from Jim figures, but I got Cable Baby Hope from a charity shop today for £1.
There you go.
Boxed. When do you get action figures from charity shops boxed?
Can't beat a buck. You know how much I paid for both of these? Got them for free.
Woohoo! Sexy!
Nice.
Dude, I'm telling you guys, I have a reseller friend. I know everyone hates resellers, but I have a friend that I went to high school with who's a reseller. He hooks me up. I mean, he will come by.
The thing about resellers is if they're on your site, that's a good thing.
Oh, he's on my site. He will stop at my house and be like, "Hey, I haven't been able to sell this. I'm gonna go drop off 7 GameCubes at your house right now." I'm just like, okay, you know.
Wow, you can go
bowling.
do
you have to?
Yeah, I mean, he does it all the
GameCube.
time. Yeah, last night I got Adventure Island 3 and Super Bonk last night from him for free.
Super Bonk, I was playing that the other day. Fantastic.
Yeah, so and for free, so.
I see the shadows of the zombies rolling in. Like I said, it's like a scene from Night of the Living Dead. They bust through the window.
As you can tell, Snob doesn't like kids.
Oh, come on.
No, I do.
I'm gonna make my kid come
When you
say
can
they
give
love
them
you.
It's not
away.
yours,
Nice.
Michael.
It's like Mr. T, really. It's like Mr. T, really.
Can you say RetroUnlim? Watch, my daughter will say RetroUnlim, and then you'll like her. Say RetroUnlim.
Yay! Hello, sweetie.
Now you have to make her cycle through everyone's channel name.
Oh, you want to say it too?
Yeah.
Say RetroUnlim.
RetroUnlim.
Give him a thumbs up.
Yay!
Can you say,
Okay,
can
good
you
job,
say
guys.
Lawn Boys Post 1975, a YouTuber who's on the rise?
Can you say Lawn Boys Post 1975? Can you say Lawn Boys Post 19? I can't even. I'm a Lawn Boys Post. Can you say Lawn Boys?
He's Irish.
Hey, as long as you're not saying sexy biscuits, that's the only thing we don't want to happen.
All right, guys, go bug Mom for 5 minutes, and I'll come in. Go bug Mom, and I'll give you guys candy. I promise.
Yay! Oh, you got to follow up on that promise now, man.
I want candy.
Dude, I don't care. My wife is leaving tonight, so. Okay, go ahead. Take it. Take whatever you want in there. Go ahead.
Just don't touch the games.
Yeah,
He's
they're touching.
that bad. He's a dad after my own heart. Spoiler.
You know in a few years' time, don't you, that they're going to have so much power over you. Dad, I want to go out tonight. It's a school night, and he just picks up a copy of a really rare game and goes,
No. Oh yeah, that's how I grew up. My dad was that dad. My dad worked at my school, so I would never show up like the first 4 periods, and I'd just show up to my dad and be like, Dad, hey, write me a note. He's like, all right, what do you want me to say? You were sick, you were whatever. So he was just
awesome.
I like the Mr. T that keeps popping up, by the way.
I'm in the fool who don't follow my directions.
Is that who don't follow One Direction?
One Direction.
One dimension.
I have a very, very important question to ask. Hey, look at them guns, bitches. I have a very important question to ask RetroLiberty.
Yes.
DeLorean, good car, bad car, discuss.
I think it's sexy. I don't know anything about the mechanics of the car, but it's a sexy car.
It's the correct answer.
It's a sexy car. I want one. I would trade in my car for it, and my wife's car, and my wife. No, I'm just kidding.
If you had to travel in time, would you be a DeLorean, a TARDIS, or a hot tub?
Oh, see, Ed T1138 shot me down on my Facebook picture when I had the DeLorean and the TARDIS together and said, you know, what's your favourite time machine? He goes, well, technically, if you've got a fully working TARDIS and the chameleon, I sound like such a nerd, and we're all nerds, and the chameleon circuit is working, then it would look like a DeLorean.
That's very true. Or a hot
But then
tub.
that would be weird when you open up the door, the gold wing door,
we're all
you'd be
nerds,
standing
dude.
up like that.
We're all nerds. It's all good.
Yep.
Look
Look at
have you
behind
seen
us.
my TARDIS? Sexy TARDIS.
I have. It's sexy. Your arm looks strong right now, so I like it.
It's not. It's CG. I'm like 4 stone. I just green screen on my chest.
Yeah, it actually looks bigger on the inside.
I was talking about my penis.
Hey.
I gotta stop popping my neck. Sorry.
You're popping your neck.
Yeah, I like clicking my neck. I can get noise out my elbows as well. Hang on.
Give me 1 sec.
Oh!
See what my wife's saying.
Did that show up? Alright, hang on again. Let's try the other one.
Oh, there's a cracking.
I might be able to do my nose. It's quite rare. This is a special treat. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. I heard it, but in my defense, my nose is on my face.
Unleash the Kraken.
Hey.
Oh, I'm all popped out. Oh. That's why you drink Iron Brew, so you can pop till you can't stop.
Once you pop, you can't
We should
stop.
totally do something for the year anniversary, by the way.
Yes.
He was right.
Oh, most
Like a
definitely.
meet-up.
Yes.
We can have a RetroUnlim con.
Yes.
RetroUnlim spit roast. We just get a hooker and we just go.
Yeah, we've all got to come as our characters.
Dude.
Whoa.
Damn.
This is like totally awesome, dude.
I'm sorry to inform you guys, but my time has come.
Oh, but it was so fun.
I know, my wife's like, you said 30 minutes, my mom's picking up the kids right now. What? Okay, cool, dude. You can have whatever you want, anytime you want, whenever you want. You rule the house.
As long
Don't
as you
break
stay away
something.
from his games.
Yeah, leave it alone.
You can only play the doubles.
Take the keys to the car, son.
Anything
If I'm ever around again and you guys are down to have me on, I'd love to be on
Yes,
for like
absolutely.
a full...
Yeah, most definitely.
Sure.
I'd love to have
So.
you on again.
It was fun. You guys are a lot of fun. I already bonded with you guys. You guys don't even know yet. So but thank you guys seriously for having me on.
Cool
Just
beans,
for,
mate. It was really
I
nice
know it's
talking
also
to
like
you.
Awesome, man.
30 minutes or whatever, but you guys are awesome. So do I like farewell? I'm saluting each of you guys right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
We need you to sing the American national anthem.
America.
And then the Mexican national anthem.
Or we'll let you off by naming every single state.
I have a flag right behind me that's like 25 feet long, American flag, and it was hung in New York on Saks Fifth Avenue the day after 9/11. They put it up.
Is that the one
So-
you used in the
You
16
stole
Bit Brothers video?
Yes, it is.
See? I see what I did there? I spotted. Yeah.
Yep.
Every state and then every NES game.
Oh. All right, but that's it for me, guys. Sorry, I wish I could stay longer. I really do. I feel bad.
No, it's cool, mate. Thank you for
it's cool.
dropping in.
Thank you.
Well, I love you guys.
We love
We
you
love
too.
you too,
man.
man.
All right, I like it. I'll leave you guys with one thing, and then I'll go.
Ooh,
Sexy
biscuits.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.
See you later, man.
Later.
Ooh,
Ta-da.
see you in a bit.
It's guy love, don't compromise when you're in love with other guys. Give you a bit of scrubs there for you.
I think even by our standards, there was quite a lot of waffling in various large amounts of this live stream, and yes, Scott's phone application was clearly the star of this live stream. But
plenty of gay talk.
Look at us with guests. Harry Yack, you got good pulling power.
Erika, RetroLiberty for fucking Siri's the winner here.
Yes.
Thank you to our special guest star, Siri.
I take it Pat Sharp didn't turn up then.
No, unfortunately. No.
He did actually message me on Twitter and said that he would do you. So,
in what way?
He said he'll take you back to the 80s and show you what it's like being in the 80s.
Oh God!
I think it's his. I think it's Pat Sharp's way of saying he'll beat your ass.
Well, you know what? I listen to him on Smooth Radio every day.
Smooth.
Every time someone says smooth with the word radio afterwards, everyone else just has to go smooth. Hello and welcome to Jazz.
No.
Radio.
Nah, Red Dwarf style. Smooth with a capital. Smooth.
Everybody's dead, Dave. What? Everybody? Everybody, Dave. Everybody's dead.
You trying to tell me everybody's dead?
Oh, I hope Dave do another season. I thought the last one was actually quite good.
It was good, yeah.
Yes, I enjoyed it.
It's better than Back to
Earth. Yeah. But don't get me wrong, Back to Earth was weird because I never thought I'd say this. I missed the laugh track. Who knew?
Yeah.
I was just like Series 7 in that respect.
But it was good because it got its foot in the door and it got it back. But at the same time, BBC, you make so much shit telly. Why don't you make the show that people would kill? I'm not saying Dave did a good job, but let's be honest, the BBC would have done a better one. Why didn't the BBC bring it back?
Yeah, but Dave's on a budget, isn't it? That's why.
I've got.
Oh, no, I know. I'm not denying that, but I just think the BBC should stop making cheap fucking telly that people don't like or watch, and bring back a show that would get. Do they not understand that if there was a Red Dwarf on BBC, its viewing figures would be insane?
But they make money off it anyway, don't they?
Yeah, they are involved. I think they did actually put what half of the budget up or something.
But the thing is, as well,
there's BBC funding involved somewhere.
I've got the Blu-ray of Back to Earth, and I tell you what, in high definition, the guys are showing their age.
Apart from Danny John Jules, who's still buff.
Fucking Danny John Jules, I don't think he's aged a day.
I don't think so, man.
Okay, guys, we have less than a minute remaining, so do you have anything to say before we're cruelly cut off the air?
Yogurt fucking
Thank you, Scott's phone, for recognizing me as a better football player than Lionel Messi.
Yes. If anything
By
else...
the way, Harry, do you mind if I pinch that bit and put it in a video?
Yes, absolutely, you can do
That's
it.
alright, I'm going to make a Sexy Biscuit movie trailer after this, so stay tuned.
Dun, 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 dun. In a world where biscuits are sexy.
In a world. In a near dystopian
I should just stop making videos, shouldn't I? Just run Sexy
tasteless.
Biscuits promos with other channels 24/7.
Dead a man who dirty to make his biscuits sexy.
Harry, you need to do me a Sexy Biscuits intro where you cut out a small pair of sunglasses and